Championship weekend is here. Welcome to the final weekend of Season 3 of OT7 live from Tampa, Florida. Pool play kicks off today with a great matchup between the super team from Louisiana, Team FLEAUX, versus Defcon 1 from Florida. We've got the best high school players in the nation down here in the Sunshine State looking to compete for an OT7 championship. I'm Alex Day alongside my guys Kieran Hickey Simple and Mo Hassan. Fellas, how are we doing? Welcome to Championship Weekend.
Brother, I am so excited to be here in sweltering hot Tampa, Florida. Woo! We get some elite football out here on the field, man. It's summertime. It's time to grind.
Let's do it. It's the weekend we've all been waiting for. Everything leads up to right now. Can't wait.
It's going to be fun.
We've taken about a month off between the last divisional and the championship. Couldn't be more excited for this weekend. Couldn't be more excited for this game and to see the new look Team FLEAUX.
Yes, the new look Team FLEAUX. You know, superstars out of the state of Louisiana, and they have gone all Louisiana this week at the quarterback position. Elijah Haven, this quarterback is 6'4", 200 pounds, looks huge, and he's only a freshman, one of the best freshman quarterbacks in the country. What a dynamic player. I want to see what he can do for FLEAUX this weekend. Can he lead them to a championship?
On the flip side for Defcon 1, they looked good in pool play, they look good in divisionals, and they're back here in the championship mode.
That's right. Elijah is very good on FLEAUX, but Sebastian Circo is here to prove that he belongs in that same conversation. He calls himself the chosen one. He's a 3-star quarterback out of South Florida. He's already thrown for nearly 20 touchdowns through OT7 weekends. He's about to ball right now.
You hear the horn, you see the field, the guys are all ready to go, and let's get it going. That's Defcon 1 in the blue and light green lime jerseys. 20-minute running clock, one-hand touch. Have to get to the other team's 20-yard line for a first down. Then Mo, you mentioned on the Defcon 1 side, Sebastian Circo, who won Dimes or Bust in our Adidas Throwdown yesterday.
That's right. He was spinning it yesterday. So we had all of our quarterbacks compete in 2 different rounds of a quarterback skills challenge, combination of speed, agility, and accuracy, and he won it. He beat all the other quarterbacks. He looked very impressive.
I guess you could say he was the chosen one. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll bring up a 3rd and 5 here. Yeah, this Defcon 1 team, when we saw them in the divisionals, we didn't really know what to expect. They don't, a lot of their roster doesn't jump out as much as some other teams. And then they balled out when they were here. They're kind of a sleeper dark horse team, Kieran.
One thing that they will do is they will show up and they will perform at the biggest stages. They already won a national championship earlier this year with, I believe it was like Battle. And they're so consistent, man. Sebastian Circo, this guy just knows what he's doing out there, man. Came from Nebraska, ended up transferring to a Florida school because he wanted more competition, because apparently Florida football,
best in the nation.
It's second best in the nation is what they say about it.
Second to none, really.
Yeah, second best. You know, so Sebastian Circo is really just come down here and he's looking for the stiff competition, and we're down here in South Florida again, ready to get competing with some of the best teams in the nation. And I think this team is the big sleeper of the weekend.
20 touchdowns on the year. He completed 73% of his passes. That's thrown towards the sideline, inside the 10-yard line. That's caught by Denarius Gray, the 4-star Auburn commit. By the way, that was Robert Ortega Jr. on the play before, who picked up the first down from Hollywood, Florida. Yeah. So it'll be 2nd and goal here from inside the 10-yard line for Defcon 1.
And this is the thing with Sebastian Circo. They move the ball so well whenever they're not turning it over.
I told him.
Like, obviously, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, whenever they reach this part of the field, this is where I think they've had the most struggles. Not right now, though.
Touchdown! Defcon 1 strikes first.
Beautiful ball there to find the zone right in front of him. Easy, methodical drive, like you were saying, Kieran. Look, these guys are going to go as far as Sebastian takes them.
Yeah.
Talking earlier about the Week 3 performance by Defcon, it was a controversial call on a Hail Mary to beat Miami Raw, which could have gone either way. Like, look, a lot of teams are, like, we're talking about the low pros of the world, the Tucson Turf. This team's right up there with all of them.
Yeah, I agree. I just think it's going to come down to their red zone offense. In that part of the field, that's been where they've struggled getting the ball in and finishing drives. They move the ball against really everyone. If they can finish drives consistently this weekend, I think they're going to be a team to look for. Like, I think they might be the team to beat.
That is
a bold take.
It is.
Bold take. That was 3-star Willie Anderson with a touchdown out of Opelika, Florida. He has his squad up 7-0. And here we go. Team FLEAUX taking a shot early. Touchdown, Louisiana. Set it off.
Hey, Elijah Haven, welcome to OT7. What a ball to start it off for the freshman quarterback. Hey, they were worried, missing their superstar guy. Hey, you got another one in the works right now. Elijah Haven with a dime, though.
Did you say freshman, Kieran?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's a 70-year-old man. I don't know what they're talking about. Freshman. He's all of 6'4", swole, you know, just cannon of an arm. It's ridiculous.
You look similar to Bryce Underwood, who's going to his senior year as the #1 quarterback in the country.
Exactly.
Dime and a statement.
Not missing
over
anything.
the top on the first play.
Perkins with a touch, Richard Perkins with a touchdown there. We'll talk a little bit more about Haven when they're back on offense, when they don't have a one-play touchdown. Over the middle, and that's back completed to Denarius Gray, big 6'2" wideout Auburn commit out of Hollywood, Florida. Third member of our broadcast booth, Overtime Tom, is standing by. What's going on, Thomas?
Overtime Day, how we doing, man? Overtime Tom here, almost getting hit by the yard marker. Guy had no regard for my face. We got a lot of great teams out here. It's very hot down on the field. I'm standing next to Ryan Clark, ex-NFL superstar. And look, we're going to check out the On3 power rankings. On3, the recruiting service that checks out all these teams, all these players, sees them all year round. And what you're going to see here is, of course, we got Low Pro, #1 in the power rankings. But in this game, FLEAUX, #8, Defcon, #10. So both these teams are kind of underdogs going into this weekend, both looking to make some noise. But for me, fellas, I'm looking at Trillium Boys at #3. I think they're going to make a lot of noise this weekend.
That's your favorite team, Tom.
I liked how they looked the last time we saw them.
Into the end zone. Did not get his feet in bounds. Nice contested catch, though, in the back of the end zone.
Gosh, Cam Roberts right there, the tight end out of Fort Lauderdale, goes to St. Thomas Aquinas. He makes catches like this look easy when he's playing for St. Thomas. And right here you see, boom.
Oh.
I don't know, he might have been in there. He might have been in there.
Take another look here. Let's see if that left foot touches.
Oh
no, his
Play clock is running.
yeah, that left foot just touches out of bounds.
Left foot touched before his right.
Man.
That's what I love by Sebastian as well, just giving his guys a chance. He understands pre-snap, I've got my big tight end, we're within the 10-yard line, let's just give him a chance, throw it up.
No, 100%.
2nd and goal from inside the 10-yard line. Keep your eye on Denarius Gray. He's lined up at the top of your screen, #13. Looking over the middle, just out of the reach, incomplete. Intended for Darius Johnson, the Pitt commit.
So close, man, so close.
Circle looks to be in a good rhythm here, though. He missed that throw there, but just looking at him in the pocket, there's some times when we see these 7-on-7 quarterbacks look a little bit flustered. It looks like he's going through his progressions pretty easily.
Yeah, whenever the going gets tough, you want to be Patrick Mahomes and not Mo Hassan. I think that's the main that's the main thing that people say.
I've been catching strays all week. That is crazy.
You know, when you miss the target while showing the quarterback challenge, I kind of have to get on you.
No, that's fair.
Oh, great pass breakup there. That was C.J. Sadler. You're going to hear much more about him. The 4-star class of 2026. He's one of the best athletes in the country. We've been hearing about him since he was in middle school out of the Michigan area. Took the ball, also went through his hands there too. But good positioning there by #8, Sadler.
Yeah.
Massive 4th down here in the low red zone. It's just so hard to complete balls down here in regular football and especially 7-on-7 without the threat of a running game. You need to have a lot of confidence to fit the ball in the tight windows, and that's exactly what Circo has.
4th and goal here for Sebastian Circo, rolling out to his right, back to the end zone. Oh! Into the hands and into the hands.
Oh my goodness!
Denarius Gray.
He caught that. Oh my goodness! It was right through the outstretched arms. I thought it was a pick day. Ends up going right into the hands of Denarius Gray.
In heavy traffic.
And he gets a foot in. It's a touchdown.
It hits the hands of the defender.
Two
into
defenders.
the hands of Gray. And the Auburn commit has his 2nd tutty of the game.
What a play right there.
The ability
man.
to continue the concentration through the catch, 2 different defenders touch the ball. My goodness.
Crazy. That's just backyard football right there.
14-7, Defcon 1. FLEAUX back to work here. Elijah Haven with his eyes down the field. Just gets the playoff. incomplete. So Kieran, you touched about it in the open, but Elijah Haven, young QB, he's playing instead of Bryce Underwood this weekend. And these coaches have had extremely high praise for the young QB from Baton Rouge.
No, 100%. When you're 6'4", 200 pounds, and you also have the ability to layer the ball accurately, I think anybody's going to be excited. Elijah Haven has that ability. He, as you saw on the very first throw, even on that throw right there, put it to where only his guy could get it, even though no one was open. I mean, I like what I see, Mo. What do you think?
I completely agree. I think oftentimes you get these young, big-armed quarterbacks, and they just want to missile every throw possible. We showed the touch right there. I know it's incomplete.
Oh! Intercepted! And Defcon 1 will take over in the red zone.
Yeah.
We spoke a little too early, but
I think I need to give up the turnover chain. I've been wearing the turnover chain here. I think I need to give this up right here.
You need to give it away to the people actually getting the turnovers right now, man.
First and 16.
Go on, get that. Get that thing out of there, man.
we see
No.
Coach.
I had to give it up.
Mad commentators curse right here, though. We were just gassing Elijah Haven. He just leaves that ball floating. I'd like to see the wide receiver try to play defense right there, though, man. You got to help out your quarterback a little bit.
Yeah, I just think he double pumped it. I agree. I think the receiver has to continue running. Also, the decision making. I mean, we talked about his youth, so there's going to be ups and downs. He has the arm talent, but again, with the processing speed.
Another dangerous decision there.
Second and 16.
Look, I'm completely with you guys. I think that was a poor decision by Haven. The wide receiver also kind of gave up on the route.
Yeah.
With a bad decision like that, the wide receiver almost has to turn into the DB.
That's the thing.
And try to make a play on the ball.
No, I have a friend who's a wide receiver coach down in the Houston area, works with a lot of really big wide receivers. He always says, man, the easiest way to lose the trust of your quarterback is to not help him out whenever he makes his mistakes.
Absolutely.
You got to help him out.
Second and goal from inside the 20. Out towards the sideline. It'll be down around the 5-yard line. Third and goal here for Defcon 1, looking to take a 2-touchdown lead as we cross the midpoint of this opening game of pool play here at the OT7 Championship.
Defcon looks sharp, man. I don't know about what you guys think, but we talked a lot about this team's going to go as far as Sebastian takes them. I've seen very few incompletions or misses by him, just giving his receivers a chance. Good thing, these games are just a margin of 1 or 2 plays. You get an interception here, a touchdown here, and you have a chance to make a run.
The only thing that concerned me was just the
Oh, what a route! Touchdown, Defcon 1.
oh my goodness.
That route had him in a blender.
Just so many moves. You can only really guard for so much time. But hey, look, if they can be efficient in the red zone, like I said, they're going to be a team to look out for this weekend. Right here, Sebastian Circle scanning the whole field. He will take some risk in this area, as he saw last time when the ball was tipped by 2 people. Right here, his guy, number 15, Willie Anderson, gets open. Easy completion for Circle.
And he started all the way right, scanned to the left. So impressive to have that level of processing speed in the route. He goes in, out, back out. Unbelievable.
Into the flat with a short gain there.
We saw a little bit of this last time with Team FLEAUX and Ryan Clark. They didn't have the best start on day 1 as well. They got going throughout the weekend and only got better and better and better until they ran into the low pro buzzsaw. But they looked incredible as the weekend progressed.
We'll touch on that a little bit more in a second, but right now, Overtime Tom standing by with the Defcon 1 QB, Sebastian Circo.
Hey, thanks, fellas. I'm down here with Sebastian. You're off to a hot start. How do you feel we're playing so far?
I feel like we're good. We're playing good. Offense playing good. Defense playing is good. We almost got a pick. I think we're playing good as a team overall.
And what was the talks last night? You guys got in. What's been the vibe of the whole entire team going into this weekend?
It's been going good. This is a really tight-knit group. We're all friends, best friends, and we all have a good time and just play and win.
And obviously yesterday you were in the Adidas Throwdown. You were doing some of the quarterback stuff. Tell us about your performance last night, some of the different things that you got to participate in.
I got to participate in like the agility challenge and throw on the run. I got 4th in that. Then they moved me to the next challenge with the accuracy with the pinpoint things, and I won the whole thing.
All right, right now you're ranked number 10, your team, in the On3 Power Rankings. What do you think about that, and where do you think we end up at the end of this weekend?
At least top 2, top 4. I think personally we should not be 10. I think we're a little higher than 10, at least.
All right, man, we'll see what we can do. We'll get back to it. Sebastian Circo, guys. Back to you.
Go for the flip.
Incomplete there. It'll bring up 4th and 17 for Team FLEAUX. They're going to flip the field. So if you're new to OT7, we don't have special teams. We don't punt the ball. As we see this pretty ball there from Elijah Haven, broken up there. Good defense by Zay Thomas, the 4-star DB out of Fort Lauderdale. He's got 25 offers already. So Defcon 1 will take over on their 10-yard line. Team FLEAUX was not messing around on 4th and 17. But you know what? Giving up the ball with 7 minutes left, that's a little bit of waving the white flag, in my opinion.
I think it is as well. I just want to take my shots right there, maybe get some highlights for the guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's early in pool play, right? But I think we're talking about Elijah Havens. He's a young guy, his development. He had Shamar Foles running. He beat the wide receiver, the corner. I think we're going to see in his development put that ball up earlier. He ran out of space.
Yeah.
Kieran, I want to touch on something you said before the Sebastian Serco interview. With a super team like Team FLEAUX, we saw them struggle big time in pool play during the divisionals.
Yeah.
Then, when they came out for bracket play, all it took was 1 day of them getting their feet under them to find their rhythm, and they started clicking on offense and defense.
Well, offense.
Well, defense until they played low pro.
Yeah, defense until they play low pro. I think, honestly, even right here flipping the field, I think FLEAUX's trying to get more defensive reps with their guys right now. Ryan Clark needs to find out what his team has. I think because we have such a long weekend ahead of us, I think it actually benefits FLEAUX. That's more games, more film for Ryan Clark to break down, more adjustments for him to make.
Over the middle, that's caught again. Willie Anderson has been a favorite of Sebastian Serco so far today.
Unbelievable. Just, I mean, the space that he has right there. He's wide open. There's no one else around him right there, man.
Yeah. So it's a seam right there. You see two safeties, cover 2, they each have a half of the field. And the thing about Willie Anderson in the slot, he identifies the coverage and runs to green grass. He doesn't run to get covered. If it was a 1-high look, you'd want him up the seam, up the hash, versus going down and cutting them in the middle. I think like some guys, they're just comfortable with that setting and that space. And clearly Sebastian Serco has a favorite target early on.
It has been Denarius Gray, it's been Willie Anderson. Those two guys are getting the bulk of the targets here. Serco runs out of time.
Smart by Sebastian.
It'll bring up 2nd and goal from around the 16, 17-yard line.
You just don't want to force the ball right there. I like that. I like that decision to take the set. Also, you're up 21-7. Like,
don't do anything stupid.
Don't do anything crazy. Don't let them back in the game. Don't, dare I say, Team Toa. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Taking their time here as we approach 4 minutes left. First game of pool play. We also had 2 games of pool play earlier that aren't broadcasted. This is the first broadcasted game, and we'll be with you guys all day. Over the middle! Nearly intercepted, intended for the big tight end, Cameron Roberts.
Yeah, Cam Roberts is huge. He's got super long arms and whatnot. I think you just got to throw that ball a little bit higher. Put it where only he can get to it, you know, but man, this is going to be the concern for me all weekend. Sebastian Serco in the red zone. Just got to be able to punch these.
Yeah, you've been talking about it. You've been harping on it, man.
I'm going to continue harping. Okay.
We heard Tom talking about that 10th ranking they've got on the On3 power rankings. They obviously feel like they have a chip on their shoulders. I want to know where you guys have Defcon, especially after this performance.
Towards the end zone, touchdown!
What a beautiful ball. Oh my goodness. And the ability to get the feet in right there from Darius Johnson. The Defcon, man. Defcon on fire right now. 28-7.
28-7. So I mentioned that there were 2 games earlier in the day. Defcon actually lost to Team Toa. And then Tucson Turf lost to Low Pro. So those are the 2 games to start the day. We'll be with you guys all day today. And also don't forget, coming up later tonight, at 7 o'clock Eastern, back-to-back games on the NFL Network. We've got a full day of pool play ahead of us, games all day long, and then we're going to conclude the day, wrap up the day on NFL Network. We've got 2 great games for you. Do not miss those. We'll have Cali Power versus Level 82 at 7, Raw Miami versus Trillion Boys at 8, and a lot of football between now and then.
Right there, you have the catch from Julius Jones Jr. with the bonnet on. Cowboys, I would call him a legend. Yeah, legend. He was a legend for me. A legend for me. I grew up watching Julius Jones, man.
We all did, but legend?
Legend.
Towards the end zone, touchdown for Team FLEAUX on their money drive, tack on 10.
Would you call Brandon Joseph a legend?
I would not call Brandon Joseph a legend, man. Just because you made it.
They're about the same. They're about the same caliber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are good players.
Yeah.
Those are good players.
Big Julius Jones guy. Had me actually enjoy the Cowboys when we handed them the ball. Then Drew Bledsoe would drop back and throw, and I'd cry.
And now you're a Chiefs fan.
Yep, 100%.
Unbelievable.
I am a Chiefs fan.
Mr. Bandwagon.
Die-hard Chiefs fan, never switching up on my team. Until Patrick Mahomes goes somewhere else.
Oh, man. He's not going anywhere.
He's definitely not.
So Julius Jones Jr. did it all on that drive. And 28-17 is the score. But right now, as we are under 90 seconds left, it'll be too little, too late, barring a catastrophe for Defcon 1.
Feels a little bit like deja vu for FLEAUX. Like we were talking about it earlier, struggled on pool play day.
Yep.
Day 2, averaging 33.3 points.
Yeah.
It looked like probably the single most electric offense.
Yep.
On that day, they upset #1 seeded SFE, had the loss to Low Pro. But I feel like, you know, these guys get a little momentum, touchdown here, 2-play drive. These guys are starting to get to know each other. They're going to continue to get better.
I think the other thing for me is just going to be, we saw Bryce Underwood that day go on that same heater. Elijah Haven, is he capable of going on that same heater? I want to see what they can do when their backs are against the wall later on. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Serco pumps, go towards the sideline. Oh, nice pass break up there along the sideline. Demetrius Samuel Jr., the 4-star safety Syracuse commit. And we have a lot of OT7 coming up today. Coming up next, we have Tucson Turf versus SFE. And then at 2 o'clock, that's one of the highlights of Group A, SFE versus Low Pro.
Rematch.
Then we're coming back for Group B. And we mentioned those 2 games on the NFL Network, concluding the day later today. Serco towards the end zone, a little bit too long.
I have 2 bold predictions for today.
Talk to me.
SFE is trying to get their get back on Low Pro. Or no, Low Pro is trying to get their get back on SFE. I think they fall short. I think SFE coming into this weekend should be the prohibited favorites. No question. SFE is bringing a loaded team here to this championship. I think it's time for them to get their get back. And they win another OT7 national title, maybe.
Kieran, Low Pro had one request. They said, we want SFE, and we want them day 1. We need to slay the dragon. We need to knock off those boys. And you know what? With a team that motivated, give the ball in Micah's hands.
That's part 1. Part 2 of my bold predictions. Truly's finally beating Raw today. They're finally beating Raw today. They're finally beating.
Haven taking a shot.
Oh my goodness.
A little bit underthrown there.
All Truly really needed was to get that get that victory, that championship taste in their mouth. Now I think they're gonna take it to Raw.
This was the shot here. Nice pass breakup.
What a pass breakup right there.
Intended for Jaden Simpson, class of 2025 from Hicksville, New York.
Deontay Mercies. I believe that's how you say his name.
Yeah, Kieran, I don't think you're taking into account the fact that Low Pro didn't have their full roster last time, and they still won the championship.
Yeah.
Now they're fully stacked again.
And they didn't use a money drive well. Oh, my goodness.
Again by Haven.
Oh, he dropped that ball. That ball's alive. That ball is alive. No, that ball is still alive, ladies and gentlemen.
That is not a touchdown.
The ball is still alive.
That is not a touchdown. He dropped the ball celebrating on the 2-yard line.
Right here, first down to 2.
Hey, Kieran, what did he drop?
First down at the 2.
He dropped Mama's milk?
He dropped Mama's milk. Look at the replay right here. He doesn't go, oh my goodness. Deshaun Jackson, what have you created in the youth? What have you done to the youth of this nation? Why does this keep happening? Just hold on to it into the end zone, man.
With the Marshawn Lynch into the real cost foam pit. Kelly Sejor Jr. with the pick will seal it. But Kangaroo Court big time for fumbling the ball on the 2-yard line.
Oh my god, and honestly, FLEAUX didn't see it. If FLEAUX would have saw it, he could have picked it up and just ran into the end zone on the other side. And honestly, this game could have been remotely close. Oh man, that's crazy.
32 seconds left. Defcon 1 looks to punch us in. I can't believe he did that. There we go.
Could you imagine if it was an actual close game that determined the outcome? Luckily for him, they already had the lead.
Yeah.
But, I mean, hopefully it's a learning experience.
That's the first time I've seen that, and no one really reacted to it or went and picked up the ball.
No one noticed.
Yeah, no one noticed.
Besides you.
I know. As soon as he was running by, I was like, dude, he did not go into the end zone. And the ref was just standing there at the 1-yard line looking at it. Like, the ball's alive.
Herbig want to snap it.
Wow, that's crazy. Man, what is going on?
35-17 is going to be your final here in this opening game of pool play. Defcon 1 moves to 1-1. FLEAUX gets lost. They've got a lot of football ahead of them. Don't go anywhere, though. Coming up next, we have SFE Tucson Turf, who's Kieran's pick to win it all this weekend. We'll get to that. Much more. Stick with us. Much more OT7 coming up next. Hey, Mo, real question. How far is FLEAUX going this weekend?
Well, they're going to, I mean, based off of right now, not very far, right? It's up to Elijah Haven. We talked about his development. Can he go on a heater during the tournament? Today will decide what happens tomorrow.
The super team from Louisiana has to go back to the drawing board. With that much talent, you know they're going to figure it out. Don't go anywhere. Tucson Turf versus SFE coming up next.
Hello and game. Ladies and gentlemen, this weekend somebody will be crowned as the OT7 champion. We are in sunny Tampa, Florida. It is your boy Stabber Jones with my guy AB Adam Brenneman. What's going on, bro?
Man, it's hot out here. I'm sweating a little bit, but this is football weather, man. We're in Florida. Where else would you rather be, man? Let's go.
Hey, listen, Defcon 1 going head-to-head against FLEAUX. I'm not going to lie. I think that a lot of us thought that FLEAUX was going to come out with a lot more power. They took an L early on today. It's a lot more football left if you're a FLEAUX fan and for FLEAUX. But what did you see in that game, maybe? Man,
Defcon surprised me and surprised everyone here at OT7. They weren't even barely in the top 10 heading into this weekend, and they looked really good. If you got a quarterback, you got a chance. Sebastian Circo, their quarterback, led long drives down the field. We didn't see a ton of shot plays, but just methodical drives. Converted when they got in the red zone, converted on third downs. He's got some receivers he can throw the ball to. I think Defcon's going to make a run.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at Group A standings so we can get a look at the teams, where all the teams are standing at, some of the rosters we got headed up right now. Toa 1-0, Low Pro 1-0, as we just seen. Defcon's 1-1, and up next, Tucson Turf is playing. They're 0-1, so they got a chance to kind of rebound themselves. Speaking of next game, Tucson Turf is going head-to-head against one of the most franchise stories of all time when it comes to SFE. They are like OT7 royalty. They've been here since season 1. Who you got winning this game, maybe?
Yeah, man, Tucson Turf knows what they're up against. SFE, with all the hype in the world, I like Tucson Turf in this one, man. I think they're a sleeper team heading into this weekend.
I'm taking SFE. Tremel Jones.
Too
is
easy.
Like that. He's like
That's
that.
too easy.
Hey, I know it's low-hanging fruit, but I like fruit. So I'm going to grab as much as I can.
I'm excited to
AB.
see Jones play too, man. I mean, the future of Florida State, he's an exciting player.
Absolutely. Hey, guys, let's take a full look at the schedule for today, just in case you want to know what we got coming up in all of the games. We got an amazing matchup, all right? First off, we got Defcon and FLEAUX. That just happened. So next up, the game coming right now is Tucson Turf SFE. After that, we got Team Toa going right back against FLEAUX. So, AB, we'll get to see if they got a chance to bounce back. But the game I'm looking for, which one is that?
Yeah, Defcon Low Pro is going to be a great one, man. We just saw Defcon play. They're riding high. Their quarterback's playing well. And then Low Pro, who just is so consistent. I think that one could come down to the final possession.
Absolutely. And Friday, check out the games. Raw Miami versus Trillion Boys. Talk about a rivalry. That is rivalry at best. The biggest, most talked about rivalry here at OT7. I think Trilly gonna finally get it done, man.
Man, I like Trilly this weekend, man. I like Trilly. I know every time Tom does as well. We saw Raw Miami and Trilly on the tug of war yesterday. They were talking smack to each other. There's gonna be a lot of bad blood on the field for that one.
Hey, man, it's gonna be a great matchup. Up next, as I said, man, we got Tucson Turf going head-to-head against SFE. And, man, SFE, they got what it takes to win it all.
I think they do, man. We'll see what happens.
Not to mention Tucson Turf. Like I said, they got it but they can bounce back. It's all about how you bounce back, AB. That's what it's all about.
Next play mentality, man.
Tremel Jones is out here in a baseball jersey. That's how you know he's ready to ball. Anytime you got somebody in a baseball jersey in a football game, that man came to play.
It takes some serious confidence to come out here with a baseball jersey, man. They got the bright pink on it, man. He's looking at it. They got some swag.
Not to mention these SFE jerseys look pretty good. If we talking jerseys, I'll say SFE probably got the best jerseys out here today. I'll take them over the Tucson Turf jerseys. And Tucson Turf, they kind of known to play methodical, kind of like they got a low-pro style offense. They don't take too many shots downfield. They play more of a, move the change type of game. Yeah. So I'm surprised they even took an L so early in the day because they play safe football. Yeah, and the Tucson Turf offensive coordinator, Trenton Bourget, was a quarterback at Arizona State when I was there, coached him a little bit. So this guy knows high-level football. The concepts they use on this Tucson Turf offense allows them to scheme teams up on third down in the red zone in critical moments. I'm excited to see him play. All right, guys, look no further. We got Tucson Turf going head-to-head against SFE coming up right now.
What are you wearing, man? You look ridiculous.
It's OT7. You didn't bring any gear?
No, I'm on the card. No, we were supposed to.
That's a rookie mistake. Looking good, Kieran.
Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
Aaron Gregory here to break the huddle. On offense, if you want to dominate the passing game, your receivers have to be locked in. And if there's one weak link, the whole team suffers. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. There's no vape in team. Let's get back to the game.
Everybody underestimates them, but then they come out here and they beat some of the best teams at 7-on-7.
That star stuff don't matter.
Tucson Turf for 7. Green, he's looking for him again. And tough to be nice. Boy drops back, completed, he's in.
Jones to the left, touchdown. SFE.
Oh my goodness. SFE with a blowout. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
It's championship weekend of OT7 Season 3, and we're live from Tampa, Florida. It is hot out here, and we could not be more excited to be with you as pool play continues of day one of the championship. Tucson Turf from Arizona taking on SFE. These are two of the premier programs in the country, filled with some of the premier players in the country. I have a premier broadcast booth with me. That's Mo Hassan. That's Kieran Hickey Simple. I'm Alex Day. How we doing, fellas?
I'm doing phenomenal, man. This is going to be an insane matchup. Some might say might be the championship matchup come Sunday. That's what I'm hearing in my own head. But I'm hearing it.
Potentially, SFE is actually my pick to win it all. We'll get into that later. But guys, where would you rather be? We got football in a beautiful city in the best state. Let's go.
It is only like 10 a.m., 95 degrees, and you know what? Kieran's prediction to win it all this weekend is Tucson Turf. Kieran, why are they your prediction to win it all this weekend?
I'm going with Tucson Turf because they are so unbelievably well coached and they play together. They practice together. This is a team full of under-recruited guys, and they are led by stars such as Desmond Roebuck, who's going to go out here and make a name for himself, as well as Jackson Knutson, their quarterback. Under-recruited, but he's a stud.
On the other side, SFE is a team we've seen a bunch throughout the years, and they're going to continue what they started, Mo.
Yeah, I know Tucson Turf is your favorite, Kieran, but SFE is my favorite, and this is why they're going to show you right here. Tramel Jones is the best quarterback out here. Yes, I said it. He won the Army National Guard game yesterday, sophomores versus juniors. He was elite in the quarterback competition. He's thrown for 24 touchdowns already through this OT7 circuit. He's as good as anyone, and he's got a crew of all 4- and 5-star wide receivers.
He's got probably the most talented wide receiver core outside of Raw Miami here. You know, Jamie French, Vernell Brown won the vertical yesterday. They are studs.
Tramel Jones kicking things off towards the sideline.
There's Jamie right there.
That's complete to Jamie French, the 5-star wide receiver from Jacksonville, the number 4 wideout in the class of 2025. But we got to talk about Tramel Jones first. The 4-star committed to FSU. Mo, what makes him so special?
It's just the fact that he doesn't get rattled. I mean, we saw that ball right there, Jamie, perfect ball placement right there on the sideline, only where he can get it. But it's when I see him on these 3rd and longs, he just doesn't get rattled. He's cool under pressure. I've never seen him really get his heart rate up. Like, he's just always cool, calm. It's really impressive. Florida State's got a good one. He's going to be in Tallahassee soon. Can't wait to watch him tear up the ACC.
You know what I think about when I see Tramel Jones? I think about smooth operator, smooth operator. He is so smooth. He's calm, cool, collected. He drives the ball down the field, and guess what? No matter what, with SFE this season, they have scored points. They have not lost games this season because of their offense. They have had some issues defensively, defending maybe the higher-ranked teams and whatnot. Come that championship time. You saw it with FLEAUX. This team right here, I think they're going to be a real problem because they move the ball offensively against anyone.
That's Vernell Brown III, the 4-star wide receiver, moving SFE into the red zone. New set of downs, first and goal from inside the 10. The 4-star Brown, you'll hear his name a lot. Not only did he win Got Bounce, the vertical jumping competition at the Adidas Throwdown yesterday, he had 10 touchdowns in the 4 weeks of OT7 this spring.
Well, if you guys don't remember, the first week, I think he had 1,000.
Yeah.
He probably had 1,000 touchdowns first week. I think he had like
7 of those. He had 7 of those in week 2.
It was crazy, man. Yeah, week 2.
Yep.
Whenever he showed up, he had a 3-touchdown game to start. I was like, man, he is addicted to the end zone.
Touchdown, SFE strikes first.
There's Caden Dixon Wyatt, the wide receiver out of modern day in California, the most unfair high school of all time. You know, just ridiculous talent, man. Caden Dixon Wyatt, Chris Henry, all of these guys on that team. He's a stud.
He has 27 offers as a sophomore, the only 27th wide receiver in his class of 2026. That will surely go up when you watch him play this weekend. Offers from Bama, OSU, Cal, 6'2", 180.
Well, we were talking about the embarrassment of riches at the wide receiver position. The 3 completions, Jamie French, 5-star, Vernell Brown, top 50 wide receiver, or top 50 player, and then Caden Dixon Wyatt, also one of the best wide receivers from where's he from?
Santa Ana.
From Santa Ana, California. There you go. So any of these teams, honestly, would love just to have one of them. They have 3.
20-minute running clock here at OT7. It'll be 2nd and 20. Have to get to the other team's 20-yard line of this 40-yard drive. Mo, on the flip side here for Tucson Turf, it's Jackson Knutson. Look, you played QB at a high level, USC, Vandy, some in the NFL as well. What do you see in him as a prospect?
Well, Jackson just understands this system. There's something to be said about continuity. He's been playing with these same guys since the 8th grade, right? And he's a winner. So he's won multiple national championships already with this Turf team. We were looking right behind the broadcast booth. They lost a close game to Low Pro. The staff was on them about losing. They're not used to losing.
Now, this team really plays together. This is a real squad. I mean, these guys are used to playing together.
Tom is standing by with the man who caught that last touchdown for SFE, Vernell Brown III. What's up, Overtime Tom?
Hey, man, down here with Vernell. Just caught a touchdown. Take me through that play. What happened on that drive? You didn't catch it? Why are they all saying that you caught it? It's okay. How are you, though?
I'm good, man. Ready to perform. It's a good day to have a great day.
Now, squad's out here. You guys have had a pretty great season, but haven't always gotten over the hump to win the championship. What we got to do this weekend?
I mean, just perform, execute. You know, we've made a lot of mistakes, but the good thing is we've been losing because of us and not anyone else. So we just got to get over that hump.
What's the main thing that you try to do when you're on the field? I know you're on offense. Sometimes you're playing defense. What's the main thing that you look to do?
Just high energy, you know, keep everybody in it. Making sure everybody get the signals, get the call, and making sure everybody stay level-headed.
You put on a show last night. Tell us what you did in the Adidas Throwdown.
Oh, man. Hey, I won the vertical jump challenge. I told you I wasn't worried about nobody yesterday.
What was the number you jumped?
35 and a half.
There you go. Got a lot of bounce, got a lot of game as well. Vernell Brown, guys, back to you.
That was Caden Dixon Wyatt who caught that last touchdown. That was Vernell Brown III on the interview. Sorry about that. New set of downs here for Tucson Turf. And Kieran, we saw on that big play, which brought them close to first down territory, Desmond Roebuck. He's a favorite target of Jackson Knutson. We've been eager to see him.
And right there, even on that play with a little tossback, you saw his brother, Sean Roebuck. The Roebucks are nice, man. We saw them ball out OT7 last season as well in Arizona. These guys are studs. And there he is in the end zone. Touchdown! You're going to be hearing a lot of Desmond Roebuck this weekend. Tucson Turf can hoop. I'm telling y'all, with anyone, man. Desmond Roebuck, an absolute stud. You're going to be hearing his name a lot, Mo Hassan.
We talked to head coach Toby before this game. He said Desmond's been playing with 40-year-olds when he was 8.
Are 40-year-old football players that good? That's crazy. Well, I'm kidding.
When you're 8 years old.
When you're 8 or 40. I don't know. It depends on what type of 40. If it's like,
that's right.
If it's like Alex Day 40 or like,
you don't want to go up against Alex Day 40.
Yeah, no.
Or Alex Day 29 either.
Hey, you're close enough.
Hey, Desmond Roebuck, the 3-star wideout out of Arizona. He was a standout at OT7 Season 1 out in Las Vegas. I remember watching him dominate there. And here he is, class of 2025, balling harder than ever. Back to work here for Tramel Jones. This is into the flat, complete for 5-star Jabari Brady.
And I love the offense that SFE has, because a lot of teams either have good coaching or good talent, but it's very hard to find one with a combination of both. That's why they're my favorite to win it. Their offensive coordinator's name's Ron Harge, so he's the new coach over at American Heritage in Plantation, Florida, one of the most elite teams in South Florida. So Harge, this offseason, where did he learn his new playbook? Chip Kelly over to Ohio State. So he's taken a lot of those same concepts.
Back to Brady.
Oh my goodness.
Finds some daylight and finds the end zone. Number 18 has them at 14 points.
What a throw right there in the middle of Jabari Brady in the middle of traffic, takes off, and you see why he's so highly rated. All 6'2" of them with them Bambi legs out there just sprinting into the end zone.
The number 4 wideout in the class of 2026. Unbelievable. Ryan Clark coming up to the booth to say hello. How you doing, Ryan?
I can't believe it's taken us this long just to mention Jabari Brady. He's a 5-star wide receiver. It's insane.
It's crazy. I mean, he's one of like 7 that SFE has.
That's right.
They're 5-star E. That's what they are.
He had 10 touchdowns last fall in Hollywood, Florida. He's got offers from Bama, Auburn, Tennessee, dozens more, and Tucson Turf is looking to tie this game up quickly 8 minutes into this game.
And that's another one of the studs on this Tucson Turf offense, Nico Boncory. You're going to be hearing this tandem of Roebuck and Boncory over and over again this weekend. Just keep sleeping on Tucson Turf, y'all. I'm telling y'all, there are problems.
Tom is standing by with the QB of SFE, Florida State commit Tramel Jones.
Hey, thanks, fellas. Down here with Tramel. He's got the amazing baseball jersey on, by the way, looking dripped out. How are we feeling about the game so far?
I'm feeling good. Offense firing on all cylinders. I think defense finna give us a stop. Finna get us one. We're gonna keep scoring. We're gonna keep doing our job. Defense do their job. We come out on top.
We talked about earlier, it's a long weekend, right? We got 3 days of football. You guys played last night as well. What's the main thing that SFE's got to focus on?
I say just consistency. Be consistent. I think consistency comes with everything throughout life. So be consistent. I think rest after we play is key to being able to stay consistent throughout all these days, these long nights, these long days. So I think we'll be good throughout this weekend.
You guys are obviously one of the favorites always. Who's the one team that you're looking out for that you know that, hey, we might face them in the finals?
I would say Raw for sure. I want to get my get back on low pro today. So those are the teams that I want to play.
So, man, Tramel Jones, Florida State commit. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Tom. That was nearly intercepted. You know, Kieran, there's one guy that we need to talk about. Well, there's many guys we need to talk about on this SFE defense, just through the hands there.
And just through the breadbasket.
And keep your eye on number 1 for SFE, Devin Sanchez. Kieran, we were talking about him as maybe the best defensive prospect to come out of high school in recent memory.
Yes, I mean, whenever you're hearing about a dude in the 8th grade and how talented he is, and people are telling you that he's going to be the #1 player in the country, you know that he's special. That's what I've been hearing about Devin Sanchez since he was an 8th grader down in the Houston area, goes to Galena Park, North Shore, a powerhouse down there in Texas. They can't beat my Duncanville Panthers in the state championship. Make sure you guys remember that. But Devin Sanchez, I mean, 6'2", rangy, extremely fluid hips. He's fast as all get out too. He runs the anchor on the 4x1 for a Texas team that runs a sub 40 in the 4x1. You know how fast that is in high school? It's
second
ridiculous.
Fastest state. That's right.
Yeah, it's definitely the fastest state. We got both the national records. But you know,
towards the end zone, touchdown, Tucson Turf.
And there's Nico Boncory again. Look, Devin Sanchez is gonna have to make some plays. Maybe he might have to start following these guys because Boncory and Roebuck, the law firm of Boncory and Roebuck might be the best wide receiver tandem we saw since Madden Williams and Jonas Smith.
Look, unless they can clone Devin Sanchez and just put him all over the field, I think SFE's defensive woes are going to continue, Kieran.
I think Maybe.
You can only control one side of the field.
You can, but Tucson Turf is also a really, really good. I mean, they're
very well coached.
I think they're on the same caliber as Low Pro. I'm being honest.
I agree.
Jones over the middle, short completion, and they're of around 10.
And the thing is, they're only showing it more right now. I mean, they have 2 guys that have stars on their entire roster versus SFE, where every player on the team has stars.
Yeah.
And they're still sitting here competing with them, still capable of moving the ball downfield and scoring touchdowns.
I mean, look, there's a reason why they're both of our favorites in their own right.
Yeah.
In different ways. So well coached, such great talent across the board. This might be a finals preview, honestly.
Chat, let me know, though, who do you guys think is going to be winning this weekend? Obviously, Low Pro still here, still looks good. They're a little bit mad at me for my Tucson Turf prediction, but, you know, I have to be honest.
Raw is still there, Trillion is still there,
Yep.
both of whom have won championships thus far.
Defcon still here. Team Toa with Madden and Yamaliaba.
That's right.
They're still here. Yeah.
And by the way, Team Toa adding Chris Henry Jr., nice little addition. They look like a completely different team with him catching the ball alongside Chase Brown.
And they have one of the best defenses here.
Tom is standing by with a little more on the rankings. What's going on, Tom?
Hey, fellas, yes, you kind of talked about some of the top teams we have here, right? And as we check out the on-3 power rankings, the top teams, as we get a nice little sack there on Tramel Jones, you're going to see Low Pro at #1 at the top. No surprise there. But SFB at #5, that's a really tricky one. Preseason, they were the #1 team in the country. Obviously had some ups and downs here in OT7, but for them to be at #5, I think they expect to be in that top 2 when it's all said and done. So a lot of teams on there, Tucson Turf at #7, but ultimately Low Pro, SFB, you can expect those teams to make big runs.
I still think Low Pro has a chip on their shoulder, Tom, from early on in the season where they weren't ranked #1, even after coming out here last season to win an OT7 national championship.
I'll tell you,
Big fourth down here, incomplete, turnover on downs, and Tucson Turf is in the driver's seat.
Big defensive stop right there from Tucson Turf. They're going to get the ball back in short field. And Mo, how you feeling, bud? I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, there's a lot of ball left, but
they're out here to play, man.
On this last drive, the deciding factor was the rush. SFU just didn't have an answer for it. That's the risk of when you have all these down the field concepts. You don't have any heart routes built in. Anything you can get out the ball underneath, get a completion.
Yep. Jones's intended receiver covered there by Dwayne Jones. He plays wide receiver and linebacker, 6'3", 215. And you know what? He was following his man step for step down the field, making life tough for Tramel Jones.
Yeah, 100%. And you put in Morgan Curie, who's actually a wide receiver. They put him in that linebacker position to go blitz the quarterback or in red zone situations to get his long arms in the way of some of these passes. We have a new quarterback in the game as well right now.
It's Kynan Mana, QB class of 2026. He's from Phoenix, Arizona.
Now, I know it's pool play, but where do you guys lie on the argument of switching quarterbacks, especially at this, I mean, such a critical point of the game? You can take the lead right here.
I think in pool play, it's good to switch. I think like they like going two drives to give their quarterbacks an even balance. I think in pool play, it's fine. In pool play, it's fine. Whenever we're talking Championship Sunday, if one of these guys gets in a rhythm, you got to keep that guy in.
I agree. I agree.
Like, I'm not taking my pitcher out after giving me 6 shutout innings, you know?
No. Second and goal here, over the middle. A strike down inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal from around the 3.
Third down. Third and three.
That's Greg Toller Jr.
Come back and let me know.
He is a jack, man. Like, oh my goodness.
We're both looking at him like
what?
Look at me.
I mean, when you're the son,
come from?
When you're the son of a former NFL running back or NFL player, a corner, Greg Toller, I think you just get those types of genetics. But man, like, bro, he looks like he's in the league right now. What are they feeding these children?
He's 5'10", 180. That's funny because I'm also 5'10", 180, and him and I look
nothing alike. Body recon, man.
Out towards the right, touchdown, Nico Boncorti.
I'm telling you right now, it's going to be a long weekend. We saw the wide receiver partnership of Madden Williams and Jonas Smith. That's the level of partnership you're going to see here for Tucson Turf this weekend. And now they take the lead, but SFE with a chance to respond here, they're going money draw.
I love this decision. Down 7.
We talk about how good Coach Trenton is, pre-snap, moving guys. It's man coverage. Everyone's got their man locked on. So if you play it right here, he's going to go right here into the flat. There's a lot of confusion. Everyone else is going in, leaves him wide open. That safety has too much room to make up, and it results in a touchdown.
Nice breakdown. Tramel Jones back to work here, though. That is good enough for first down yardage. Vernell Brown III, the 4-star wideout.
And they're moving, man. And we talk about this so much during the course of the season, being strategic with your money drives. Inside of that 4-minute threshold, that's where I need to use my money drives because I have to be able to put those points on the board. I'm tired of teams leaving the money drive in their pocket, man.
What's funny is we introduced the money drive a couple years ago. Teams used it pretty well. Vernell Brown towards the end zone. And Tucson Turf is heading the other way. And Tramel Jones cannot connect. And Tucson Turf has the ball and the lead.
Guys, we missed turnover chain. We got to get down there to the field. We got to get down.
Hey, Bunchy, deliver the turnover chain.
Guys, we might have found SFE's kryptonite. It's the rush on back-to-back drives. I think Tucson Turf figured them out.
That was intercepted by Keemon Jackson.
So Tramel Jones throws the ball late over the middle. Terrible combination, and he felt rushed because of that blitz down the middle.
And that's the thing. Tucson Turf is so smart with this. They bring Morgan Curie, their 6'4" wide receiver. They put him in those positions on those key downs to rush the passer. He gets those long arms ahead. Instead of him being able to really fire that ball where he needed to, he had to float it up in the air and then left it there to have Keeman get under.
Under 3 minutes left. Tucson Turf adds 6 points to their total after the money drive interception. And up 13 with the ball. Tucson Turf looks to have this one in the bank.
That's really the beauty behind Tucson Turf. It really just takes them about 10 minutes to figure you out.
Yeah.
And it's like a boxing match, right? You kind of feel it out rounds 1, 2, 3, and then boom. John Jones, he downloads exactly what he needs to figure out, and it's over right there.
Yeah.
Are they a little like low pro?
That's what I say. I've been saying it all week, Tom. I've been saying they're another low pro. They're going to be under. They're going to be
terrifying.
People are sleeping on them, and by people I mean Mo Hassan and Alex Day. He's sitting here in the booth with me. They've been sleeping on them, and I've been picking Tucson Turf to win the whole thing. Now look, they did play low pro earlier today. It was an extremely close game. Low pro ends up winning late. I think this team has everything to prove this week.
That's complete out towards the flat. That's Sean Roebuck.
Hey, also, isn't Tucson spelled kind of funny?
It definitely is Tuscan.
Tucson.
Is it Tucson? It is Tucson.
Tucson leather.
Tucson.
Yeah. Anyways.
It's a good point, Tom. Thanks.
Yeah, it is.
Great observation,
analysis.
Tom.
That city sounds like it has good food.
To think I used to sit in social studies class with Tom back in the day.
I don't think good food when I think Arizona, but when I hear Tucson, it just sounds like maybe it's I'm thinking of the pasta. Yeah.
Pasta?
I'm hungry.
Towards the end zone.
Ooh.
Fight for the ball. Incomplete. Nice break up there. Julio Santiago. Excuse me, Brody Jennings. They've got 2 number 6s. That's the 4-star from Jacksonville.
They tried to pull a fast one on you today.
Yeah, they did. Nice.
You got a 4th down right here.
1 minute.
That'll be the 1 minute warning.
1 minute. Clock starts on the snap. 4th down.
4th down right here, but
look,
SFE kind of in a bad position.
I'll admit when I'm wrong, Karen. You were right. I was wrong.
Trying to tell you.
Tucson Turf team is legit.
Look, I think they're going to do this toss back to the quarterback again.
They love that play.
They love that play. They're going to bring pressure, and they hit him right back there again.
Every single time they run that play, they go back to the running back who threw it back to the QB. That's what they do every single time.
First and goal. First and goal. First and goal.
Man, they're talking to the SFE bench right now. They just gave him a little Dikembe Mutombo finger wag, like you thought that pressure was going to get to me.
No.
It's not.
I like that.
I like Tucson Turf's confidence, man.
These guys are vets in this space, man. Like, winners win.
They're gonna be
right?
out here
There's
hooping.
something to that. They won 70 national championships since 2012.
Mo, I'm surprised you picked SFE since, you have some history with SFE.
Yeah.
You get cut from SFE or something?
Oh.
We're past that.
See, Mo's been with the overtime crew for a full month, and now
he's getting the full banter.
He's getting the full banter.
I just catch strays left and right.
Hey, we got to let it be known.
To it at this time.
No. 27-14 is your final. Tucson Turf making their presence felt here in Tampa Bay, Florida, getting the win over the higher-seeded SFE. Convincing win.
It was. I don't know if it's an upset or not. Kieran, that's his favorite to win it all. I had SFE. I mean, really in convincing fashion, they win it right here. You know, love to see it. These guys are just methodical. They're low pro light, or maybe better than low pro in some respects. They've been going at it since 2012, 70 national championships. They're going to be a force to be reckoned.
They had an SFE team making mistakes they do not normally make. Stick with us. Much more pool play coming up here from Tampa, Florida. OT7 marches on.
And welcome back to sunny Tampa, Florida, where football is king, okay? Somebody this weekend will be crowned as the OT7 champion, but we got to talk about the game we just seen between SFE and Tucson Turf. This is your team. You've been raving.
I've been telling you guys the entire time that Tucson Turf is going to be an absolute problem, man. Tucson Turf came out here. They played against SFE, who I think should have been the favorites given the amount of talent that they brought here. I mean, it's been unbelievable to see. You guys doubt me. You know what I mean? Like, why would you guys doubt me? I know what I'm talking about. Tucson Turf went out there and balled out.
Relax.
Nico Boncori and Desmond Roebuck are going to be an insanely tough duo. I'm telling you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Tucson Turf is here to play. They played low pro earlier today.
Why you ranting? Why you ranting right now?
I have to.
What is the rant about?
I have to, bro. Y'all keep sleeping on Tucson Turf, and I'm telling you, man, SFE, I still think they're going to rebound. They're going to have a good weekend. But if there's going to be a team to challenge low pro, I've said it for weeks now, Tucson Turf is going to be that team.
Well, I have a lot of faith in this Tucson Turf team as well. They won the Golden Ticket, right? The Golden Ticket tournament was a tournament where the best players and the best teams from around the country competed to get an invitational to this championship game, and this is why they're here. So they showed in the pool of competition that they can rise above, and we seeing it once again today. But they are 1-1.
They are.
They lost their first game.
Look, they lost their. Who did they lose their first game to, though?
The guy.
You hear the music right now. It was low pro. Low pro.
So you saying if they're going to give anybody a problem, it's going to be low. Low pro already beat them. All right, so you're done.
Look, low pro beat them. They beat them by 1 touchdown. It was a late stop that they had to get. They are going to play them close. Look, Tucson Turf also had their coach was screaming at them the entire time. I'm telling you. Tucson Turf is here to win a championship. They're not fooling around with all this other stuff. They have a team that plays together, that practices together a lot like Low Pro. I think we're going to see a championship between Tucson Turf and Low Pro, if anything.
I wouldn't be mad at that. Let's check out the look of the Group A standings. We see right now Toa 1-0, Low Pro 1-0, Defcon 1-1, Tucson Turf 1-1, and FLEAUX, they're 0-1 with an opportunity to get their first win on the day. They're going head-to-head up against Team Toa, a team that's undefeated. Kieran, what do you like about this matchup, and who do you have winning this game?
So I've been talking about big sleepers and whatnot, right? We've already seen Team Toa perform really, really well. Now they've added one of the top wide receivers in the country, Chris Henry, to go along with Matt Niyamalala and that amazing Team Toa defense. Team Toa, I think, is going to dominate this game against FLEAUX. I think they're going to dominate tomorrow, and I think they are going to be a tough out for any team not named Low Pro, SFE, or Tucson Turf.
Okay, and as we see some of the Friday games as well, we get Raw versus Trilly, another game that we just can't wait to see. Raw versus Trilly isn't even a rivalry anymore.
We're all saying it, and I know we might be jinxing it because Raw Miami's going to hear this and going to be like, bro, we really finna I think Truly's doing it. I think Truly's doing it today. They have to send this. They have to send this message.
Hey, guys, don't go anywhere. We got Team Toa going head-to-head against FLEAUX right now. We'll see you later.
Yo, I pulled over. I saw you called. Yo, we're setting up for OT7. We need all hands on deck. You said what? I said we're setting up for OT7. Hurry up and get here. Rookie mistake.
Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
Caden Dixon-Wyatt here for a quick huddle. In football, a single player can impact the entire team because a team is only as strong as its weakest link. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. There's no vape in team. Back to the show.
Wide open in the back of the end zone. Team Toa strictly business. They're here to ball out, and I love the attitude.
FLEAUX is the real team that everyone's been so excited to see. But the thing is, they are so unbelievably talented.
Oh, shit! Let's go! We're at the OT7 National Championship presented by Adidas out here in Tampa, Florida. I cannot wait for all the great football that we are going to see this weekend. It is 1,000,000 degrees out here. We got Team Toa facing off against FLEAUX. Two teams looking to win that natty out here. I am your host, Overtime Tom. I am joined by two legends, my guy, Bunchy Young, and my man, Mo Hassan. Bunchy, man, it's first time out here at the OT7 Natty. Actually, you stopped by last year.
Yeah, I stopped by last year.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Great to be out here, man. Sunny Tampa, Florida.
Mo, how we feeling?
Tom, the juice is off the charts today, and how can I not be excited when I have the #1 receiver in the country next to me, Bunchy Young?
Yes, sir.
we got the #1 receiver here, but we're also going to see the #1 player in the country, Chris Henry.
Yep.
Bunchy, talk to me about Team Toa a little bit.
They're led by 4-star UCLA commit Manny Amaleava, and also they have 5-star Chris Henry, #1 in the nation. #1 in the nation. So I feel like they're gonna make it far this year. They gonna do pretty good at the tournament. So.
They're 8-3. They've been super strong all year. I know that they look like they're a team to beat for sure. And then on the other side, Mo, what do you think about FLEAUX?
Yeah, the thing about FLEAUX is which team is going to show up. We've seen them struggle, and we've also seen them ball. There's been points where they've averaged over 33 points a game, which is unbelievable. That would be good enough, certainly, to win the entire thing. They've got a new quarterback, Elijah Haven, highly touted freshman prospect out of Louisiana. He's all of 6'4", over 200 pounds. Unbelievable arm talent. I want to see him continue to develop, but he's got a tough challenge against the #2 ranked defense in Toa.
Yep, FLEAUX lost earlier. They're 0-1. Meanwhile, we got Team Toa. They're 1-0 so far. But FLEAUX, what we've seen in the past from them, they're kind of an all-star team coming together for the first time. Day one, they usually get things going a little bit and figure stuff out. Here they are starting with the ball. And we'll see with these green jerseys what they're able to do. Mo, what do you think about Carson Sellers on that side?
Yeah, so this is actually the first we've seen of Carson because Elijah got to start the first game, and I was impressed. You know, like, did he struggle? Yeah, he threw two interceptions. He's a young guy. He still needs to develop. Certainly, I'm excited to see what Carson Sellers brings up. He's a 2027 guy, 6'1", also from Louisiana, as most of these guys are. And most of them are committed to LSU, right? So I wonder if, like, they kind of talk to each other, hey, are we all going to team up in the future? The running back and tight end are already committed to LSU. So you never know. They might build something special down there in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, you mentioned it. Last game they had Elijah Haven at quarterback, who now is at center. And they got Carson Sellers in under the snap. Bunchy, FLEAUX, the team of Louisiana. Can we see you at LSU one day?
Maybe. Hey, I love it.
That'd be cool, right?
I love it. You know, Baton Rouge, you know. Yeah, a little Baton Rouge type.
Oh, you ever been to an LSU game?
We played them at home when I was at Vanderbilt, which sucks because I would have liked to have played them at LSU.
Did they travel well? Like, did their fan base travel?
Oh, 100%. It was also the 2019 team that was potentially the greatest of all time.
Wait, you played against that?
The greatest. The greatest.
Yeah, I was out that game, so I didn't play, but I was there.
Oh, it's my bad. I'm just out that game. Shout out to everyone in the chat right now. We got Reckless.3, IDK, Edward Gomes, Krabi Hedge. Krabi Hedge says, where is Bryce Underwood? So Bryce Underwood, one of the top quarterbacks in the country, who's played for FLEAUX in the past. He's not able to make it this weekend, so they're going to have a new quarterback at the helm, as we're seeing two different guys so far. As Team Toa takes over with the Rock, Mo, Madden Yamaliava recently committed to UCLA. What have you seen from him?
UCLA guy, man. I'm excited to see him take the next step in the national championship. They nearly won the Week 4 championship, right? It was a close loss against Trillion. We saw Madden compete yesterday in the quarterback skills competition. The dimes or bust looked very good. Just committed, so he's feeling confident. He's feeling right. He's got his high school teammate Jace on the field with him too, so he's going to be targeting him a lot. We talked about their defense. It's number 2 ranked, so really it comes down to Madden.
Like how you said, their defense is really good. Like when I played them. When I played them last time, their defense was super good. That number 2 rank is for sure true. Like their defense.
What about their defense when you were going against them? Was it just their coverage, their schemes?
Coverage, and how they mesh? They mesh really well. Like they mesh really well in their coverage and schemes. Like they shift really good, and their IQ level is at an all-time high. Yeah, their defense is really good. I feel like they got honestly, I'm gonna say it right now, I feel like they got the best defense out here.
Wow, number 1 defense.
Yes, I played against them. So
you know what the craziest thing is right now? We have Chris Henry, number 23. He is the number 1 player in the class of 2026, and he is currently lined up in center.
That is actually absurd.
I love it.
Is that a little disrespectful? Like they don't need him?
He can do it all. He can do it all. But 3rd and 23 here. We'll see if Madden can get anything going. A defensive battle so far.
Stop being locked in on him.
Massive interception there by FLEAUX. They had, probably their best skill player playing center, like you said, Tom. They probably could have used him.
Pretty incredible. CJ Sadler, the 4-star wide receiver, is on the defensive side of the ball there, gets the interception. It's kind of a long punt for Madden at that point, since it was 3rd and 24.
That's right, yeah. So it's not the end of the world. And if anything we know about FLEAUX's defense, they're well coached, right? Anytime you have an all-pro defensive back, Pittsburgh Steelers legend Ryan Clark coaching that group, they're going to be sound.
Yes, so I was down there for game 1 when FLEAUX, they got kind of smacked around. And Ryan Clark, he was more focused on working on individual guys. So going up to 1 by 1 instead of talking to the team, he was really just schematically trying to talk through some things with individual guys. We'll see if that starts to pay off on defense as FLEAUX takes over on offense here. Bunchy, man, how you been?
I've been good. A lot of people don't know if I have a broken collarbone. It's okay, but I've been doing good. So, yeah.
Oh, I hit you earlier. You good? Yeah, my bad.
And then I tackled you right after that.
Yeah. when my stuff get right, Tom, we got to duke it out a little bit.
So Bunchy has played in several OT7s this year. I'm going to ignore the fact that you say he's going to beat me up.
Yeah.
But you are not obviously playing right now. You did not get hurt playing football either, right?
I did get hurt.
But not in OT7.
No, not in OT7. Not in OT7.
Although there was a close call at one point. You hit the ground hard.
Yeah.
You heard Coach Ryan Clark just now a little bit talking it through. But you're good now, Bunchy? You're getting back?
I am good. I'm getting back. I miss football, bro. I miss football so much. I haven't touched the football in like 3 weeks.
How have you been staying, as we get a deep shot here that's going to be out of the reach, how have you been staying kind of active? You got like physical therapy? Are you walking around? Like, keep the legs going?
Yeah, for the first 2.5 weeks, they said I couldn't do nothing. I have to just really sit in my bed, stay in the house. But like this week, I started PT. It's been great. Next week, I'm going to start like training, doing legs and stuff like that. So, I'm slowly getting back in the groove. So, yeah, I miss football.
Is that your least favorite injury that you've had so far in your life?
Probably, yeah. I broke my wrist last year. It wasn't this bad though. I can still do stuff. I can still like catch and stuff like that. I was catching with a cast on. Ooh. So yeah, I was. I played whole football games with a cast.
Oh, I remember that. You had a little club.
Yeah.
We'll see what FLEAUX can do here on 3rd and 20.
Yeah, FLEAUX's been behind the chains early. Just want to see him get some completions. They've schemed some guys open. Just put the ball right on him. Let's get into rhythm right here.
Deep shot, and that is going to be picked off by Team Toa as you can return it here.
Yeah, 2 things there. Obviously, the wide receiver falling does not help, but I think either way, I don't think it would have been completed. So At best, we would have wanted our wide receiver to turn into a defensive back, right, Bunchy, prevent the interception, but also do it a little bit late. Like, I want to see Carson just get into rhythm, take 3 steps, get the ball out. He's taking a little bit too long here. Again, he's a younger guy, 2027. It's going to take him a little bit here to figure out the timing of these OT7 games. But, man, defensive game, I didn't see it coming.
I did not see a 0-0 shutout. This might be the longest time we've ever seen an OT7 game go scoreless. But Team Toa with great field position here as Matt and Yamaliava and the squad take over.
Hopefully we see a big touchdown right here.
Still got Chris Henry at center. This is unreal.
Touchdown.
That is gonna be a touchdown to Marcus here. The 2026 wide receiver, an absolute dot from Matt and Yamaliava.
Great ball in the back of the end zone to Marcus, like you said, Tom. Madden, now he's gotten going. I think they just need a little bit of momentum, get that interception. The guys are juiced up on the field, slow start. Look, again, we talked about how good their defense is. Can they put up points? That's the question. And they just completed a beautiful ball right there.
That was a very beautiful ball. You know, 4-star man, Yamaliava.
They have weapons on offense, man. They're really slept on. Morian Wingo, 4-star. He's got all these SEC offers, Tennessee, Michigan, etc. Vanderploeg, we haven't even talked about him, the 4-star tight end with all these offers.
And that's really an underrated stat, I feel like, in football, because all them dudes get each other open, for sure. People don't really realize that.
Ooh, great play there. One guy you see right there on the field, number 7, Abdul Sanders for Team Toa. He's an Alabama commit. You'll see him moving around, but not, you know, Alabama obviously known for always getting the best guys in the country, even with the new coaching staff now. So to see one of their guys out here, number 7, pretty impressive.
Abdul Sanders is one of my favorite players, actually, in all of OT7. He might be number 1 just because this dude does it all. It's insane. He's obviously a monster defensively at that Mike position. He's not just a linebacker, though. He moves around, also plays offense, dude. We've seen him score multiple touchdowns and outrunning guys.
Flo looking to get anything going. Almost another interception, but while we wait there, we got Sniper Jones down there with Team Toa's QB. Snipe, take it away, man.
Hey, Madden, I got to ask you, first possession of the game, you throw a pick, and you come back on the field, throw a touchdown. That's short memory right there, bro.
Got to. You got to be able to watch the previous drive and bounce back.
Now, you are literally known as the coolest, smoothest QB at OT7. Why are you always so soft-spoken and just chill? I never see you rattled at all.
Just being able to come out here and just stay calm, even kill, and dominate, play my game. So ain't got to be too riled up. It's football.
And we talked about you committing to UCLA. What made your mind go to UCLA? Great school. What do you feel about the program?
Nigga straps. Being able to stay home, new staff, Coach Foster, all the NFL guys up there. I got to go, y'all.
Yeah, do your thing, bro. Madden got to go. Back to y'all.
I gotta go, y'all.
He's got to go throw another strike right now.
Hey, Snipe, is Madden the coolest person ever?
Madden might be the coolest dude I've ever talked to, bro. He got one tone. His voice is one tone only, and it's always like this right here.
Very, very impressive. Shout out to everyone in the chat right now. Like we said, let us know who you guys think are gonna win here. Mason got no Riz. What an insane username.
That's great. Mo, so who you got taking it off?
Man, you know what's crazy? Early on, I had SFE winning, and they just got blown out right before the Tucson Turf.
I would never bet on SFE ever doing it.
And guys, you checked out just now, we had Buzz Lightyear out there on the field.
Wow.
Definitely my favorite character in Toy Story. And he's gonna make it. Well, he actually did not make a tackle. He actually kind of slowed
Only top 2, top 3 maybe.
In Toy Story?
Yeah, top 3.
I'm a Woody type of guy.
Really?
Yeah. I think almost everyone is.
You go cowboy over space?
No doubt.
And he had the girl too.
Yeah, I don't even know you guys. That's a good point. All right.
But he was really a guy like that.
Wait, so who'd you guys say you have winning?
Oh, me? I said Trilly.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trilly.
And Mo, who you rocking with?
So earlier SFE, I'm gonna switch because they just got.
Switch after one game.
Yeah, I have to, man. Did you watch that game?
I did. They look terrible.
I'm switching to low pro. I'm going to the dark side.
Yeah.
Okay. You should have seen SFE last year. Oh my lord, they was the favorites to win, and then they just got. They didn't win the game.
So I have low pro winning as well, but I think from a Assuming you can't pick the favorite, I think Trillion is my second team.
I have a team that no one's really talking about that I'm not sure will win it all, but will probably make it to the Final Four. California Power.
Oh, you can't give them up. You've been saying that all year, I feel like.
I got to ride with them. I'm a big fan of Luke Fahey and what they've been able to do.
Here we got Madden dropping back.
Oh! Just how they drew it up through Vanderploeg's hands, and he points to him as if he set it up.
That was an awesome play. We got a flag down on the field while we wait for that. Sniper Jones, man. You got something for me?
Yes, sir, man. Hey, you already know what time it is. It's time to talk to On 3 Power Rankings. The two teams we got out here right now on the field, Team Toa and Team FLEAUX. Hey, Team Toa is pretty high on the list. They 4th overall. Meanwhile, Team FLEAUX, man, they 8 on the list. I think the most disrespectful thing about this On 3 list is Doughboyz is ranked 1,000, which is kind of insane. It's a 1 out of 12, and then it's just 1,000. It's crazy.
I mean, do you think they're one of the top 1,000 teams in all 7-on-7?
100%, man. Come on now. Let's not be just.
Bunchy, how does it feel to be your team is in the 1,000 ranking?
It's so sad. I feel like at least we top 100. We gotta at least be top 100, man.
Are you?
I feel like we are. I feel like we are. Top 1,000 is crazy.
You might be top 999.
Is it even 1,000 7-on-7 teams?
I gotta think there are. We're gonna see maybe some Doughboys later today. I don't think they'll do anything without Bunchy on the squad.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
We'll see.
But they do have Keyshawn Henderson.
They do.
They will have Keyshawn Henderson, the top athlete in the nation. And also just a really good guy. I actually really like Keyshawn. He's a good dude.
You run that. Hey, you're A, Jace.
We're seeing Big Nick there in the huddle.
Posting a shutout here for Toa could be really impressive on their resume. How do you, where do you guys see them faring this week?
I feel like they're gonna make it to the at least top 8, maybe top 4.
Top 4,
maybe. They defense, they offense gonna have to get better. Oh,
as they score a touchdown to one of his favorite targets, Samorian Wingo, 4-star. He's got Tennessee, Michigan, Miami. Finds him in the back of the end zone on a strike by Madden.
Yeah, Team Toa, man, like their offense, there's no reason it shouldn't be dominant, right? We got Madden at quarterback, who's got one of the best arms in the country. You got Jace Brown, you got Chris Henry, you got Wingo. They got a lot of options. I think it's just putting it all together. So, I mean...
And they're well coached.
Yeah, they're definitely a team.
I like Big Nick.
There's no reason this team can't be a top 4. There's no reason they can't be a top 4 seed.
No doubt, no doubt.
Agreed. I think they could have easily beaten Trillion as well in week 4.
Yep. 100%.
Easily?
I mean, 1 or 2 plays go differently.
Okay, and then flatten it out. You came all the way out and then went out.
They're 1-0 already today. They beat Defcon 1, 15-14. Looks like they're on their way to winning another one. And here we see a new quarterback in. We're going to have Elijah Haven, the freshman stud. Mo, you saw him a little bit earlier. What can we see? What can we tell about Elijah so far?
I mean, first of all, just physically, the dude is massive, right? And it's hard to believe he's a freshman, but he is. He's all of 6'4". He looks like he's about 220. I don't know what he's weighing, man. But I was on the field actually with him yesterday when we were kind of going through those skills competitions, all that. Ball just jumps out of his hand, honestly. It seems like they just cloned Bryce Underwood.
Yeah.
I think we need a little investigation there. It's a little shady. No, but seriously, there's so much good talk about him. I heard Kieran actually in the broadcast yesterday talking about, so in the state of Louisiana, they think he's the next big prospect after Arch Manning at the quarterback position.
Oh, wow.
Is Arch Manning going to be the best football player ever?
No.
Ever, yeah. He might already be.
Bunchy, why you hate him?
Because he's not. Like, he's not. Now, he's good. He's not the best football player ever. So maybe the best Manning ever. I don't know about the best.
You think he's going to be the best Manning ever?
No. But he has potential.
I mean, that's, where do you have Peyton in your all-time? Top 5?
Top 5 for sure.
All-time ever?
Yeah.
QBs.
QB,
Yeah, QBs.
That's what I said, yeah.
Oh, I thought about like ever, like
quarterback.
Just QBs.
People, you know, they would disrespect Aaron Rodgers too. He's for sure top 5.
Aaron Rodgers is easily top 5.
Yeah, no doubt.
Aaron Rodgers?
Top 5.
Top 5, easy.
I think, never mind.
You out of your
I'm not even going to say what I was going to say.
Aaron Rodgers top 5 QB all time, man. You tripping.
37.
He has, besides Mahomes, he's the greatest arm talent ever.
Everyone in the chat, is Aaron Rodgers a top 5 quarterback of all time?
I didn't know this is debatable. I never knew that.
Yeah, I got A-Rod top 5.
Yes, no.
Brady Mahomes and Peyton are easily in there.
Montana, you have to throw Montana.
Montana.
No.
So you start getting
Joe Montana's top 5.
No. I don't like. He played in an era with. I don't want to say.
Turn the snap. Turn the snap.
He put in JJ Redick tape. He put in JJ Redick tape.
Oh, man. Blow.
Just seems like they're out of sync, whether it's scheme or I know they have a lot of new wide receivers. They've switched the quarterbacks a few times. Just haven't quite gotten into rhythm so far.
Bunchy, you're from Cali, man. What do you think about the weather down here?
I do not like the weather down here. It's too humid. It's too hot. Like, you know, Cali is like 68 degrees, bro.
Yeah.
And sunny.
So you guys can't handle is what you're saying. A little
Correct.
soft, huh?
No. I can't.
If it's not beautiful, you know, air-conditioned 72 weather, you just can't handle it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You got me on that one.
Adore Sia says Lamar not in there for top 5.
No.
Lamar Jackson.
All time.
Lamar Jackson.
Aaron Johnson says Aaron is not top 5. Debo says Micah. Micah Eugenio. Oh, that's going to be a turnover on downs. Flo cannot get in the end zone, so Team Toa will take over up 14-0. Not good right now for Flo.
That's a huge stop there for Toa. I think that gives you momentum defensively. Not that they need it anymore. But
guys, we're checking out the schedule here from this morning. On game 1, we saw Defcon beat Flo 35-17. And then we saw Tucson Turf upset SFE 27-14. We will see Low Pro right after this. Mikey Eugenio, the defending champ, the GOAT. We'll see him right after this, which would be awesome. And then headline 2 p.m. SFE versus Low Pro. Building up kind of a rivalry there as SFE knocked off Low Pro's, 27 game winning streak, I believe it was?
That's right.
So we'll see if Low Pro can bounce back there.
And that was Low Pro's #1 request, too, if you guys remember. They said, you can schedule us any way you want. We just want Low Pro on day 1.
You know how I'm really excited to see Raw versus Trilly.
Ooh, tonight, right?
Tonight. 8 o'clock, something like that.
Guys, we got a lot more Aaron Rodgers conversation here. Jackson Molina says he's 6th all-time. Debo says top 10, not top 5.
Top 5.
Pre-war type card says he's top 6.
It's actually top 3, in my opinion.
Who's your top 3, Bunchy?
The field on like
Brady,
a seam/post.
Big Prophet says hell no. Tamara Ford likes Breeze over Rodgers.
Is that crazy?
That's a hot take.
That's a hot take.
Is that crazy?
What'd you have?
Brady, Mahomes, Rodgers?
Montana not in your top 3 is abysmal.
No. Not at all. And hot take, Matthew Stafford for sure top 10. Sure. You talking about talent?
That was the most Los Angeles take I've heard in my entire life.
You talking about talent? Matthew Stafford top 10.
When I say get him
Hot
out.
take.
Talent doesn't mean anything. Jamarcus Russell would be top 10 if it were just talent.
No. But I'm talking about it. If you give Matthew Stafford a great team, he would have like 6 Super Bowls, bro.
Man Yamayava going deep to Chris Henry. Oh!
What a beautiful ball, man.
Great ball. Chris Henry, the #1 player in the class of 2026, burned his man, but is not able to hold on, as we'll check out a replay here. But what'd you like here? What'd you see here?
Oh my God, I mean, you couldn't have placed it any better right on him. Madden with the ball of the day.
Chris Henry, he does not drop many of those.
Yeah, and a great route, too. Gets 2 yards of separation on his DB. They're just playing man coverage.
I think he's a little hurt. You know, he had an ankle.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I think he is a little hurt.
You're saying Henry? Yeah, I see. Kind of throws it away there, Madden.
Miscommunication there. Looks like it was probably an option route. I think he sat it. Madden, who saw the man coverage, wanted his wide receiver to continue going. Again, it's pool play, right? So these guys are still filling each other out. We'll take the win as we get it. But as these guys continue getting comfortable with each other, especially going into the actual tournament, they're just getting dialed in.
4th and 17. To the other side, basically a punt, and Flo will take over on their own 10, and they will call a money drive, bring out the gold football. We get to do this, each team gets 1 possession with the money ball, and on the money drive, if they score a touchdown here, it'll be worth 10 points instead of the normal 7, but there's some risk and some consequences as well. If they do not score, the other team will get 4 points. If they throw a pick, it'll be 6. If they throw a pick 6, it will be 10 points for Team Toa. So we'll see what happens here with Flo. They can score quick here. Could make it interesting. You know, you never know.
They're not
okay. As the wind picks up here, as we have a sack.
And I realize you're down 14, so you think you have to score quickly, which you do. That is right. But when your offense is struggling at this magnitude, you just need to find completions. And you never know. A guy makes a DB miss, you get extra yards, yards after catch. These DBs are playing about 10 yards off. Let's just get a completion, man. We're getting behind the chains. Now it's going to force potentially another 3rd and long, 4th and long. Let's just take what they're giving us. Just like that right there. Get out of bounds.
It's out of bounds. And while I have you guys here, Team Money wants to know who is the best QB in all of OT7.
Mikey.
We saw Bryce, like this weekend.
Just overall.
We'll just go this weekend.
Oh, well. Like here?
Yeah.
Mikey Eugenio.
I mean, it's hard to argue. It's hard to argue against Mike. I think Trammell is up there. I think Madden's up there.
Yep.
Ryan Rakowski, I mean, statistically speaking, he is #1.
Yeah, it's hard to go against our guy, Mikey Eugenio, who plays for Low Pro, defending champ, and one of the best players we've ever seen. But other guys as well. You got, like Mo mentioned.
Madden's #2.
Oh! That is another interception, but that looked painful. Oh, that's going to be a pick 10.
Wow.
That will be 10 points.
As time expires.
They get an interception on the money drive, return it for a touchdown. Oh, they're saying he was down, actually. So that will just be 6 points for Team Toa, who holds on nonetheless and win 20-14. We'll see it here. Team Toa is really a lead on defense.
They are. I told you they have the best defense here in the tournament.
One of the first shutouts we have ever seen. Team Toa hangs on. They're 2-0 now. Mo, you love what you're seeing out of them?
You don't see shutouts often. I don't think I ever have seen one in my few weeks being here with OT7. These guys are legit. They're ready to play, and they want to make a run.
A great game here. Team Toa takes care of business. Madden Yamaliava and the boys win it 20-0. Don't go anywhere. We got another game coming up in just a second. Check out Low Pro. See you in a minute.
Welcome to sunny Tampa, Florida, where it's a great day to watch some football. We just seen an amazing matchup between FLEAUX and Team Toa. Actually, it was domination, if we're being honest.
Straight domination. The Toa defense is an absolute problem, Snipe. And right now, it is hotter than the melted cheese on a meatball marinara from Subway, brother. I am so hot right now.
Hey, you know what? That is why I have my Yeti bag here.
I'm telling you.
All my items cold, because it is extremely hot out here.
Yetis are amazing. They keep everything just so cool.
My water's been cold for 6 hours.
It's ridiculous.
It's like that. No. Talk to me about Team Toa. They pitched a shutout. I haven't seen that in some time now, especially with a team like Team FLEAUX. This is one of the most highly touted teams, new to OT7, but they got a lot of talent over there.
No, I'm telling you right now, if you guys remember in week 4, how dynamic that Toa defense was, they got stops on everyone. And as you saw right there, if FLEAUX doesn't have things figured out on the offensive end, if you're not in rhythm, they're going to just shut you down. This is the best defense here at OT7, and they've been that way for the couple of weeks that they've played. Team Toa's defense is going to be the reason why they compete here so heavily. All they need is some consistency from Madden Yamaliava on the offense, not throwing turnovers, and they're going to make it really, really far. That defense is the best here.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the standings just to see how well these teams are doing. Team Toa, 1-1. Low Pro, 1-0. Defcon, 1-1. They're going to go up against a tough matchup in Low Pro coming up soon. And Tucson Turf, 1-1. FLEAUX, 0-2, which is kind of surprising. And SFE hasn't got a win today at all either. Let's look at the schedule for some of the most remaining games we got. As we mentioned, Defcon 1 going head-to-head against Low Pro. And then we got SFE against Team Toa, but the game I'm looking forward to the most is SFE against Low Pro. Yeah. Low Pro been really excited to see if they can get that lick back. SFE did beat them last time.
No, 100%. SFE versus Low Pro is going to be box office. We're about to watch Low Pro play in a little bit. And I know on the graphic it said Team Toa was 1-1. They're actually 2-0 right now.
Okay, I was about to say, I didn't see them lose a game. Okay.
And if you look at the Group B here in pool play, we're going to have the rematch. Obviously, we've been talking about it all day. Raw Miami and Trillium, but I'm excited to see some of these other teams. Torrey Smith's level 82, Midwest Boom, a lot of these guys. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible to see what these guys can do. Right now, we're about to have Low Pro take on Defcon 1, though. How do you feel this matchup's going to go?
Hey, man, Defcon has been surprising a lot of people today. And if you ask me, I think Defcon is probably the biggest sleeper in here. Even though they got Sebastian Circle, they got guys that can play. Somehow, some way, they still are very underrated. They might not have all the 4- or 5-star guys, but somehow, some way, they always compete. However, Low Pro's about to beat them down, man.
Yeah.
I say all that to say they about to get an old-fashioned beat down. Low Pro, I got them winning.
No, Defcon 1, one of the most slept-on programs. All they do is they go out there, compete, and they win. And especially on bracket play, they just overcome whatever adversity they have to deal with. With all of that being said, Low Pro by 50. Low Pro by 50. This isn't even going to be close.
If you knew to this, you probably wouldn't understand. But they got Mike and Eugenio. This team is a beast. And you about to see him right now as we speak. We got Defcon 1 going head against Low Pro right here, right now.
Micah Mahomes.
I feel like I would have dominated if I played 7-on-7.
If you're out there for a full game, how many touchdowns you catching?
3 easily.
What if I'm covering you?
5.
I bet you couldn't catch a 10-yard pass on me.
Bet, let's do it.
Go.
Woo!
Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
Rookie mistake day.
Jennifer Lotta here for a quick timeout. Getting a stop on D is all about handling your matchups and trusting your teammates. If there's one weak link, whole team suffers. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. That's why there's no vaping team. Stay tuned for more OT7.
This Defcon 1 team has over 12 4-stars on their team.
Unbelievably hang on, and he did.
Defcon's just showing that they're better than a lot of teams expect.
Low Pro, as dangerous as ever.
This is the matchup everyone's been waiting for. It's a heavyweight fight.
Hello and welcome to Tampa, Florida for the OT7 Championship presented by Adidas. We are down here. We got 12 of the best 7-on-7 high school football teams in the country. We're about to see Defcon 1 against Low Pro. All 12 squads are fighting for that OT7 championship, taking home the title. We've heard Low Pro a million times. We all know that they're one of the best teams in the country. Defcon looking to knock them off. You see teams coming out here. I'm your host, Overtime Tom, and I am joined by my guys, Bunchy Young and AB. Bunchy, how are we doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. You know, nice to watch Low Pro play.
Ready to watch Low Pro play. AB, what about you, man?
I'm great, man. Anytime I'm with Bunchy and Tom in the booth, it's a good day, man.
We're trying to get loose always. Now, we've seen a lot of great teams out here, but Defcon, they lost earlier, looking to bounce back. AB, what can you tell me about them?
Defcon quarterback Sebastian Circo looked impressive earlier today. Completed the ball, was accurate with the football, threw the ball down the field a little bit, completing 73% of his passes at OT7 this summer. Now, Circo's going to have a huge day to keep up with Low Pro and Mike Eugenio.
Sebastian Circo, one of my guys, someone that I love seeing play. On the other side, Low Pro. Bunchy, what do you think?
You know, they led by the GOAT, Mike Eugenio. You know, they off to a hot start. They won 28-21 against Tucson Turf. And also, Tom, I heard they have 2 girls on the team, which will be very interesting. So, you know, I can't wait to see them play today.
They did bring out 2 women on their squad. Can't wait to see them play. Mike Eugenio, the GOAT, they are 11-1 on the season. They are the reigning OT7 national champs as they look to keep that trophy at home. Here we see Micah on the first play. See how they start things off. Quick little short route there. Bunchy, man. Mike Eugenio, we talked about him a bunch already, but a quarterback who is non-stop precision. How great would it be to play with a guy like that?
It would be amazing to play with a guy like that. You don't got to worry about the ball's going all over your head, anywhere. So, you know, I feel like it'd be a great play with Mike Eugenio. And Paul, by the way.
And he is a 3-star quarterback, starting to build up some offers. He's actually never been a high school starter yet, going to the amazing Bishop Gorman.
but already has 3 stars and looking to build on that. AB, I assume that he does everything right.
Does everything. And Bunchy knows, too, at the receiver position, having the difference between the quarterback that can complete the ball, but one that's accurate, that puts it where you can run after the catch, where it's an easy ball to catch. That's what Micah does so well.
And Bunchy mentioned it earlier. They're 1-0 on the day. They won 28-21 against Tucson Turf, who is a team that I think a lot of people are saying is a little similar to Low Pro. But, yeah, they do play pretty similarly, so we'll look and see how that does. Defcon on the other side, they lost to Team Toa 15-14. AB, you talked about them. Bunchy, what do you think about their uniforms?
I love the uniforms. Actually, I really do. I feel like Defcon has the best uniforms out here in my opinion.
Interesting. The color scheme is pretty indeed, but we'll see if it can match the play on the field.
I didn't ask the question.
Really high night black though. Jesus Lord.
And there Micah finds his guy, number 25, Kamahali. I didn't say that perfectly, but he is
close.
He is amazing, guys. Number 25, probably the smallest guy on the field every time he plays, but is always making plays on both sides of the ball. AB, you like his game?
Yeah, I love his game, man. And this low pro offense, when I played for Bill O'Brien, who was the head coach of the Texans, played from Penn State, he used to say offense is all about the operation. The operation has to be great, and that's what low pro's so good at. They're always in the right spot. The receivers know where they're supposed to be. You don't see any penalties. They catch the football. There's no drops. The operation's superb for this low pro team.
And you see there, Kaina is a 90 overall at our OT7 ratings. What you don't have on there is trash talking, which he is a 99 every single time because everyone talks about his height, goes at him, but every time he makes a play, he makes sure to tell them that just because he's a little bit smaller, he's still making plays on him.
No doubt, no doubt.
You see Low Pro here just moving the ball precisely as always. Welcoming everyone to the chat. We got Purple Jade Prods. We got Randy Ramirez. We got Edward Gomes. Let us know who you got winning in the chat, Low Pro or Defcon 1. I think I'm going with Low Pro, guys. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm going with Low Pro too.
Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, that's fine.
2 seconds.
Micah taking his time. Oh, just out of the hands of Cohen McKinney. We got third down coming up here from Micah Eugenio. What do you see here, AB?
The thing I love about Micah is even when there's nothing open, you see him start on the left there, works all the way back to the right side of the field. He can feel that clock ticking, and he knows he's got to get rid of the football, and he just looks poised in the pocket.
Yep. I think that would have been an incredible catch. It hits his hands, but, you know, that's a tough one.
Big third down here now. That not an easy place to be in the low red zone.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Comes Micah. Looking across the field, whips it across, and finds his guy, Zyron Menard, the wide receiver class of 2028. So he's an 8th grader going into his 9th grade season right now. Great ball there from Micah Eugenio.
It's a great scheme on the offense. Low Pro put the receivers in stack positions, which confuses the defense. They don't know where the receivers are going to go, and a great throw here by Micah Eugenio, right on the money. And you got to be accurate in the low red zone. Not much room to work with. Really good football and play.
Like you said, Amy, Low Pro I've never seen them have a penalty ever in my life. I'm not gonna lie. And like how you said, their receivers are always in the right spots. Yep. That's their IQ is on a whole different level.
But here we'll see Sebastian Serco and Defcon 1 take over on offense. He finds Robert Ortega, who sports 000 on the jersey. Bunchy, what do you think about a 000 number?
I like it. It's different. I've never seen that in my life, you know. But
is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing.
Hey, that's just, I guess.
Puts it at 5'6", 170. I think he is a big back.
Yeah,
and he wants to have 3 numbers for it, you know?
But short, big back.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, a little early there. Sebastian Serco, guys, he's a wild card in my opinion because some days I'm like, he is just whipping it around. He looks unbelievable. And other times, obviously, they got some things going on as well on the offensive side of the ball. But I think if he gets hot, he can be as good as any of the quarterbacks out here at OT7.
Yes, I mean, Serco's not the biggest quarterback either, but he makes good decisions. He's got a good enough arm. He just needs to show this week that he can keep up with all those great offenses we're going to see.
Yep. Nice
Ooh,
ball.
good catch.
Oh! Some tight end love, man. What an athlete.
Good catch.
Ooh.
Watch his body control by the big tight end, Cameron Roberts. Knowing where he is, great awareness, knowing where he is, getting the foot down.
Did he get it down?
Yeah, he got it down, man. Come on.
Yeah, he did. He did. Yeah.
Give me that ball. Oh, holds it in through one hand. It's athletic play by the tight end.
Defcon definitely needed that as Sebastian gets things going. Finds his big tight end again. To get inside the 10-yard line. And we are going to be joined by the fourth member of our broadcast, Sniper Jones.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, I am down here with Kilolo right now. She's holding it down for the women for the 7-on-7. How you feeling today, and are you ready to compete?
I'm feeling pretty good, yeah. I'm excited. This is a great experience, and I'm glad to be one of the first girls to play in OT7.
Now, out of all the teams you're going to play for, you're playing for the best team you could possibly play for. I mean, this team is easily one of the best 7-on-7 teams we've ever seen. But how does it feel to be ready to compete with some of the guys? Are you ready for that? You ready?
Yeah, I think I've been prepared. Coach has prepared me. Coach John knows what he's doing. And I think I'm good. It don't matter who lines up.
Now, I'm looking forward to this Doughboys matchup y'all got coming up. Now, give me a prediction of the score and if you're going to do some work out there. What the damage we doing out there?
All right. So I am playing safety, so it's strap. So it's going to be 0. Okay. Slight, like 27. Type, yeah.
All right, man. Y'all heard it from Kilolo. Back to y'all at the booth, man. I'm excited. I can't wait.
Kilolo, amazing. Also a great social media follow as well. Has tons of followers. Make sure you check it out on there. But we will see her getting on the field in a little bit. I definitely think she can lock down the Doughboys. That would not surprise me at all. As Low Pro takes over on offense, Micah looks for our guy Nalu, number 0. It's just a little bit too far.
Really good drive there by Defcon during the interview. Ended in a touchdown. And now this is a big drive for Low Pro. All right, you give up 7 points, got to come back here, play some complimentary football, and put a drive together.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Yeah, but I don't think the Doughboys have any chance. I don't know. You know, Doughboys, I feel like we gotta put a couple of 5-stars on the Doughboys to get them a win.
They got one. They got one this weekend. They got Keyshawn Henderson.
Yes, they do. They do. You know, I wish I was there with them, but you know, my team, they're kind of let down.
Ooh, there it is.
Great out there.
An amazing route there and a great ball from Micah Eugenio to Jordan Nanua. We got a great dance moves as well. AB, this route, man, you're gonna love this.
The beautiful scheme on offense. I love this Low Pro offense because it's so simple, but it's got the illusion of complexity. That looked like a complex play, but it really wasn't. Just a wheel route right off the sideline by Nanua. And then a perfect throw by Eugenio. Nanua doesn't have to break stride. Right there, exactly where you want it to be for the big Low Pro touchdown.
I don't know how you slow them down. Like, they just feel so effortless that they're scoring on offense. And their defense could use some improvement, Low Pro. I definitely think they give up a little bit too many easy things. They're kind of like a bend, don't break, as we see a deep ball there. Goes right at him. A great ball by Sebastian Serco, and they are going to the subway throne.
Hey, this is a shootout, low-key.
And that's wide receiver Denarius Gray, and you can see why he's the 4-star Auburn commit. Can run, has the separation, top-end speed, the hands to make the play.
Hey, man, Defcon's right in. Here's the replay. AB, you like this one?
Yeah, see number 13 there, left side of the screen. Just outruns the defensive back. And a great job there by Sebastian Serco, giving your receiver a chance. Don't throw it late. Don't throw it short. Let him go make a play and attack the football.
That was a great throw.
Bunchy, best feeling in the world to burn someone and know you're wide open?
Yeah. no doubt. Or you know, bean top. You know, I feel like I'm awesome for sure.
Bunchy, how you feeling, by the way?
I'm feeling great.
How's your health?
I'm feeling great. You know, at first it was horrible. Oh my lord, it was hurting. My collarbone was hurting so bad. But I'm feeling great now. You know, I got time to recover, going to PT and stuff like that. So I feel good.
And you got time to join us. You got time to join us in the booth, man. That's what matters.
Bunchy, you broke your collarbone?
I did, yes.
Playing football, going a little bit too hard, but you will be back for your high school season.
I will definitely. I will not miss any game.
And what's the work like right now to get back to it? You going to PT? What are you doing?
I'm going to PT. You know, I'm starting to do like lower body stuff like that. Can't get my legs right and stuff like that. So you know.
Here's my question: you couldn't play through it?
No, not at all. No. My shoulder was hanging like this.
I thought you were tough, man. I thought you.
I am very tough. I literally ran. Actually, it's crazy. I ran a route right after that. And
you stayed in? I was gonna ask you.
I stayed
really?
in. Yeah, I ran a route and I cooked the dude on a slant, and then I tried to catch him. I couldn't move on.
Glad you're feeling better, man. Gotta get you back out there.
Sure.
Yeah, broken collarbone sounds less than fun, but it is the fastest bone to heal, I believe.
Oh, what a throw!
That's a touchdown.
Micah Eugenio to Kina Watson, who gets in the real cost foam pit. An amazing ball from Micah, another great route from Kina as Low Pro continues to do their thing on offense.
Watch this throw by Micah Eugenio. This could not have been more perfect. The exact spot it needs to be, right between the defender and the sideline. I mean, that's about 2 inches away from the defender's hands. Elite throw by Micah Eugenio and a great catch by Watson, getting the foot in. That is great operation on offense.
AB, here's my thing, man. You scouted and you did college coaching for a little while. Down there in the end zone, you see about 20 different recruiting services and scouts. What does Micah have to do to be like he's a 3-star right now, which is amazing, and I love that for him. But every time he goes against these bigger, better guys, he outperforms them.
Micah's going to have to keep making throws like that. Because the question with Micah isn't can he complete passes, it's not is he smart. It's does he have the arm talent to go throw for throw with Matt and Yamalieva and with all these big-time quarterbacks we see. That kind of throw right there was an NFL throw. That's a 30, 40-yard throw down the field, right where only the receiver can get it with good velocity. He keeps doing that, he'll rise up the recruiting rankings.
No doubt.
What do you think, Bunchy? I mean, he's one of the best in the country.
I said he's the best quarterback out here. I said he was the best. He's that guy, for real. You see that, like you said, that throw was crazy.
And he's got confidence, the swagger that you want, right?
And he just makes being a receiver an easy job. That throw makes it so easy.
There's a feeling, Tom, like when he has the football, you always feel like he's going to score. It's just like a feeling that a certain guy has.
Totally. And speaking of Mike Eugenio, we got our guy Sniper Jones down on the field with him. Sniper, man, we're talking about our guy Micah. Take it away.
Man, I'm with Micah. You know you've been talked about as like the best quarterback we've ever had at OT7. Any pressure right there?
Nah, not really, you know. Just doing my thing out here.
He's just cheesing, bro. He's just cheesing. We got the on-3 power rankings. Looking at the rankings, Low Pro is ranked #1. Now, sometimes y'all are underranked, and I know y'all don't get the respect y'all deserve, but I feel like now they finally got it right. Y'all #1. How you feel about that?
I mean, it's good. I mean, not to be like bragging or anything, but I feel like that's where we should be right now.
It's not bragging, bro. Y'all had like a 28-game win streak, bro. You can talk.
I'm just saying that's where we should be, you know. We shouldn't have never been at 8 to start the thing, so whoever made that
All right, so every time I see Micah, you got a brand new chain on. I asked him was this chain new. He told me it wasn't. It looked new to me. All right, so only one chain today though.
Yeah, only one chain. I'll bring out 3 tomorrow.
I was kind of upset that you did not participate in the QB challenge today, bro. Why?
Had practice.
Oh, you had practice. Okay. Would you have won that?
Maybe. Joey Gaston was really good. He's so happy.
Hey man, Joey Gaston, best QB here at OT7.
Mike Eugenio runs out on the field. He mentioned that he had practice yesterday. What's up, Kieran?
Micah lying. He wouldn't have won nothing, bro. He wouldn't have won anything.
I don't know if Micah would have made it through the agility portion in the top 4. I think that would have been a little bit tricky, but if he gets through that, I definitely think he dominates the second part of that day. But we mentioned he had practice yesterday. He goes to Bishop Gorman High School, one of the top programs in the country in Las Vegas. This past season, he backed up Micah Alahado, who's a quarterback at Hawaii, who also played quarterback for Defcon 1 last season for a little bit, as well as Chilean Boys. He bounced around a little bit. But we see what Micah can do here. Gets it across the middle.
Is it crazy that I feel like Micah reminds me of Tua? Talking about it.
This Micah? Micah Eugenio?
Yeah, Micah Eugenio. Is that a crazy comparison?
No, I like it.
I like that comparison.
Winner?
Tua's accuracy is like really.
Tua doesn't have elite arm talent. He doesn't have the best arm in the world, but he's accurate. He can complete passes. He's smart.
Yep. Like he has a confidence as well.
Yeah, the swagger.
Like I feel like you're gonna see Micah Eugenio throw 60 yards, but he's a dot. Though.
And we just saw Micah right there on that last play. They wanted to take a shot to the end zone, but Micah saw it wasn't there. Comes right to the slant route, easy check down, take the completion, ends up being a big play.
A lot of traffic there, gets it through, but incomplete. Low Pro got a stop on defense while we were talking to Micah, so they take over up 21-14, looking to stretch this lead a little bit. Ooh, a lot of contact there.
And this is almost the hardest area, I think, at OT7 to score. It's like the 3, 4, 5 yard line. Yep. You have only 13, 14 yards to work with the end zone. Defenders know you're throwing the football. It's tough, but if you're an elite quarterback, you got to complete passes down here.
And you see Micah's ratings here. He's a 96 overall. The one thing lacking a little bit is the arm strength there at a 94, but everything else in the 96, 97 range. I think that's about the right ranking for him, right?
99.
99? I could definitely see him by the end of this weekend being a 99 as Mikey Eugenio scores again. Low Pro in 2 games, I believe they have scored on every single possession.
Wow. Yeah, I love this route by Jordan Nanua. Fakes like he's going vertical and then just snaps right off to the pylon. Great throw by Mikey Eugenio. It's wide open, too easy. Pitch and catch, backyard football.
So, Tom, I think we should ask ABR a question.
Oh, boy.
Do you feel like Aaron Rodgers is top 5 ever? Quarterback. Yeah, quarterback.
He's doing the list. Talk your list out loud. What do you got?
Yeah, top 5 quarterback.
Give me your list. Brady.
I mean, the what era we're talking about is like
all time
is where it gets difficult. So I think he's definitely top 5.
We said that Brady, Mahomes, and Montana have to be in the top 5.
I was gonna say those are the locks.
I don't like
Mahomes.
I don't like.
He doesn't like Montana, but that's a generation.
That's because you're young.
Yeah, I guess.
The recency bias. Who else do you have in there?
Manning.
I have Peyton ahead of.
Yeah, those
Aaron.
are the 5.
Yeah, I think the 5th
Those
one
are the 5.
is
I was gonna say
questionable.
Brady, Mahomes, Peyton Manning, Montana, and Rodgers. Who we missing there?
That's what I'm saying. He's top 5.
He's top 5.
Stop hating, Tom.
But he is 5.
I'll put him in the top.
That's fine.
Top 5, but he's 5.
Who do you have in there? If
I don't know. I would say everyone in the chat had him at 6 or 7.
Tom was saying Cam Newton for crying out loud, bro.
Cam Newton. Someone in the chat did say Cam Newton, which is crazy.
I feel like Matthew Stafford is top 10. Hot take.
One guy had Drew Brees ahead of Aaron Rodgers.
No.
One guy had Lamar Jackson ahead of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I don't know.
A lot of different names out there. I am curious who people have at number 5. Is it Rodgers or someone else? But I think it's a good debate. We're seeing another. Tamara Ford says Drew Brees here. Pre-war type card says Mahomes is not top 5 all time.
Yes, yes, he is.
It's just.
You said Mahomes isn't?
Correct.
He's tripping.
He can retire right now.
Who's the best tight end of all time?
Oh wow.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
And whoever says Gronk is like.
It's either Kelce or Gronk.
Yeah, but it's Travis Kelce.
I think I like. It depends how you're describing a tight end.
If you want a hybrid,
it changed now.
Yeah.
Gronk is a more complete.
Like if he is. Because
Who
Gronk
just said Antonio Gates? Who was that?
I don't know. But he can block. He can block, and he can get out and receive. So.
Those are definitely the top 2. Who's number 3? Shannon Sharp. Jason Witten.
Whoa.
That feels like a favorite player.
You can tell that was my favorite player.
Yeah. That feels very spot on. You were like, I'm going to beat Jason Witten one day.
Where's why are you calling
Tony Gonzalez need more love, man.
Tony Gonzalez needs way more love.
Alex Perez, the pick for Low Pro in the end zone. And this team is looking better and better. That was on a money drive, so that's going to be 6 points for Low Pro.
Big time play by Perez there. Jumping the ball.
All for best tight end, man. That's crazy.
Would you got sniped?
I'm taking Andre Iguodala.
Oh, Lord, Snipe.
Life on the line.
I think Snipe, put down your mic right there.
Yeah.
There's some.
Who gave Snipe the mic?
Yeah.
This guy has Joe Burrow at number 5 at quarterback.
Oh, yo, I'm curious to hear what
all time.
I'm
Maybe
curious to hear what
he's
AP
number 1
guys
all
say.
time in college. No doubt. The best college quarterback ever.
They said where's
Tim Tebow?
Is Kittle in your top 5?
Huh?
Tight ends?
Yeah.
Of all time?
Give me your top 5 tight ends.
You put me on the spot here.
I am.
Kelsey, Gronk,
Yep.
Witten,
Yep.
Shannon Sharp,
Yep.
Tony Gonzalez, man.
Tony Gonzalez.
Tony Gonzalez.
So Kittle's not tough.
And we have our 2 ladies entering the field now, as well as a new quarterback in for Low Pro. It's very awesome here. We got Kilo Westerlund, number 5 down here, playing receiver. We also have a new quarterback in the game, like I mentioned, Madden De La Cruz, the 8th grader, who has shown a lot of promise. And then as well, number 6, Shasia Parado, both in at receiver here.
2 seconds.
Oh, Madden De La Cruz throws an interception.
It's okay.
But that's going to be a tackle by number 6, Shasia Parado.
Hey, she got a tackle.
So she got.
There we go.
She is on the board here.
Got a stack.
Our game will wrap up with that one. Low Pro with another dominant performance. They move on to 2-0. They look, AB, I feel like they look like they're in prime
Is there anyone that can knock off Low Pro, man? When Mikey Eugenio plays well, takes care of the football, which is almost all the time, they're the toughest team to beat here.
Oh, no doubt.
They look like they're in a rhythm for sure early. Defcon 1, on the other hand, with 2 tough losses to start the day, playing Low Pro and playing Team Toa as well. But we got a lot more football coming the rest of the day. It's the OT7 National Championship presented by Adidas. Some of the best players in the world on display. We got another game coming in just a second. Low Pro wins this one.
Welcome back to sunny Tampa, Florida, where we just seen Low Pro once again look dominant. They back like they never left. It's your boy Sniper Jones, joined by my QB OG, Mo Hassan. What's up, brother?
What up, Snipe? Who's gonna be Low Pro, man? I mean,
nobody.
This is getting absolutely ridiculous at this point. We thought it would be Tucson Turf. Kieran had them as his favorite. We saw Low Pro roll over them. We saw them beat Defcon, who's a formidable force as well. I mean, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know.
Hey, maybe it'll be SFE. That is a big game that we got coming up today. We can see if Low Pro can get their revenge. But let's take a look at the highlights from last game. Low Pro head-to-head against Defcon 1. Defcon 1 looked good. It looked like a formidable opponent coming into the game. I mean, we just seen them ball out. But Low Pro hasn't missed a beat. They've been on the same time in the entire day.
That's right. They've won 2 championships thus far, if you remember. One, they were at full force, and another where they weren't. They were missing their star safety, Jet Washington, a few receivers, Kina, Titan Lackaden, and now they're back with everyone all together. It's the Avengers of 7-on-7 football with 5'4" wide receivers. It's unbelievable.
I mean, this team is absolutely stacked, and not stacked in the way you might be used to thinking, right? All these guys aren't 5-star, 4-star talent. Just a group of people from the same community that's been playing together since they were young. And Mo, we get the common misconception. I'd rather have chemistry over talent sometimes, right? We see them play some of the most talented teams, but it don't work.
I agree. I mean, best case, you'd rather have both, of course, but if it's one or the other, you'd prefer to have chemistry. They're the only offense also that doesn't have a coach on the field, which is very impressive. That takes so many reps of practice on their own, hours and hours in their hometown. A lot of these guys from Hawaii, some from Nevada, many from Bishop Gorman High School, the powerhouse. They're always nationally ranked, top 2 or 3 in the country. So these guys have dialed in, ready to make a run.
Now it's time to look at Group A and Group B today. Take a look at Group A. We got SFE going head-to-head against Team Toa. What a matchup coming up next. And as we mentioned, the game of Group A. SFE going head-to-head against Low Pro. You asked the question, who could take them down? Maybe it's SFE. They did just come up with a loss, but they got the talent to do it, Mo.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this SFE Toa matchup. And Toa has shown why they're the best defense, if not, you know, the best we've seen in all of OT7. They're second ranked statistically, but they just pitched a shutout against a very talented FLEAUX team from Louisiana with some of the best athletes in the country. And SFE on paper might have the best wide receivers as well. So this is a matchup that you won't want to miss.
It's a matchup that's about to happen right here, right now. We got Team Toa going head to head against one of them teams that, hey, SFE, anything can happen. See you guys later. Peace.
This game has been unbelievable. One of the best OT7 games we've ever seen.
Yeah, both teams have been good.
Yo, you good? You eat today?
Not since breakfast, man.
That's a rookie mistake, man. You need a snack.
Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
Chris Henry Jr. here for breaking the action. A turnover can change the course of an entire game. If there's one weak link, the whole team suffers. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. There's no vaping team. Let's get back to the action.
Team Toa is strictly business. They're here to ball out, and I love the attitude.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tampa, Florida. I need to go swimming in that water right now. We are here for the OT7 Championship presented by Adidas. We got a great matchup here right now between SFE and Team Toa, two of the best 7-on-7 football teams in the nation. Here at OT7 Championship, we got 12 teams competing for the national title. We got a lot of squads, a lot of great players. In this one, we're gonna see some as well. I am your host, Overtime Tom, and I am joined by the tight end legend, the big man legend, the trenches champion, AB Adam Brenneman. How you doing, AB?
That's the best intro I've ever gotten. The tight end legend, the trenches champion. You liked my performance yesterday, right?
Yes, yesterday we got to see you doing some squats, running around with the linemen.
18 reps on the bench press.
It was very, very impressive. What's also impressive is SFE, one of the best programs in the whole entire country. We're seeing them right now. What do you think about that?
Man, we have elite quarterback play in this game. For SFE, it's Tramel Jones, the future of Florida State, completing 70% of his passes at overtime 7 this year. He's got all the talent in the world, everything you want. Now, can he go throw the throw with Toa and their star quarterback, Matt Lieva? He's also got great receivers to throw to. Benrell Brown, 5-star duo, Jamie French and Jabari Brady. They're going to be throwing the ball all over the field.
One of the best teams. They actually lost earlier today, got upset by Tucson Turf, 27-14. But on the other side, we got Team Toa, who's 2-0 right now. AB, they're looking sharp.
Yeah, I mean, everyone knows their quarterback, Matt Lieva, but how about the receivers he has to throw to? Jace Brown, the elite talent, 3-star receiver. I think he may not be a 3-star for very long if he has a big day, a big weekend here at OT7.
They also got Chris Henry, who joined their roster this morning, number 23. He is a 5-star, #1 player in the whole entire class of 2026. Team Toa looks on a mission right now. They're 2-0. Matt Lieva looks great. The defense has been outstanding. They actually had a shutout earlier against Team FLEAUX, 20-0, one of the first shutouts we've ever seen. We're gonna see Team Toa starting with the ball here. Madden and the boys taking on SFE. Should be one of the best games of the day. Can I get a prediction from you, AB?
Yeah, I got Team Toa. I mean, anytime you, especially adding Chris Henry.
Catch?
Did he catch that ball?
Unbelievable. We were blocked by some of the guys. The ball got batted.
And watch this catch by Marcus Keir, number 14. Go up to get it.
Gets hit.
Wow, look at the eyes there. You see the concentration with the eyes behind his back. Wow, what a play by Marcus Keir.
He's coming up a little hobble, jogging off the field there, but AB, how do you even focus like that?
Man, so in practice, they do the tip drill to practice the defender tipping it, tracking the ball through the air, but that takes more than just drill. That is elite athleticism, body control, big-time play by the 6'2 receiver.
Now you're picking Team Toa. I'm gonna go opposite you. I pick SFE to win this one. Let us know in the chat. We got a lot of people going right now. Patty Daddy, bro, get one to the end zone. And that is gonna be an interception. The #1 corner in the country, Devin Sanchez, pulls that one in. You don't want to go on Sanchez Island.
Yeah, you don't want to throw it up when Sanchez is there. Now, for Madden, he underthrows this a little bit. He's trying to go to his big tight end in the back of the end zone, 6'7". You got to give your guy a chance. Throw it high. You'd rather miss outside there, miss high in the back of the end zone than underthrow it. It's a big interception. You can't have that if you're Madden.
The #1 corner in the class of 2025, Devin Sanchez, committed to The Ohio State University. One of the top players that we're gonna see here at OT7, already making big plays as SFE and Tramel Jones take the rock here. They're moving early right down to our guy, Vernell Brown, who's becoming one of my favorite players at OT7. We got guys in the chat right now. Kenny Booth is picking Toa. Hayes is picking SFB. Got a lot of different people here. We'll see who can hold on to this one. But what you mentioned Tramel Jones earlier, the quarterback for SFB. What do you think about his game?
Yeah, I mean, he's got everything you want from a talent standpoint, and he's made the good decision of throw number 1. I mean, right there, perfect throw, middle of the field, made a quick decision, saw his receiver was open. That's what you want. Florida State fans should be pretty happy seeing that.
Looked unbelievable there. Number 18, Jabari Brady, another 5-star. Known as one of the best wide receivers that we're going to see as well. He's the number 4 receiver in his class. And SFB jumps right on the board. Like I said, they lost earlier, so for them bouncing back, this is huge.
It's huge, and this SFB team may have the most talent here. I mean, top to bottom, from the receivers to their quarterback Jones we've talked about, to the 5-stars. We just saw Jabari Brady, Jamie French, another 5-star receiver, to the defensive players. We just saw Devin Sanchez, the 4- or 5-star defensive back, have an interception. They are talented top to bottom. Now, can they put it all together and play as a unit?
Totally. SFB was our preseason number 1 ranked team. They've fallen back a little bit since then, but obviously all the talent in the world, all the playmakers in the world, and they are the team that has the only squad that's beaten low pro.
Yeah.
In the last 20, or at this point, I think in the last 35 games, they're the only team to beat them.
You know, in great teams, it's anyone can do it every once in a while.
Right.
Can you do it consistently, time after time after time? That's what low pro's done. That's what the great teams do.
We're seeing Madden here on offense after the big interception. How important is it for him to bounce back and get some?
Yeah, I was just going to say, great point. I want to see, for a guy as talented and as much hype as Madden has, when you make a mistake, especially in the red zone, like it's one thing to throw a pick in the middle of the field. It's another when you're on the 5-yard line, you throw a pick. So can you block that out, next play mentality, and lead your team down the field in another big drive?
So last game we saw him against FLEAUX. He threw an interception actually down there as well. Next drive came right back, scored a touchdown. They ended up winning 20-0. So obviously want to take care of the ball, but I think the bounce back is really
and now I want to see him get back to the red zone. You just said it, 2 games in a row now with an interception inside the 10-yard line. You especially can't have that in college football, right? You can't be throwing picks when you're in the money area, when you're in the area where you're about to score points.
And we got Snipe, actually. We were just mentioning some of the rankings. Snipe, what do you got for us?
Yo, what's up, fellas? I'm over here chilling at the Subway Throne right now, checking out a beautiful game. We got a big game in front of us, but more importantly, these on-3 power rankings are kind of crazy. We see Team Toa out there on the field right now. They're number 4 on the on-3 power rankings. But when you look at SFE, they're number 5, so we get an even matchup, right? 4 and 5 going head-to-head against each other. And a lot of people have been saying that this Team Toa defense is the best defense that we have here at OT7. I don't know. I'll let y'all decide that, man, but I just know this should probably go down to the wire, fellas.
Yep, you're seeing the number 4 versus number 5 team here. I think both squads, though, definitely think that they could pull off a championship here. AB, of the 12 teams here, how many do you give a realistic shot to win the whole thing?
Man, I was just thinking, like, they're top 7, 8 teams here. I mean, Tucson Turf. Like, I think Cali Power's not out of this thing.
Right.
I think Cali Power's got a chance. I mean, they're 11th or 10th on the power rankings.
They're 11th, yep.
I don't. We're here right now, really, with no idea who's going to win this thing, and that's what makes it so exciting.
Yeah, I think it's low pro. Obviously, is in one field, and then I think there's like 7 or 8 teams after that. All that think they have a chance.
Yeah, but again, as you said, we've seen low pro lose, so we know it can happen.
And Madden here almost picked off again in the end.
Yeah, I think here, Tom, I want to see him try to get the ball to Chris Henry.
Yeah.
Try to get your 5-star receiver. This is where he should go dominate. He's 6'5", longer and more athletic than anyone else in this field. Let him go make a play.
We saw Chris Henry last game blow by his defender for about a 30, 40-yard bomb. It went through his hands. They haven't really gotten him in the mix since then. It's important to get him, the number 1 player in the whole entire country, on the right track. Just like that, they throw it up to him, but it's a little high, and this is going to bring up a massive 4th down for Team Toa.
I think 4th down here, you go right back to him, but I want to see him maybe motion Chris Henry around in the backfield. Right there, he stayed in the wide-out position. They motioned a different receiver. Maybe move him around so that you can't press cover him. That's what motion does for these receivers. It gets them off coverage so they can get a quick release down the field.
I haven't seen Chris enough. I want to give him like an NFL comp, but I just haven't gotten to see the
You see the talent, but I want to see him go make some more plays. Right. He's going to be on the right side of the screen here.
Fellas, he got to get the ball thrown to him to make a play.
There is a flag on the field. I wonder if they came in through the middle.
Yep.
All right, so Team Toa is going to get another chance here on another 4th down.
On to the 6, that's just a crucial penalty for SFE. Drives you crazy because you got to stop on defense. You don't want to give Madden another chance at it.
Devin Sanchez playing lockdown defense again. He'll have to come up with another big stop over there on the defensive side.
Yo, I don't know if y'all just seen, they just put in the DN, man. They just put in Abdul Sanders.
Yep.
Committed, the 4-star committed to Alabama. He's usually on the defensive side, but now they got him on offense. Let's see what he can do.
Got Chris Henry on the right, one-on-one coverage. See him against the defensive back. Oh, he had him.
Oh, and another costly pick. This one might go the other way. He's going to get stopped short, but number 9, Aiden Pouncey with a massive interception in the red zone again.
Man, Madden had his receiver, Chris Henry, open on the far right there. Tries to force it on the inside. Another mistake in the red zone. Can't be turning the football over. Now it's 4th down, so you got to take a shot to the end zone, but the pick 6 is not what you want.
Not good at all. SFE is in full control here. Tramel Jones in the offense will take over at about the 2-yard line.
Sorry, not a pick 6, almost.
Almost. They're reviewing it right now to make sure it was not, I believe, but I do think he got tagged by Madden there. So they'll be inside the 2-3 yard line here. SFE looking to get another quick score. Madden just like forcing it a little bit too much today.
Yeah, it is challenging. I heard Mo talk about it earlier, especially in 7-on-7 is challenging because there's no threat of the run game.
Right.
That's the good part about when you're playing 11-on-11 football is you can run the ball on the goal line. So it is really hard, but you can't be having turnovers. That's the number one thing that will get you. It gets you benched in college. It gets you benched anywhere you go. You got to be able to not turn the football over.
Now SFE looking to score there. They weren't able to do so on 1st down.
One thing, Tom, listen, if your quarterback wears a baseball jersey out here, you got some swag.
I love
got some confidence.
I went up to him earlier. I was like, oh, okay. I see you. I see it. I see it right now.
And it's got the pink, the black and pink. That's sick.
Tramel is like, I really like what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to Florida State. I think he's very comfortable and confident in his game. I really see a big future for him for sure.
2 seconds. All gone.
You see a little high ball there. Snipe, man, what do you got?
Hey, I got Aiden with me, man. You said you thought that was a touchdown. You stretched out after getting the pick. Was that a pick 6?
It definitely was. If it's by the ball, it's a pick 6, for sure.
Y'all heard him, man. That was a pick. Give Aiden his points, man. Stop playing with him.
First fucking 2 times down there, we can't score.
We saw in that last play, Tom, Tramel miss high in the back of the end zone, but I'm okay with that miss. Right. If you're going to miss in the end zone, miss out of bounds. Yeah, don't miss late across the middle where you throw a pick.
Tramel giving his receiver supporters right here. Ooh,
beautiful space.
Wow, what a throw.
Vernell Brown does it again.
He's showing off that 35.5 inch vert right there, bro. Oh my God.
In the Adidas throwdown yesterday, he won the vert challenge with a 35.5 inch vert, just like Snipe said. Goes up and gets it. AB, this is a nice play.
Perfect throw, even better catch. Vernell Brown has a case for the best receiver here.
Oh.
You see those hands. And to have that vertical jump when he's on the run like that, great body control, nice hands, get a little dance in the end zone, Brown. There we go. And Brown's got one of the most heated contested recruitments in the nation right now. I mean, is it going to be Ohio State, Miami, Florida State?
Come on,
Every big time program wants this guy. It'll be interesting to see where he goes. What's your pick? Where do you think he ends up?
He's a Florida boy. I always want them to go to Miami, but you know what? I think he ends up at Florida State with Tramel.
I was going to say, Tramel's definitely in his ear a little bit this week.
I think he realizes how good of a flow they got going together, so I could see him there. But Vernell Brown, man, he's a 4-star. We have so many 5-star receivers out here, and they're all amazing. But for Vernell to only be a 4-star is a little questionable to me.
Yeah, I mean, he's as talented as anyone we've seen out here. We got 5 stars. We got 5 stars out here. And he's really not known as a jump ball receiver, but he made that jump ball play right there.
I feel like he really gets it. We'll see if Madden can string things together here after 2 interceptions early. Snipe, you got Vernell for us, man?
Yo, I got Vernell Brown right now. What a lot of people saying is your recruitment might be the most intense recruitment in the nation right now. We seeing Ohio State. We seeing some other spots. I'm Ohio State favorite, I ain't gonna lie. Where are you leaning towards right now?
I don't know yet, man. I only took one OV, so I want to take all 4 of them before I make my decision, you know?
Now, see that guy right there, AB? Red shirt? Yeah. He said that you have a case to be the best receiver here at OT7. What you got to say about that?
I agree 100%. I agree.
Now, this SFE team, y'all took an L early, but a lot of people got y'all. I mean, I think right now y'all either 4th or 5th when it comes to the on-3 power rankings. What do y'all have to do to win it all this weekend?
I mean, honestly, we just got to stop beating ourselves. You know, we tend to make a lot of mistakes sometimes, so if we limit our mistakes, can't nobody out here beat us.
Hey, you heard it here first. Hey, my boy, lock in, man. That's Vernell Brown right there, that 35.5-inch vert coming to life.
This SFE team's got a lot of guys I just like this team.
Yeah, easy to root for.
Toa and Madden Yamaliava still being a little shaky on offense. Like I said, they were 2-0 so far today. I think they want to build on that resume, but they got to get things going on.
Yeah, and on offense here, they need to have a little bit of sense of urgency. We've got 7 minutes left, clock's ticking, down by 2 scores.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. We got Berto, who's the best teams this weekend. Right now, we think Low Pro is probably the top team, but you got squads like Raw, Trillion Boys. You're watching SFE and Team Toa right now. A lot of great squads there. JJ just chilling. SFE is insane. I would agree with that. Golan asks who is broadcasting. Right now, we got a touchdown there for Team Toa. Samarian Wingo, who's been kind of Madden safety blanket so far, and they get on the board there for Team Toa.
Yeah, it's good to see Madden drive down the field, put a drive together, make a good throw here in the red zone to his 4-star receiver, Wingo. Nice route concept. We got a ball game.
Got a ball game for sure. SFE takes over here up 14-7. Still got a lot of time left, 6 minutes. Team Toa known for their defense, so I think they're assuming at some point they will get a stop. And I think if they can do that, obviously we got things cooking.
We got 10 to snap. 2 seconds.
Big throw, big throw.
Tramel going deep on the first play. Has his guy, and that is a beautiful ball to Jamie French, who is on the subway throne just chilling.
Did we say 5-star?
Yes,
Jamie French. We talked yesterday, Tom, how you used to be able to tell who the 5-stars are out here.
Yep.
When you see Jamie French play, it is obvious. Watch how French tracks his football. Look at how he doesn't look back for the ball until he's in the end zone.
Burners.
That is a perfect throw, right on the money.
Our guy Overtime Day in the shot.
Overtime Day's juiced up. What's he doing? He's just lounging back there?
A great ball, a great catch, and a subway throne celebration. Jamie French, all he can do is smile. Shout out to Invisalign for that. We got all the brands in one place. And SFE jumps right ahead, 21-7. Team Toa, they gotta score quick here if they want to have a shot. Jace Brown's the first time we've said his name, number 2, the wide receiver for Team Toa, a 3-star who's been his big target. And just a reminder, we got football all day. We got OT7 going all day today, tomorrow, also on Sunday as well. But right up after this, we will have FLEAUX against Tucson Turf. And we got a lot of games the rest of the day as well. So a lot to look forward to. Make sure you tap in with us on OT7 Instagram, OT7 TikTok. Let us know what you want to see. Let us know what you want to talk about. We appreciate everyone tuning in. Madden kind of throws it away there. Yeah. SFE, they got their swag back after losing their first game.
And Tramel Jones is playing with so much confidence now. I mean, just after giving up the touchdown, the SFE defense coming back, first play, taking the shot down the field, Jones to French. That's what you want to see out of an offense. And now for Team Toa, like, let's get Chris Henry involved here. Yeah. You're down by 14 points. Your big-time players got to step up and make some plays now.
So Chris Henry showed up yesterday without a team, He was here with Adidas. He was selected as one of their athletes, so he was hanging in the Adidas lounge. And then this morning he woke up. He said, "You know what? I want to play. I want to get things going. Throw me on Team Toa. Let's get things rocking." So we love that he's out here. As Matt and him haven't connected yet, but I think they certainly will.
And we talk a lot about the chemistry that's important in these games. It's why low pro's so good, right? The chemistry they have on offense. Chris Henry and Madden, like, you can see that maybe the chemistry isn't quite there. They haven't played together very much. So it's challenging to just walk in and for Madden to have that confidence in knowing where Chris Henry is going to be.
And their first game of the day where they took down Defcon, he did get on the board. Chris Henry scored a nice touchdown. That game was not broadcasted.
There it is.
He's wide open here.
Big time play.
And that is the #1 player in the nation. Chris Henry goes up and gets it and reels it in.
Man, I love what Madden did there. Saw the one-on-one coverage all the way. Knew that his 5-star receiver was going to be able to beat his man. Say, my player is better than your player. Give him a chance. Great throw by Madden and Chris Henry. Give me that ball. Strong through the catch point. Control it through the ground. Textbook jump ball.
Chris Henry showing why he's the #1 player in the country.
Right as we were talking about no chemistry between those two.
Committed to Ohio State. Sometimes you don't need chemistry when you're just that
You don't
good.
need it. Yeah, it don't matter. If you're a 5-star and you're one of the best quarterbacks in the country, it don't matter.
You know what I love about OT7 is we just saw, ooh, that would have been nice to get a pick there. We just saw a UCLA commit throw an absolute perfect pass to the #1 wide receiver who's committed to Ohio State. You got these different colleges, different worlds getting to collide together.
Yeah, now both in the Big Ten though, which will be fun.
So weird.
So weird, right? I mean, I'll tell you what, UCLA going to be doing everything in its power over the next year to keep Madden Yamalieva committed. I mean, that's the biggest challenge. When these guys commit early, Madden's going to be recruited by every school in the country.
For sure.
If he actually goes to UCLA, that'll be a huge win for that program.
100%. So we get a nice ball there from Trammell, who finds Jabari Brady, but we got sniped down with the #1 player, Chris Henry. Snipe, take it away, man.
Hey, man, I got the #1 receiver in the nation, Chris Henry, with me, bro. Hey, how you just end up, you was just on Delta. Now you rocking Team Toa. What happened, bro? What happened? Okay, hey, he said he made the right move. What happened, bro?
It just happened, you know? Just found out yesterday. Play with my boys, so, you know, cool with them. So, you know, how to team with my boy Madden, so, yeah.
Man, I see you and Madden. The chemistry is getting there, right? Like, I know it's not the easiest coming into a new team, a new coaching system, but I feel like the chemistry is getting there, and we see it in the game right now.
Yeah, most definitely. The chemistry was easy to build, you know. Everybody cool, everybody together, you know. It's a family, so, yeah.
Speaking of family, you come from a football family, right? Dad played football. Anything, like, any good advice he's ever given you? I know he probably gave you a ton, but anything that sticks out?
No, not really.
Nah, not really. All right, give me a prediction on the game right now, bro. Y'all got to come back pretty soon.
I think we're gonna score right here, and then we're gonna win it. So
that's a bet. Chris, appreciate you, bro. Get back in the game.
Chris Henry, the Ohio State commit, a stud for sure. He's actually been raised by Pac-Man Jones, an ex-NFL football player. His dad played in the NFL as well. So a great story there and a great job by him out here on the field.
How does Ohio State keep getting all these receivers?
It's annoying.
Every single one.
Really
they're going to California to get this guy?
It's really freaking annoying. Trammell drops back. Ooh, a little high there, and now we got a big 3rd down, 50 seconds left. Team Toa, if they can somehow get a stop here, do a little something, could then throw a little money drive, maybe win.
Yeah, I mean, you got to call it. If they're going to stop here, you got to go money drive. And you got to have some urgency on offense. And listen, that's the kind of moment that, as a quarterback, you dream of. Chance to go win the game. Half a minute left.
We got Mikey Eugenio and the Low Pro squad walking in front of us right now after a 2-0 day so far.
4, 2 seconds.
Trammell's going to get some yards here to his guy, Vernell Brown. But that's going to bring up a massive 4th down as the clock ticks. I think they will have to run another play So if Toa can get a stop, they might set themselves up for an opportunity to get one heave at the end zone.
One Hail Mary, which we love. We love seeing the Hail Marys.
With Chris Henry?
I was going to say, imagine Chris Henry, you got Jace Brown, Marcus Keir, with Matt Ndiamalieva throwing the Hail Mary. Please give us this.
So we'll see if Toa can get a stop here. There's 2 seconds on the play clock.
Just snap it.
Jamie French wide open in the end zone.
Too easy.
SFB goes to work. Jamie French doing his thing in the end zone again. SFB's gonna hold on to this one. They're up 28-14 with under 10 seconds to go, and a great job here by Trammell.
Yeah, Trammell has been great in the red zone on the 5 and in yard line all day. Really nice route concept. They're just making quick decisions down there. The number one thing, take care of the football in the red zone. He's done that.
Yep. A great job there by SFB, who's getting their legs back from them after losing game 1. They'll move on to 1-1. Team Toa, on the other hand, will call a money drive here, but they will fall to 2-1. SFB, you think they're good now? You still got faith in them?
It just they had to get the nerves out a little bit, gel together as a unit. As we said earlier, Tom, they may be the most talented team here. Top to bottom, they have 5-star receivers. They got a quarterback that's going to play at Florida State. They got 4 stars on defense that we saw make plays today. If they can play as one unit, and I think they got a chance to make a run.
I definitely think they have a shot. I think a big thing that's going to happen here, we got 2 days of football right now, but today and tomorrow, leading up to bracket play on Sunday, and where those teams are seeded and ranked.
Yeah, it's huge.
There's going to be a lot of movement going on, and I think the road to the finals will be really important. If SFB or Toa are able to get a top 2-3 seed, I think that helps them out a lot.
And it's crazy just to think about how much talent is on this field. Just this game. I mean, look, the 2 quarterbacks doing it out. These 2 quarterbacks will be doing it out in 3 years on national television, as they are here, for big-time college football games.
100%. That was a great game there by SFE. They take down Team Toa 28-14. Trammell Jones, Jamie French, Vernell Brown, the whole entire squad with an awesome performance. We got a lot of football coming up in just a second. We'll be right back.
And welcome back to sunny Tampa, Florida for some amazing football. It's your boy Sniper Jones, and I'm joined by my guy, AB, Adam Brenneman. What's going on, brother?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
We're seeing some good football, man.
Amazing football. We seeing stars be stars. I overheard the broadcast, which you guys were doing a great job. You said something to me that stood out. We should know 5 stars from just looking on the field and not looking on the paper. And these 5 stars are playing like 5 stars today.
They are. I mean, you should be able to watch the game. I always say, like, there's an aura around 5 stars, right? Like when you just watch them
coming
play,
from a former 5-star.
Yeah, I unfortunately didn't have it, right? I know because I didn't have the aura. But you should be able to tell. Like when you walk around Chris Henry out there, you can tell he's a 5-star. Jamie French, the receiver for SFE. When you see him play, you say, this guy, I don't know who this guy is, if you don't know, but he looks like he's a 5-star receiver. Even these quarterbacks that we just saw doled out, these guys are going to be some of the best players in college football.
I mean, we've seen a great matchup because both of those teams on the on-3 power rankings was right behind each other, right? You got Team Toa, SFE, back-to-back, and let's look at the highlights of some of the games. I mean, we seen Tramel Jones absolutely ball out, put it all out there on the line, and that SFE defense got 2 key interceptions in that game as well, AB.
Man, SFE may be the most talented team here, and they put it all together, right? Played complementary football on defense and offense, led by their quarterback, Tramel Jones, the future of Florida State. He's been accurate all through OT7 weeks leading up to this, and I thought that what he did a great job of is not just making one read and throwing the football, but reading through his progressions, going from left hash to right hash in those reads, took care of the football in the red zone, made some big plays, and he got the ball to his playmakers. Jamie French, Jabari Brady, big-time receivers.
And one thing about him I love, the chemistry with his teammates is great. After passes, I would see him walk over to his QB or walk over to his receivers and talk to him, hey, I seen you do this, I seen you do that. Next time, hit him with this, hit him with that. Yeah. And they are on the same track after every play. I see him talking to his guys.
Yeah, I mean, Tom and I were talking about it in the booth, just the kind of confidence that Tramel Jones has when he walks around. You can tell that those guys believe in him. And every single time they had the football, those receivers believe that their quarterback's going to put it where it's supposed to be, that they're going to score a touchdown.
Absolutely. Let's check out some of the upcoming games we got, because we got a loaded roster of talent and a lot of games coming up, man. As you guys can see, we just seen Toa and SFE, but up next, let's see if FLEAUX can finally get a W on the day. They're going head-to-head against Tucson Turf, which is a large order, but the game I've circled is SFE against Low Pro. Low Pro wants to get their revenge. We'll see if they're going to be able to do it. Right now, we got Tucson Turf going head-to-head against FLEAUX. We'll see you later.
What are you wearing, man? You look ridiculous.
It's OT7. You didn't bring any gear?
No, I'm on the card. No, we were supposed to.
That's a rookie mistake.
Looking good, Kieran.
Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
Aaron Gregory here to break the huddle. On offense, if you want to dominate the passing game, your receivers have to be locked in. And if there's one weak link, the whole team suffers. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. There's no vape in team. Let's get back to the game.
Everybody underestimates them, but then they come out here and they beat some of the best teams at 7-on-7.
That star stuff don't matter.
Tucson Turf for 7. Green, he's looking for him again. Up to be nice. Boy drops back, completed, he's in.
FLEAUX is the real team that everyone's been so excited to see.
And that's a touchdown for Team FLEAUX!
But the thing is, they are so unbelievably talented.
How do you do? Welcome to Tampa Bay for OT7 Season 3 Championship in the sweltering heat. We've got another great matchup here on the first day of pool play between Team FLEAUX from Louisiana and Tucson Turf from Arizona. We've got the best high school players in the nation looking to put their stamp on this tournament and compete for an OT7 championship. I've got Kieran Hickey, simple to my right. One over from him, I have Mo Hassan. I'm Alex Day. How we doing, fellas? Mo, you got the chain on already.
Man, I'm all blinged out. We got the best high school athletes in the nation next to the best broadcasters in the nation. Let's go. I can't wait.
We talk about the best broadcasters, best high schoolers in the nation. We're about to see the best team in the nation play. I can't wait for it.
First, we got to start with Team FLEAUX. Mo, this is a team that you've been really interested in because they're a super team in the divisionals. Now they're here with a new squad this week.
That's right. They are absolutely stacked, based in Louisiana. A lot of these guys are committed to LSU, and those who aren't might commit soon. They are a super team, like you mentioned, led by former All-Pro Pittsburgh Steeler Ryan Clark. The quarterback, Elijah Haven, he's a young guy. He's a freshman. He's been up and down. He's very highly touted out of that same Louisiana region. Let's see if he puts it together right now.
On the other side, Kieran, you've been super high on Tucson Turf since before this weekend start, and they've looked every bit the part.
They are. This team is absolutely special. We are currently in Tampa Bay, Florida, host to plenty of Super Bowls, and even the Buccaneers, who have won 2 Super Bowls themselves. This team's even better at playing football than those teams were when they won those games, okay? Jackson Knutson leading this group, and I'm telling you right now, get used to hearing Nico Boncori and Desmond Roebuck you're going to be hearing them all day long. This team is absolutely dynamic and one of the most slept on teams in the entire country.
Both teams are on the field ready to go. You see the beautiful facility we have down here in Tampa, Florida. It's about 95 degrees. The clock is set to 20 minutes, and here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare your eyes to watch peak football.
Maxine, let me get this right. Did you say Jackson and Tom Brady in the same sentence?
Yes, I did. Actually, let's not even say them in the same sentence. That's a disrespect to Jackson Knutson, okay? I don't want to hear anything about that fraud anymore, okay? No, but Tucson Turf, in all seriousness, has just looked incredible today. Obviously, came out early, had a very close game against Low Pro. I think they played Low Pro as close as anyone has today.
They lost.
They lost. I mean,
right.
Of course.
No, I know. I was just waiting. You had to include
You know, they lost, but at the same time, came out here, played against SFE, a team that beat Low Pro, and they dominated. They looked really good doing that. So now they're coming out here against Team FLEAUX. Coach Ryan Clark, already on the field right now, pretty frustrated with some stuff right now. But we're going to have to see what this offense can do against a talented FLEAUX team, but a team that's not really gelling right now.
Well coached as well. Anytime you're coached by an all-pro defensive back, I think there's going to be a lot of chemistry there in the backfield, the defensive backfield.
It'll remain first down after that penalty. Dipping and dodging and weaving to the 12-yard line.
Get used to it, man.
Is Nico Boncory, and he skips his way down to first and goal.
He's so electric in open space. These guys are sure-handed. They run their routes to perfection. They're always in the positions that they need to do, that they need to be in. And Mo, you know what I mean? You hated on him so much. Look at them with these Ice Pop uniforms out here dropping people off.
That's your guy, Kieran Nico. You've been talking about him all long. It's crazy to think he's only got one offer. I think after a strong performance this week, he's going to add some more.
Class of 2025 from Peoria, Arizona. Knutson to the end zone, a little bit too high. So keep your eyes on number 1, Desmond Roebuck, number 2, Nico Boncory. Those are the two guys Kieran touched on. They have been the favorite targets of Jackson Knutson. Second and goal here. Mo, what stands out to you about Jackson's game?
I like Jackson a lot. I saw him yesterday. We were doing the skills competition. Very confident guy. He's got a live arm. We were talking to the coach. He's transformed his body. He's put a lot of work in this offseason, both with the 7-on-7 team and with his actual high school football team. Threw for over 3,000 yards, 32 touchdowns. He's already got multiple national championships with the same exact Tucson Turf team. So he's dialed in and he's a winner.
Knutson over the middle. That's caught inside the 5-yard line. Boncory getting fed the ball early here. By the way, we got Buzz Lightyear on the field right now.
I do like the Buzz Lightyear onesie. It's pretty tough.
To infinity
and beyond. Yeah, I think he might have to learn how to fly with or glide with style, you know, out here against this power.
He's gonna have to hydrate what he has to do.
I was gonna
about
say,
100
that looks
degrees.
hot.
10 to snap.
Does look a little hot, man. These kids are built different though.
5, 4.
Third and goal from inside the 5-yard line. Knutson looking over the middle. Got his man. Touchdown, Tucson Turf.
Let's go ahead and start the counter right now. That's probably touchdown number 5 for the combination of Nico Boncory and Desmond Roebuck this weekend. They are going to be in the end zone a whole lot.
Yeah, and they're not going to wow you with any big plays like the Miami Raws or the Trillions of the world, flashy shots. They're very methodical, very, very similar to what Low Pro does. It's a valid comparison. I think they might be the 2 best teams here this week.
Tough test for Ryan Clark's defense, but now it's Team FLEAUX going over on offense, and young Elijah Haven out of Baton Rouge, all 6'4" of him, taking over on offense.
Yeah, Elijah Haven had a bit of an up and down day. He came out very first throw here at OT7 and bombed the ball downfield for a touchdown, but we're gonna see if he can rebound. Right now, hits his guy Julius Jones with the bonnet on.
With the bonnet. We got Snipe standing by with the head coach of Team FLEAUX, Ryan Clark. What's going on, Snipe?
All right, Coach, I just seen you grab one of the players and you talked to him. I don't think you like the goal line defense right there. What did you get a chance to tell him?
It wasn't that. Like, he was seeing it with his eyes, and, you know, obviously we're teaching these kids sort of some next level stuff from a coverage standpoint. Now he just has to believe it. And my job out here is to teach them more football than they get if they're not with their coaches. And so right now, you know, he's not pulling the trigger like we wanted to, but the thing is to empower him, right? The thing is to be positive and tell him if you go get this, that's that next level of greatness.
Absolutely. If you look at the roster, it's a lot different from Orlando.
Yeah.
Right? No Bryce, no Harlem Berry. You know, what do these young guys need to do to pull it together? Because we've seen the first day at Orlando, a little sketchy. Day 2, y'all came back and scorched earth. So, like, what do you guys need to do?
Well, one thing, we seem to be better defensively. Like, we've upgraded in some talent positions defensively. But when you're missing a guy like Bryce or a guy like Harlem, it's impossible to duplicate what they could do. And so for us, it's about having these young guys learn, be better defensively, and then find a way to pick it up on offense.
Absolutely. And give me a score prediction of this game. Tucson Turf is a good team, but I need a score prediction. Y'all can win this.
It's so funny, man. Their head coach is a good friend of mine. His son, Trenton, went to school at Arizona State with my son, Jordan. And so we've been having these battles, you know, for a long time. They're a good team. I don't know what the score is going to be. I can't pick scores of games I study for all week, but hopefully we'll play well as we finish and get better as we go.
Absolutely. Coach, thanks for the time, man. Absolutely.
That's Ryan Clark, Super Bowl champion. He's with ESPN a lot, covering NFL, and he is down here on the sidelines for Team FLEAUX. Former Steeler, former New York Giant, had a nice career, went undrafted, had a great career.
Yeah, you had to throw the New York Giant year in there.
I mean, of course. Of course.
Disgusting business.
Over the middle, incomplete. You know I'll find a way to do that.
That's so nasty.
He spent the night in New York, and they still reps him.
Of course. Hey, if it's football in New York, I'll take it any way I can get it.
Yeah, no, absolutely disgusting behavior right there from Alex Day. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so sorry you had to hear that.
7-0 Tucson Turf. 7 minutes into this game. Team FLEAUX trying to tack on 7 here on 4th and goal.
Like claiming New York Jets Brett Favre.
Hey.
So nasty.
That's some good years. Haven dropping back. Over the middle, knocked down. And Tucson Turf will take over on downs. Big play by Morgan Keary.
A massive red zone stop.
He's been a problem. Yeah. He's been a problem today. Using him in the middle of the field, he's a 6'5" wide receiver with extremely long arms. You saw him when they were playing against SFE, caused some turnovers as well.
That's right. He is electric on the rush. He's been causing a lot of havoc, a lot of interceptions, tip balls. But here's the upside with Elijah. We talk about him, huge young prospect freshman from Louisiana. He showed on that last drive, I know they didn't score, but he showed a lot of growth because in past games, he's been trying to take these downfield shots that didn't exist. Now this drive, he took what the defense gave him. Tucson was playing a lot of off coverage, and it resulted in, you know, they were down there on the 2-3 yard line. They just need to punch it in next time.
FLEAUX's defense has to keep their offense in this game right now with their backs against the wall. That's Desmond Roebuck picking up a quick 8 yards.
It's just automatic with this connection that they have. Knutson, Roebuck, Knutson, Moncori. Like it's over and over and over again. When you watch these guys play, it's very clear to see that they're very comfortable with each other. They have that rapport.
Ooh.
Yeah. Big word of the day.
A whole 2 syllables.
A whole 2 syllables.
A whole 2 syllables.
Spell it right now.
R-E-P-O-I-R.
Wrong.
Am I?
Yep.
R-E-P-O-I.
It's not R-E.
Help me out,
Big word of the day.
Chat,
Come on, chat. Chat, if y'all can spell rapport, you know what I mean? Let them know.
And also, chat, as you help me out if you think FLEAUX's going to make a stop here on defense.
It also ends in a T.
Huh. Really? Oh. The more you know.
Man, I love watching this Tucson Turf offense, though. And it's not even some of the post-snap stuff. It's pre-snap with all these different motions. Sometimes they'll send multiple guys, creating mismatches. It's so hard to defend against.
3rd and 1 right here.
3rd and 1 complete. Roebuck crossing the 10. A little bit of daylight down to the 5 yard line.
The concept they ran right there is my favorite outfit to wear. Mesh. It was beautiful right there, man.
1st and goal from the 5.
And you can't really defend against mesh, too, because there's a zone mesh and there's a man mesh. Zone right there, you see him kind of tailor off the other route. Don't run to get covered. The corner's right there sitting at the bottom of the numbers. Settles, finds the window, makes a guy miss, and boom, right there, you're inside the 10, just like that.
A big shout out in the chat to HJ's Kingdom, Big J, and Aaron Johnson for all being smarter than Alex Day. I love it, yeah. Let's give you a round of applause.
I can't believe I'm getting trashed about the Knicks here on the OT7 broadcast. If we were healthy, it would have been different. Tucson Turf is the same anytime they show up, though.
Morgan Keary. Look, man, He just might be a red zone deviant. I don't know. He shows up. He shows up on the defensive end, and then he's 6'5" on the offensive end. How are you supposed to regard that?
Sorry, what did you just call him?
A red zone deviant.
In the mesh concept.
In the mesh concept.
A mesh deviant.
A mesh deviant.
A red zone assassin.
A red zone assassin, if you will.
Nice arm angle there as well. A little sidearm.
Oh, yeah.
A little Mahomie. I don't know, Jim. I don't know, Jim. A little Mahomie for me, Jim.
14-0 Tucson Turf over FLEAUX. FLEAUX needs a quick strike here, nearing the midway point of this game. They're taking a shot deep. A little bit underthrown. And makes the play. What a throw. What a catch. And Jaden Simpson reaches the top shelf.
Hey, Mom, you left the milk upstairs. You left the milk upstairs. I had to crawl up there and get it.
Hey,
got up there and got Mama's milk, man.
I don't need a ladder. No step stool.
Was that the best catch of the day?
That is.
That's the best catch of the day.
That was beautiful.
That's the best catch of the day.
There's no good defense for an underthrown football. He comes back to it, elevates both hands on it. Too easy.
Double covered.
It's ridiculous.
Get up.
Get up.
Get up. We're already seeing a different Elijah, right?
Yep.
Like, this is not the same player we saw weeks 1 and 2. That is the marking of a good quarterback. How quickly can you adjust to your surroundings? I know he's young. He might be 14, 15 years old, but this guy's balling.
Man, being 6'4" at 14, 15 years old is unfair.
Crazy.
Ball was a little bit underthrown, but got enough air under it to let his receiver make a play. Kieran, we got a new QB in the game, don't we?
Yes, we do. Kynan Mana. They like to run this 2-quarterback system. They usually go 2 drives for Jackson Knutson, then they go 2 drives for Kynan Mana. That's the system that they've always gone with. That's the system that they rock with. I think come Sunday, you might rock with just one guy, but they've been able to move the ball no matter what with either of these guys.
Yeah, Tucson Turf has been methodical in their drives. I think when FLEAUX takes over on offense again, they've got to be thinking quick strike, because that's been their better offense than marching down the field.
No, 100%.
Absolutely.
Now they're taking a shot.
Oh, what a recovery defensively right there. What? Oh my goodness, Demetrius Samuel Jr. ended up making up the difference. Look, you have to throw a perfect ball when your guy has a step. Like if you're going up against good DB. He ended up making up the difference right there. The ball still would have been caught, but it was just a little bit underthrown. If he would have left that over the outside shoulder, it wouldn't have been anything to do about it.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, go ahead.
That's the 9th ranked safety in the class of 2026, 4-star. He's committed to Syracuse right now. Great player, Samuel Jr. is.
Chat's loving to get up right now, man. Get up!
They love this double pass back to the running back. He's got him again.
When are teams going to realize that every time they run that play, they go back to the running back?
That's their first down play right now. They've run it 3 times and picked up a first down on it every single time.
It's too easy.
It's the remember week 1 when Meg was calling plays for Doughboys? It's like the first down play. That's exactly what it is. That's their first down play.
When in doubt, 3rd and short, 3rd and medium.
Look at overtime Megan's influence, even hitting the OT7 championship.
She was the best play caller the Doughboys had that weekend.
Yes, 100%. I think the Doughboys have scored like 2 touchdowns all year, and they were both called by Megan.
She said, run the touchdown play.
Run the touchdown play.
1st and goal here for Tucson Turf. Looking over the middle. Incomplete. Just out of the reach.
Hey, man, Kynan Mana not a big dude, but he put some zip on that thing right there, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got full torque on that. This team's just well schemed, just overall. There's different guys and layers, really putting a lot of stress on this Ryan Clark defense. Yeah. It kind of gives me like 2000s New England Patriots vibe. Next man up. It doesn't even matter who the player is. Not to say they don't have studs all along the field, but just plug and play these guys. It's a very systemed approach versus maybe like a Raw is very individualized. We're just going to take shots down the field.
Yeah, it's a good thing they have great quarterbacks playing though too, because Mo Hassan wouldn't do well in this system.
Wow. Yo, Mo's been taking shots
all day,
week, not even day, all week. Kieran started sending me text messages before we even got out here to Tampa.
That's crazy, man. What did I do to you, Kieran?
That's crazy instigating right there, man.
Hey, I'm just saying, it's so true. I got text message proof.
I'm irritable right now. My Mavericks got blown out last night. I gotta rebound.
A tough break, brother.
Deflection,
Game 1, It's a lot more basketball to be played. You could be
and we got in the headset, we got KJ, our producer, who is a Celtics fan, even though he's from Long Island. So
yeah, a Celtics fan, a San Francisco Giants fan, and a New York Football Giants fan.
New York,
disgusting.
Make it make
San Francisco Giants.
Disgusting.
10 to snap.
You could be Dave's Knicks, man. You could be at home.
What'd you say, Snipe?
It could be Dave's Knicks. I think the Knicks probably watching the game right now, man. Shout out to the Knicks, baby. Jalen Brush, I know you're watching.
Snipe, don't make me bring the Cavs into this here.
Man.
Over the middle.
Ooh.
Nice pass break up there from the safety position.
Phenomenal recovery, and you're seeing right now as the day's going on. This is what we were talking about. FLEAUX, they are a team that gets better as the day, as time progresses, and defensively they're starting to figure it out, and they're playing with fanatical effort.
Jacob Bradford coming downhill on the pass breakup out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Offers from LSU, Texas Tech, Tulane, just under 6 feet tall.
I see a lot of the chat saying, where's Winnie at? Winnie's going to be playing with this Tucson Turf team on Sunday, so already.
They don't need any more playmakers.
Hey, guess what?
They don't need them.
Get used to it.
Here we go. Back to him. Keep your eye on
the
Robot.
running back.
4th and goal.
He's got to get rid of this.
He has to get rid of it.
4th down.
Oh,
what?
Throws it to the end zone. Touchdown. The 4-second clock gets erased. We might have to fix that rule a little bit there.
Is it because of the tossback?
Because of the tossback.
Oh, they broke OT7.
That's actually
they broke
smart,
OT7.
Oh, no.
That's smart, bro.
Tossback is genius. Because of that, they broke OT7.
That is the smartest play I've ever seen in my life.
Commissioner Mandel is in scrambles.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get him in the booth or something to explain that. That's crazy.
They took all afternoon to throw the ball. Tick, 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 tick. Back of the end zone. Touchdown.
Wow.
Dominic Salito.
Shot clock cheese. That's crazy.
That's one of the most clever moves I've seen, guys, in all of 7-on-7.
Wow. Because I was sitting there like, man, this is a long time.
Oh, caught with some daylight, crossing the 5 and down at the 3-yard line. As is Team FLEAUX. Let's take another look. Nice throw, nice catch, nice run after the catch.
And also, ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't be surprised if this rule changes by tomorrow. I would not be surprised. But credit to Tucson, Tucson Turf.
They found the
touchdown
drive just like that. Wish they would have used the money drive, got 10 points, but either way, unbelievable 2-play drive. Deep ball right there, and then second play, back of the end zone.
Hey, question for you guys. Team FLEAUX maybe using their money drive here on defense?
I mean, I think you have to, right?
Yeah, I think you,
First and 20.
Right?
Look like they're doing it.
I think I see the gold football out there. It's not going to be used this time.
Hate that.
No.
I mean, they haven't. They're on 4th down there, but they haven't gotten a stop
The
yet.
thing is, you got to get a stop regardless. So the thing is, a pick wouldn't get you the 7 that you need to tie the game. You need to.
But then a touchdown would win it if you get the stop.
A touchdown, but a return touchdown. You know what I mean? So they're going to have to get the ball back anyway. Just save your money drive for the offensive side of the ball if you get this stop right here.
21-14. Tucson Turf with the ball, with the lead. Short gain there on 1st down.
And like I said, man, Tucson Turf, a lot like Low Pro, extremely smart coaching, and they will learn how to bend the rules the same way Low Pro did week 1 to run the clock out.
I hate that they did that.
They broke
just broke
OT7.
They broke OT7
What's our commissioner doing right now?
I don't know. He's probably
pulling his hair.
Yeah, Hunter's gonna lose all of his hair.
That SpongeBob episode when they was deleting everything up there and everything was on fire.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, no, Hunter. I hear from the truck right now that Commissioner Mandel is currently.
He's got his tail between his legs.
He's in a very vulnerable state.
He's looking like Eeyore in the production truck. 21-14.
Credit to him, man. That's a pretty crazy loophole to find.
But why wouldn't you do that every single play?
I would do it every single play.
There's no disadvantage to doing that every single play.
I notice now with that, like when they're calling it on 3rd and 4th down, they're doing so because, like, okay, cool. You have all day to sit back there if you want to. But other teams could have done it.
Oh, here we go.
Here it is again.
Oh,
here we go. Now FLEAUX bringing the rush.
What? You're going to have a guy wide open. It's a cheat code, man. It's a cheat code. You can rush him, but guess what? There's going to be someone wide open underneath every single time.
I wonder if other teams are going to start adopting that too now.
Oh my goodness. Nah, I think it's
the copycat league.
I'll be honest with you. Unless truly or raw or someone's watching it at home right now and they want to adopt it for later, which might happen.
It might.
This is definitely going to be the last day that this is
Full day of football ahead of us, and the night will conclude on NFL Network. First game's at 7, second game is at 8. Hope you join us for those games. Spend your Friday night with us, will be Cali Power and level 82. And then the Chilean Bull
Coach, come back to me, Coach. Come back to me.
versus Raw Miami.
See in the chat, they want a shout out for the Tucson Turf snapper, Iman Bourguet. They give him a big shout out, man. He's out there snapping beautifully right now.
Second and goal from the 14.
Well, loophole or not, Kieran, this was your favorite to win it all, the Tucson Turf team. And I was hitting on them early on because I hadn't seen much of them. But now that I see them up close and personal, these guys are legitimate.
Look at my guy right there. Mr. Bourguet just has not missed a single snap all day.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, man.
Kieran's a glazer.
That's crazy.
5, 4,
No, but I'll be honest with you. If I was Tucson Turf, I'd have pulled that out on Sunday.
Honestly,
I would have kept it in my
Too
pocket.
early,
Kept it in the bag.
You brought it out too early. I'd have kept it in the pocket until Sunday.
Not first day of pool.
Yeah, not first day of pool play. That's where they hurt themselves.
Toss it down. Third down.
Or maybe they do have some stuff for Sunday. Who knows?
We've just seen a little bit.
They had time to prepare.
The tip of the iceberg.
All right, here we go.
Just the tip.
Third and goal.
21-14. 19 seconds left in this game right here. Delay of game on the last play. Rolling out to the right. Mana looking towards the end zone. That'll be a 4-second sack.
Gonna take this, but it's gonna stop the clock here.
It is.
Now bring the ball back.
Now you got a fourth down with 14 yards, and it's looking like if you don't score right here, FLEAUX gonna get the ball back with a chance to win with a money ball.
With a big arm quarterback.
With a big arm quarterback as well.
quarterback.
And guys that you've already seen capable of elevating. This game is not over, ladies and gentlemen.
This should have never been this close. They should have run this clock out right here. The fact that they are leaving the door open, FLEAUX, surprising.
I'm surprised they didn't run the cheese last time.
Run the
They're
cheese.
about to run it right now.
Scrambles. Wait.
Oh, yeah, technically it's a rush. Another loophole.
I don't.
What you got?
He crossed the line of scrimmage. Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear crossed the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
Ryan Clark is pissed, and I don't blame him.
We got turnover.
It still results in them getting tagged short, though.
Okay.
Hey,
wow, they are cheesing, man. Oh, my goodness.
Tremendous play calling.
Dude, this is crazy.
A lot to keep track of here. They faked
a screen.
They faked the screen, which brought the blitz
across the line of scrimmage.
Across the line of scrimmage.
So then he was capable of running.
Correct. Crafty
See right there, he comes across the line of scrimmage. So once he crosses that line of scrimmage, you can take off. Dude, they are calling plays, man.
Now, as smart as that was,
is Andy Reid out here right now?
But guys, 6 seconds left. I cannot believe FLEAUX has a shot here.
They're going money ball.
Money ball is in play.
And they're going to touch him down before that ball gets up in the air anyway.
They do not get it off. The clock runs out, and that is how it will end. A weird game down here in Tampa. Tucson Turf holds on 21-14.
What a performance by their coaching staff. I mean, like, that might be the craziest called game I've ever seen at OT7.
They put on a clinic. It feels like the Twilight Zone here. We've seen some things we've never seen in OT7. Feels like Coach just spent hours in a dark room somewhere in a basement just reading the rules and how can we circumvent this.
Hey, a lot of players are trying to put their name on the map. Maybe some coaches are trying to get a college offer, an NFL offer with plays like that. 21-14 is your final. Do not go anywhere. Much more coming up next, including one of the games of the day. We have SFE versus Low Pro, a rematch. Last time these teams faced off, SFE ended the long streak of 28 games Low Pro had. Stick with us.
And welcome back to sunny Tampa, Florida, here at the OT7. We are sitting next to the best player in the nation, class of 2 million, young Niles Newman. What's going on, bro?
Hey, guys. Hey, guys.
Hey, man, Doughboys. I'm excited to see y'all play. Y'all back. Y'all here. What all matters most.
We're going to beat Low Pro.
By how much?
Like a lot.
I think they
Give me a
know.
score prediction now.
Yeah,
Come on.
So, you know, they have some good receivers, so they'll probably score. I don't know how this is physically possible, but they'll probably score 1 point.
Okay.
And how many will you score personally?
Personally, 96.
96.
Plus the 2-point conversion.
You can leave now.
Yeah, he's done. Hey, what a game we just seen from FLEAUX going head-to-head against Tucson Turf. They break the rules.
Yeah.
They officially broke OT7's rules. We have to fix them. They did a flea flicker, which canceled the rush clock, and they just stood back there for an hour and a half and drilled in a touchdown.
Our corrupt commissioner, Hunter, will have to work on new rules. Obviously, you didn't think about that one. I thought about it.
Did you really?
Nah, never.
Okay, I didn't think of it either.
I can't believe Low Pro never thought about it.
And remember, right, this Tucson Turf team is a team that we didn't see a lot of because they won the Golden Ticket Invitational, which means that they automatically were birthed a guaranteed spot here at the championship. So for people who was new to this team, very well coached and very skilled, they have the chance to win it all. They're that good.
Tucson Turf, everyone was telling me that was going to be a team to watch, a team that we had. We saw them last year, actually, in Arizona, so about a year and a half ago. And they definitely, you could tell they knew what they were doing. They got a lot of stars out there as well. So they're definitely a team to beat, but I need to see them do a little bit more.
Coming up is a matchup that I've been waiting for all day. I've actually been waiting for this since Orlando. We got SFE going head-to-head against Low Pro, and it's a lot of bad blood out there, man. When we talked to Micah, he said, we want SFE. He said it out of his mouth. They broke the streak. Tom, they want this win back.
Yeah, Low Pro had a 27-28 game winning streak. SFE took them down a few weeks ago. Low Pro got right back to work and hasn't lost since then, but it's amazing that SFE was able to take them down. I've been looking forward for this one. I think an angry Micah Eugenio is terrifying.
Hey, I don't want to see it, but we're about to see it. Don't go anywhere. Low Pro is going head-to-head, SFE.
Yo, I pulled over. I saw you called. Yo, we're setting up for OT7. We need all hands on deck. You said what? I said we're setting up for OT7. Hurry up and get here. Rookie mistake.
Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
Caden Dixon-Wyatt here for a quick huddle. In football, a single player can impact the entire team because a team is only as strong as its weakest link. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that could damage your lungs and the team. There's no vape in team. Back to the show.
Jones to the left, touchdown. SFE. Oh my goodness.
SFE with a blowout. Oh, are you kidding me?
My goodness.
As dangerous as ever.
This is the matchup everyone's been waiting for. It's a heavyweight fight.
And Low Pro, they were a Cinderella story, but they've been upsetting some teams, man.
Do you like good football? Yes, we do. Well, then you came to the right place because the rematch is set between SFE and Low Pro. The last time these two teams faced, it ended in dramatic fashion. And if this game ends just half as good as that one did, we're in for a treat today. It's the OT7 Championship here in Tampa, Florida. Day one of pool play has been great, and it's only getting better. I got Kieran Hickey Simple, I got Mo Hassan, and I'm Alex Day. How we doing, fellas?
Brother, I'm so excited. We have another day of beautiful football here in the second best football state in the country. I can't wait.
That is crazy, Kieran, and there is no place I'd rather be than with you guys watching this game right now.
Now, we need to work on the barking in the intro. We practiced that all day yesterday. Didn't bring our best.
Not bringing the best barking. I mean, I gotta start, you know what I mean, getting it.
More bark than bite. But these two teams are two of the best teams we have, and last time they faced off, it ended in fireworks, ending Low Pro's 28-game winning streak.
Yes, I mean, honestly, Low Pro has been amazing. They're 33-1 over the last two seasons, and and that one still sticks out. It was SFE in the last time we saw Low Pro. Mo, what can they do to get this get back?
Well, it's an interesting matchup because SFE is the best team on paper, and Low Pro is seemingly unbeatable, especially with all their players. I want to see how emotion plays into this because you know Low Pro is pissed off at their one loss coming to SFE.
A pissed off Low Pro is a scary idea day, and I don't know what we're about to see.
On paper, it should be a no-brainer, but if you've been watching OT7, you know just how good Low Pro is and how good Micah Eugenio is. Both teams are on the field, they're ready. It is sweltering hot here in Tampa, Florida, around 95 degrees right now. Gorgeous day, and that's partially because we're under a tent right now.
100%.
But here we go, guys. You hear the horn? Low Pro's ready, SFE's ready, so are we, and let's get it on. Here we go. Mike Eugenio taking a shot early here. That's complete and good for first down yardage to Zyron Minor.
Now, listen, you know we love these corner routes and whatnot, right? The thing that SFE is bringing different to this championship, right? They have Chase Calicut, who's a 6'3" corner out of Houston, and he goes to North Shore, and they also have his teammate, the #1 corner in the country, Devin Sanchez, on the other side, also 6'3" and extremely athletic. This is the best corner tandem I have ever seen in the state of Texas in high school football ever. I'm being honest, they're that talented. They're both long arm. They can both make plays on the football. This is going to be a test for Low Pro.
High praise coming from Mr. Texas himself, Kieran, as Low Pro marches down to the 5-yard line. 20-minute running clock. Have to get to the other team's 20-yard line for a first down, which they've already done. It'll be 2nd and goal. 7 points for a touchdown. You know the drill by now. And Low Pro is set up here in the red zone. Mo, a lot of times when we've seen Low Pro in the red zone, they have found their man, number 8, Kinda Watson, the Hawaii commit.
Yeah, Kinda Watson, Zyron Minor, like those two guys have been unbelievable, and so has he right there. Kinda Kamaha. Oh my goodness, this is the first time I messed up his name. No, I was getting it so right. All right, Kinda Kamahali'i.
Yeah, there we go.
He has been.
You're back.
I'm back. I'm back.
Let's go.
I'm back. I've actually, my record is like 9-0 in pronouncing it correct.
9-1.
9-1 now. Dang it. Now I got to get that one back.
Similar to Low Pro, you got that one loss.
Yeah, I'm just like Low Pro with the one loss, man. Dang. No, but he's been dynamic. I mean, smaller guy, but he's capable of getting open. He's going to play both sides of the football, and he's going to do really, really
Keep
well.
your eye on the man in motion right now, Kinda Watson. I told you, if you ask, you shall receive.
Kinda Watson and Micah Eugenio are like peanut butter and jelly in the red zone, brother. They go together real bad.
Peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly, peanut butter jelly with the baseball bat.
I could do a PB&J right now, Kieran, but beautiful scheme. Watch him go in motion, pre-snap, throws the entire defense on. I don't know why no one ran with him. It's man coverage. You need someone tracking him, especially a wide receiver of that caliber. Runs a wheel route to that front pylon. Beautiful ball placement by Micah, and these guys are rolling.
Low Pro offense, man.
SFE takes over on offense. That's Florida State commit Tremel Jones with the ball in his hands and a nice looking baseball jersey on too. I'm gonna need one of those. That's a quick 15-yard gain. It'll bring up a 2nd and 5.
And I think the one thing that Low Pro's brought a little bit differently to this championship game, obviously you got Jet Washington on the back end, you know, Kobe's nephew, number 24 out there, long arms, athletic as all get out, you know. But they have so much speed now and versatility on the defense, just getting all of these new guys in.
Jones dropping back, throws to the flat. Touchdown just short of first down yardage. It'll be a 3rd and short. And let's welcome in the 4th member of our broadcast booth, Overtime Tom, talking about some of these power rankings.
Boys. The only ranking I want to talk about is how terrible that bark was in the open. Bunch of cats out there. But hey, we got the on-3 power rankings out here, ranking the best teams in all of OT7. You're going to check out right now, we are seeing the #1 ranked team in the country, Low Pro, going against the #5 seeded SFE. SFE was the preseason #1. Low Pro was preseason #8. There's a lot of bad blood about that. There's a lot of bad blood on this field. Both of these teams, though, think they can win it all. I'm curious what you guys think. How many teams on this list could truly actually win this whole thing? You got 12 squads on there. Who do you think could actually do it? How many?
I'm going to say 2 of them. I say
you think only 2 teams?
Low Pro and Tucson Turf. Low Pro and Tucson Turf, man. Those are the 2 guys that I think, or the 2 teams that I think I'm most confident in getting it done.
Okay, if you don't think Raw Miami and Trillion Boys can win this, you're crazy.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. They won 2 tournaments when Low Pro wasn't there. Mickey Mouse titles, and I'll tell them that to their face.
It was a bubble title.
They got some bubble titles.
Darius McClendon on the coverage. There is a flag on the play. It'll be PI. It'll be 1st and goal from inside the 10-yard line.
Chat, I want to know, who do you guys think is going to be in the championship game if you had to pick 2 teams?
Chat, while you're responding, I need to welcome someone up to the broadcast booth who does not look very happy with us right now because we said he had his tail between his legs during the last Tucson Turf game. It is Commissioner Hunter Mandel of OT7. Now, some are saying it definitely wouldn't be us 3. That Tucson Turf broke OT7 with their pitchy woo-woo play. Is that true?
Okay, well, we're going to address a couple things here before we get to that.
Okay.
One,
Commissioner.
First of all, Goodell, I feel for you, okay? Goodell and I are brothers now.
Okay.
Okay. Listen, you guys don't know the rule book, okay? So the rule is you can throw it behind the line of scrimmage.
Right.
The defensive player can rush in immediately, every single play.
Right.
Yes.
That's the rule. So because Ryan Clark didn't know the rule, that's not our problem.
No. We know that was the rule.
We knew that was the rule.
But we're saying, you know, they found a loophole in the rule.
They found a loophole for the throw clock. So whenever he ended up taking the snap, then pitching it back,
he stood there for 10 seconds.
All right, here's my question. How is it a loophole if it's clearly laid out? Every team knows the rule that, hey, you can throw it back. You just have to have a blitzer ready to go.
Jones to the end zone, touchdown.
That is fair. That is fair. If they didn't have a blitzer ready to go, that is on flow.
So the whole point to the 4-second clock is you have 4-3, you could blitz at 2,
right?
And we want to incentivize every single team to blitz and rush the quarterback because that's how we make a quarterback better here.
Let's take a look at the play right here.
So
he takes the snap, throws it back, tag, goes and makes a sandwich, goes and gets dessert, goes and gets a drink, goes and walks the dog, touchdown. Now, I agree with you about the 4th down play, but shouldn't there still be the same 4-second clock on a play like that?
No, and the reason why you shouldn't have a 4-second clock on that play is because the defenses need to do a better job coaching. They need to understand the rule book here because I'm trying to make the reason for this league and the reason for the update to the rules is we want to make a better quarterback product. Okay, so they should be blitzing and rushing the quarterback every single play. That's how you make the quarterbacks better, and that's how you make it a real-life football game.
Is there a part of you that's worried that teams are going to watch what they just did, and all of a sudden, on day 2 of pool play, every team's going to be going pitchy, woo-woo, and taking advantage of the play
I want to see it. I want to see it.
Because bold. But I hear you on that, but you've created this product that's perfect, not perfectly, but done a tremendous job of emulating real football. I'm not sure if you want to see all that pitchy.
So the reason that I want to see it is because once defenses play it right, it's going to be gone. Because if you're blitzing right away, you're going to have a second and a half to throw the ball, and you're going to be throwing off your back foot. That's not real football. So don't do it. Actually do it. Let defenses actually coach.
Yep.
And then we're going to have better gameplay.
Hey, Corrupt Commissioner, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Talking a lot about Ryan Clark up there. You ready to scrap?
I don't know if you're winning that fight. I don't know.
I would never fight Ryan Clark, okay? I'm not fighting him. I'm still waiting for Ryan Clark to say hi to me today. He hasn't said hi to me yet.
I don't think you're going to get that hello today. I don't know.
Hey.
Not today.
Just learn the rule book, my guy. That's it. Just learn the rule book.
I feel you. Now that makes sense, though. Thank you, Hunter, for your time.
Hunter, appreciate it.
Thanks for making my day great. Every single time, guys. Thank you. Keep doing your jobs, all right?
Sorry we called you Eeyore.
That was you. You guys went in.
We're going crazy.
Thank you.
Hey, that is our wonderful commissioner, Hunter Mandel, who's done a tremendous job of putting on this tournament.
Guys,
and now that he's walked off the booth, that's our
Rate Hunter 1 to
10.
10. Rate him 1 to 10.
Rate our commissioner 1 to 10. I'm going to have to give him a 9 just because he created this event out of thin air, and it's unbelievable. And we don't give anyone 10s.
I'm not giving anyone a 10. If I had to rate him, I'd say 7.3. Really, really solid, but not, you know what I mean? Not top tier, you know? He's no Goodell or Bud Selig type or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Bud Selig. Chat, do you even know who Bud Selig is?
Not a shot.
If you know who Bud Selig is, let us know.
Yeah.
So we missed a couple touchdowns with that
Jamie
flurry of chaos, and we got a man wide open in the end zone. is Janoy Alford, and we got a tie ball game.
Listen, we are about to have a shootout, much like last time SFE played Low Pro and actually got the victory. Look, Low Pro came out here hot. They scored 2 touchdowns, but SFE has done a good job of responding back. It just takes that one stop.
SFE has so many wide receivers you have to worry about, and then all of a sudden, Janoa Alford, 2025 out of Jacksonville, sneaks in there. Beautiful route, beautiful throw.
The speed by Janoa gets 3-yard separation on a go route. That is unheard of here in 7-on-7. And guys, I think we wrote off SFE too early. They had a tough loss against Tucson Turf. We know how good those guys are. But they put a beating on Toa, who's considered by many to be the best defense in all of OT7.
Incomplete on first down.
You're going to call that one an incomplete. I thought he had it in his hands, but he just wasn't able to control it all the way through. They ended up knocking it out late.
Chase Calica tried to dap up the referee for making the call there, and the referee just completely said, nah.
Chase is definitely a character.
Kieran, we talked a little bit about this retooled SFE defense. It's kind of been a point of emphasis for them early on. We know how good their offense is, but can they get stops? I just want to see a guy like Devin Sanchez, who's all-world #1 corner in the country, make a play and make an impact right here.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, he had the incredible pick in the last game that we saw with SFE.
Overtime Tom standing by with the QB for SFE, Tramel Jones. What's going on, fellas?
Hey, fellas, I'm down here with Tramel talking to his coach a little bit. That drive just there got a nice little touchdown. Tell me about that drive a little bit.
Just saw my matchup, saw my guy break deep, and he was wide open. First play.
Talk about Low Pro, obviously one of the top teams. You guys took them down last time. Did they do anything different on defense than the other 7-on-7 teams?
I just feel like they're more disciplined. They know exactly what they're doing, exactly where they want to be, exactly who they want to guard. So I feel like as an offense, you just got to be smart. Got to be smart and do your job, bring your routes crisp, and do everything you need to do.
And obviously the Low Pro offense is prolific. You got Mikey Eugenio out there. They score a lot of points. Does that put a little bit more pressure on you guys on the offensive side of the ball?
Of course, we got to match what they do. I know Michael's a great quarterback. He gets the balls to the playmakers' hands efficiently with accuracy. So when they score, we got to match them, or they're going to get away from us.
Where can I get that jersey?
Exclusive. This is exclusive. This is exclusive. I don't know. I got to ask Jay Wimbro.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Tramel Jones doing his thing. Back to you guys.
1 of 1 is #1. And we have a 3rd and 15 after the defensive holding. Big series in this game, tie ball game, 12 minutes in. SFE trying to hold off Low Pro once again. Last time they faced, they snapped Low Pro's 28-game winning streak, and Kinda Watson makes sure that's not gonna happen again.
Look, man, every time you think you got him on the ropes, they come back with a haymaker like Muhammad Ali against George Foreman. It's ridiculous, man. Had him at a 3rd and 16, was thinking maybe I can get a stop here. Nope, touchdown, Kinda Watson.
A frozen roast from Mikey Eugenio.
It's the small details that make Kinda in this offense tick. Kinda #8, the star wide receiver, he had a stutter at the top of his route. The safety bid on it, and it's such a small little subtle detail, but he bid on it, takes him over the top, and it results in a touchdown, man. So impressive.
I think
Great
we
route running.
got to see where Kinda's ranking now in the stats overall, because we know Madden Williams and Jonas Smith are like really up there, but Kinda Vernell Brown as well, but like Kinda has just been in the end zone all season long.
You know, I don't know how many touchdowns he has that haven't been in the red zone.
Yeah,
that was a different type of touchdown than he's had in the past. Nearly caught there, incomplete. So Low Pro up 7. SFE still in control here. Let's take another look right here, Mo.
Yeah, he puts it right on him. It's a dig concept, 15 yards in. Just such a tough grab, gets out of his reach. You know, Tramel's typically a little bit more accurate than that. I mean, look, I have Tramel in my top 3 in OT7 quarterbacks. Probably Micah's #1 and Tramel's somewhere in that 2 or 3 range. He's going to have a bright future over in Tallahassee for the Florida State Seminoles.
SFE may have gotten away with a false start there. That's thrown low, and that will bring up 3rd and 20 here.
Ball just slipped out of his hands there on a deep curl route, finds the open window. Great play calling by offensive coordinator Ron Harge. Sets up a massive 3rd and 20.
You could see Tramel Jones's eyes are a little bit uncomfortable in the middle of the field with Jet Washington over there playing center field for Low Pro. Big number 24. He is a menace at the safety position.
Yeah, that's just the one thing that he does, man. He distracts the quarterback with his eyes, man. I mean, he distracts the quarterback's eyes. Like, he's just everywhere.
Towards the sideline, beautiful throw and catch, and that will bring up a 4th and short.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit like a guy like Ed Reed back in the day. You always have to take into account where Jet Washington is, just because of his length, too. He's obviously very skilled, quick, and agile, but anytime you have a 6'4", 6'5" safety, it's unheard of.
Their tallest player is the safety.
Right? Crazy.
I don't even know if they have anyone else over 6 feet tall.
Huge 4th down right here, though. Low Pro needs a stop if they can get it.
Jones looking towards the middle, pumps, unleashes, first down, SFE. That's reeled in there by Jamie French, the 5-star wideout, with offers from FSU, Miami, Buckeyes, Balls, out of Jacksonville, Florida, the number 4 wideout in the class of 2025. Let's take another look at this play. Look at this pump fake. The ball almost fell out of his hands here.
Beautiful pump fake right there. He thought he had a guy open in the corner towards the end zone. Jet Washington ended up closing on it, I believe. And then he pump faked and ended up going underneath. Yeah.
First and goal, under 5 minutes left. Towards the end zone. Touchdown at the 2-yard line.
I'm not sure if you saw that, but Vernell Brown had someone on skates up there, brother. That was nasty.
He did.
And Trammell saw him a little bit late, but the touchdown was going to be there if he saw it the first time. My goodness, what a route.
Vernell Brown, that route was absolutely nuts. The route was so good that Trammell could wait an extra 3 seconds and still get the ball to him.
Exactly. He had him stumbling over there.
We need to find another shot of that route.
it was nasty.
2nd and goal from the 1-yard line here. Jones looking right, back shoulder.
Beautiful.
Jamie French, wee.
The body control from Jamie French, ridiculous right here. And he says, I'm eating.
It feels like Jamie just glided in the air and stood there for an extra 2 seconds, ripped the ball out of his hands, and said, get in the weight room.
And that's why he's one of the top wide receivers in the country, the 5-star. Needs to go to UT.
We got both sidelines chirping quite a bit over here.
That's the emotion that we were alluding to pre-game.
Yep. They're beefing right now.
SFE, the only team to have beaten Low Pro in the past calendar year.
It's going to be interesting, man. 33-1, and that one is in the past 2 years. It's crazy.
Could you imagine SFE gets it done again?
Doughboys Low Pro coming up next. Low Pro rolling right now, down inside the 10-yard line. First and goal, all set up for the boys from Hawaii.
Right there is Jordan Anua. He went to St. Louis High School. He goes to St. Louis High School in Honolulu. It's the same school that Marcus Mariota and Tua Tagovailoa went to.
Guys, I feel like we are becoming numb to the greatness of Mikey Eugenio. He is delivering frozen ropes here this afternoon.
Nah, it's ridiculous, man. Just how calm, cool, collected he is. The thing that I'm wondering, though, look, last time they got in trouble because they didn't use the money drive. Right now, they're not using it again. They're going to get a touchdown.
Touchdown. Low Pro.
They're going to take the lead. SFE has the chance to not only respond here, but take the lead if they go money drive right now. And it could possibly be handing SFE another loss.
Yeah,
Low Pro another loss.
I think teams have not realized that their strategy in using a preemptive money drive, if it is tied and both teams have the ball and you have the ball with like 4 or 5 minutes left, use the money drive because you know the other team is going to.
Going home with a money drive still in your pocket, I will never understand.
Yep.
Right there, Low Pro had the opportunity to, hey, we'll go up 10. Right now, we trust our offense, we trust Micah. The best that they can do to respond is money drive us back.
Touchdown is worth 10 here. Of course, there are points on the table for the defense, but it is all about the SFE offense right now. Trammell Jones, the FSU commit, trying to knock off Low Pro once again. Last time they faced off, they ended Low Pro's 28-game winning streak and given Low Pro the only loss they've had in the last 2 years.
Fellas,
Crazy.
Fellas,
What's
Jamie French is in the huddle saying, we just got to pitch it back to Trammell so he has unlimited time.
Oh, yep.
So the rules have been broken.
Not a bad idea.
Here it is. Oh, they're not going to run it right
no,
there.
they're not doing it yet. But
Into the flat,
trying to get
wheel
him
route, and he is touchdown around a 15-yard gain. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5 with 1 minute remaining with the next snap.
And that's why I pick a team like Tucson Turf to get it done. They bring that.
To me, this is Tramel's strength. It's his ability to never get rattled in these situations. You're a quarterback. You're down 7 points against the #1 team in the country. Everyone's looking at you. You're the quarterback.
1 minute to go. And
live for this moment right here.
I mean, hey, look, the reason why you don't keep that money drive in your pocket, it's looking like if SFE scores, Low Pro's not going to have much time to respond.
Here we go, 3rd and 5. Jones over the middle, complete and more. Down at the 10-yard line is Jabari Brady, the 5-star. The clock will continue to run. 48 seconds here, down 7. Clock still on the side of SFE.
There's no shot we could see Low Pro lose twice, man.
A touchdown.
Clock is ticking down.
A touchdown would give them the lead. 33 seconds left. Clock is on their side, but they're taking an awfully long time here.
Chat, I need to know, who do you guys think is going to win this game? Is it going to be Low Pro, or is SFE going to beat them
again? To the end zone, touchdown! Jamie French on your head.
Oh my goodness. SFE takes the lead with 24 seconds remaining over Low Pro. And once again, Low Pro gets caught with the money drive in their pocket. What can they do to respond?
Look, you take the touchdown versus not taking it, obviously, but you still left too much time. This reminds me of the Buffalo Bills-Kansas City game.
Yep, 13 seconds.
You can't do it. These guys can score in a play or two.
Is Micah Mahomes going to be able to do it right now?
24 seconds left here for Low Pro. First play into the flat. He is
touchdown inbound.
A crucial mistake here by Low Pro. The clock will continue to run under 15 seconds.
This is what happened last time.
They've got 2 plays left. They need to hurry up.
They are 30 yards away from the end zone. They might only have time for one more play here.
Oh,
Micah going towards the end zone. Throws it up.
Oh!
Watson! Serious?
Are you kidding me?
No way!
Low Pro!
Talking all that.
Oh my goodness!
What just happened?
With the clock ticking down in scramble mode.
Really do this, bro.
Low Pro does it once again. Kyna Watson, not once, not twice, but thrice for number 8.
Unbelievable ball placement. That's 40 yards on a line.
Back shoulder beauty.
Nobody over
not back
there.
shoulder, excuse me.
And for Kyna Watson to stay focused right there and make sure he held on to that. Look at him talking to John Quall right there, dapping him up. Three times in the end zone. And look, SFE still has a chance. They're going to have to put up a prayer right now. Jet Washington got to make a play here for Low Pro.
A lot of tall wide receivers here for SFE. Of course, you have to keep your eye on Jamie French at 6'1", who already has a couple touchdowns on the game. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Aiden Dixon Wyatt as well.
And this is just Group A?
Man.
What?
Man, oh man. Here we go. A touchdown wins it.
And they're going to do the throwback. Oh, but they're going to blitz him.
Oh, he needs to throw it.
Throws it up. Gets rid of it. Ball's in the air. It's going to be short. Intercepted. And Low Pro waves goodbye to SFE. Unbelievable. 35-31 is the final. Low Pro gets their redemption.
And Commissioner Hunter right now is looking up at us saying, that's right, that's what you're supposed to do when they do the pitch back. He didn't have unlimited time because Low Pro brought the pressure. Ball couldn't even get there. What a play call by Low Pro. What an end to this game day.
Unbelievable. They had Low Pro, had 24 seconds left after SFE takes the lead with the money drive. 2 plays later, Kyna Watson dancing on your grave. 35-31, Low Pro is the final. They slay the dragon, get their redemption on SFE, and pool play marches on here in Tampa. Woo! Catch your breath. Much more OT7 coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
Oh my God, I've never been speechless before.
I am speechless right now. Low Pro versus SFE was exactly the matchup that we thought it would be. It's your boy, Sniper Jones. I'm joined by my guy, AB, Adam Brenneman. What a game.
Sniper, what just happened, man?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Man, we said that would be the game of the day. It was the game of the day. We got some great matchups coming up, but wow, that one lived up to expectations. Just when we counted Low Pro out, don't ever count Micah Eugenio out. 24 seconds,
man.
That's enough time for him to get the job done. What an ending, man.
So SFE gets a crazy touchdown to Jamie French to give them the lead with their money drive. 24 seconds left on the clock. Micah Eugenio gets an opportunity to march down and get a quick play. Smart, right? They didn't go for a quick gun. They go out of bounds, and then he takes a shot deep, kind of wide open for the touchdown. Insane.
Yeah, and you can tell that Low Pro has practiced that situation before, right? The chemistry that they have, the ability to know that you have 24 seconds. We got to get some yards to put ourselves in a position where we can take a shot to the end zone. They did exactly that. A great throw by Micah Eugenio, ready for the big moment. For a lot of guys, we see the moment's too big. Not for Low Pro, not for this team, not for Micah Eugenio.
He is the best QB at OT7 for a reason. Shout out to the Ryan Rakowskis. Shout out my boy Tremel Jones. It is a lot of talent here, but when the money is on the line, give me that guy.
Hey, big-time players make big plays in the biggest moments. And what looked like a beautiful ending for SFE, right? To save the money drive for the end of the game, to take the lead with it. All the momentum's on your side. They're celebrating on the sidelines. Mike Eugenio gets the job done.
Let's take a look at Group A, some of the scores that we had during Group A. A lot of good football being played. As we see Defcon FLEAUX 37-17. Tucson Turf defeated SFE 27-14. And SFE with another loss against Low Pro down to the wire. SFE, as we mentioned, man, has one of the best rosters here at OT7. But remember, this is the best collection of talent around the country. Anything can happen. Anything.
Man, we've seen so many talented players today. We haven't even gotten to the second half of games yet. Tremel Jones from SFE, their quarterback, played really well this morning, and it was an impressive player.
And up next, we got Group B. Group B, we still got a lot more football to go. Low Pro plays once again the Doughboys, okay? The fan favorite, the Doughboys. I know we can't wait to see that matchup. And now we get to see new teams like Carolina Stars. They got my boy Martellus Carter just committed to Kentucky.
Yeah.
Defensive nightmare, a.k.a. C4. Hey. Midwest Boom. It's a lot of
Listen,
talent.
You don't want to miss that 8 p.m. game right there. Raw Miami against Trillion Boys. Gonna be. We might have just seen the game of the day. That one might top this one.
Hey man,
it's gonna be great.
You never know. That is why you need to stick by your TV, watch these football games. We got a crazy schedule coming up. But you got to subscribe to the channel as well, because this weekend will be packed with a lot more action-packed football. Man, Doughboys, Low Pro. This is about to be a crazy game right here, AB.
Man, can the Doughboys get it done?
I hope so. You know, Low Pro brought out, a few extra talent. I talked to one of the kids that's usually holding the belt. He looks like 7 or 6. He said he's playing the game. I don't know if he's actually playing the game, but I would actually love to play the game.
Man, you never know who the Doughboys are going to bring out, man. But one thing, they're going to play with a lot of heart and a lot of passion. That's all we can ask for, man.
I do know one guy on their roster, Keyshawn Henderson, the best athlete in the country, and anybody that got him on their team has an opportunity to win.
In the nation.
In the nation?
In the nation.
Hey, that kid is really good. And this Doughboy team is always fun to see. Niles Newman, Joey Gaston, who actually played really well in the QB competition.
Yeah, he looked great, man. You were saying it all day, man.
Hey, man.
You were predicting Joey Gaston going to make some plays, look good in the competition. That was a fun day yesterday.
It really was.
The
You guys
skills
didn't get a chance to see the Adidas throwdown. You definitely need to tap in. AB, I'm sorry I got to put you on the spotlight. It's such a hard decision. Who you got winning this game?
Man.
I go back and
the Doughboys, man.
Oh, come on.
It's going to happen, man. Come on, man.
The Doughboys are winning it, says AB.
Someone's got to give him a chance.
Hey, somebody. It's just not going to be me. Back to you guys. We got Doughboys against Low Pro coming up right now.
I feel like I would have dominated if I played 7-on-7.
If you're out there for a full game, how many touchdowns you catching?
3 easily.
What if I'm covering you?
5.
I bet you couldn't catch a 10-yard pass on me.
Bet, let's do it.
Snickers, the official chocolate of OT7.
Rookie mistake day.
Jaden Perlotta here for a quick timeout. Getting a stop on D is all about handling your matchups and trusting your teammates. If there's one weak link, whole team suffers. So remember, vapes can contain toxic chemicals that can damage your lungs and the team. That's why there's no vaping team. Stay tuned for more OT7.
Lopro, as dangerous as ever.
This is the matchup everyone's been waiting for. It's a heavyweight fight.
And Low Pro, they were a Cinderella story, but they've been upsetting some teams, man.
They might be the Doughboys, but they are not soft.
Strap, time. Looking over the middle, touchdown, too easy.
We the Doughboys, bro. We're literally out here just having fun, bro.
The moment we've all been waiting for. Welcome to the OT7 Championship presented by Adidas. That beach, if that is close by, I will be attending. We got the matchup of the day. The Doughboys facing off against Low Pro, the defending national champions, down here in Tampa, Florida. We got a beautiful field here for the OT7 Championship. A lot of top talent, but I don't know if anyone rivals that of the Doughboys. The first time we'll get to see the team to beat. I am your host, Overtime Tom. I am joined by two legends, Bunchy Young and Mo Hassan. Bunchy, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm just excited to watch my team play. You know, it's gonna be a dogfight in my opinion.
I don't know if you should claim them. What about you, Mo? How are you?
Yeah, I just don't know how they're going to do without Bunchy. That's the real issue.
I don't know.
You know, chemistry issues. He was really holding the team together. We'll see.
And first up, we got the underdog, Low Pro. They're 3-0 today. They've looked great, but they're facing off against a tough Doughboys team. How you feel about them, Mo?
They are. Doughboys are physical, and I don't know if Low Pro can hang, man. I know they're the #1 ranked team for a reason. They're led by quarterback Micah Eugenio. This guy is an absolute stud. He had 45 touchdowns through the regular OT7 weeks. He's notched on 1 million more. What is there to say about these guys? These guys can't be beat.
They just had an incredible win against SFE, the only team to beat them the last 2 years, and they're looking sharp as ever. But this will be their 4th game of the day, going up against the Doughboys.
Yeah.
That's your squad, man.
That is my squad. You know, they led by Joey Gastino, which is Ice Spice's brother, by the way. And also, they've been out recruiting. They got Kayshawn Henderson, the 5-star, the #1 athlete in the country, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. He a guy. I feel like he's Bunchy Young part 2. You know, he's going to be the one that leads the team today and go crazy. You know, yeah, for sure.
We got Keyshawn Henderson out here, who's played earlier in OT7, did his thing, but now has transferred teams. He's representing the Doughboys. They also got Niles Newman. They got Landon Rink. They got a lot of studs out here for sure. They also got great uniforms as well, led by their head coach, John Quall. We got Low Pro starting with the ball here. Low Pro with a little wrinkle. They will have Madden Dale Cruz at quarterback, the 8th grader, and they will also have 2 women on their team. That is Kilo Westerlund and Shayza Parado out there at receiver, and you see a nice catch there by Kilo. Mo, the ladies out here getting it done for Low Pro.
Yeah, that was a great catch right there. She gets right up the field. Great route, sits in the window. Very Bunchy Young-esque right there.
Yeah.
She learned a thing or two from you, maybe?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I think Keyshawn got on my number 2 from last time. See, he's really Bunchy Young part 2. This is like Bunchy Young-esque.
So a little more information on the girls playing. Kilolo Westerlund, she's 16 years old. She's a 3-year USA national team flag football player. She lives in Vegas. She has a big presence on TikTok, almost 100,000 followers. And then on the other side, Shayza Parado, she's 16 from Hawaii, where a lot of the Low Pro teams come from as well. So both ladies looking to do their thing on the field, put on for it, and we're excited to see them out here. Low Pro versus Doughboys, a big matchup. Bunchy, who you got winning this one?
I got the Doughboys, you know, my home squad, you know. Keyshawn gonna go crazy today. We're gonna get a couple of touchdowns, you know.
And I must admit, this is an exhibition game. This will not go on Low Pro's record. Mo, who do you think wins this?
Oh, you gotta go Doughboys all the way. Keyshawn scores 8 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He just throws it to himself, I think. And then just tracks down, maybe catches 4 interceptions while he's at it.
And a great catch there by their 8th grader, Shayza Parado, a 2020 Pylon national champion.
She's got more accolades than anyone on the Doughboys teams, that's for sure.
Wow.
So I'm excited to see what Shaza is able to do out there on the field. Everyone looking to put on a show. Low Pro's been dominant today so far with a 3-0 record. They took down SFE right before. Then we got a little trick play coming potentially here for Low Pro.
Maybe.
Throw out wide.
Uh-oh, that was a horrible throw, by the way. Oh, he caught that.
Double pass, just throws it up. Looks like it bounced off his face.
A lot of straps here for the Doughboys. Now the Doughboys, they came last night to the Adidas Throwdown. We were happy to see them. They showed up out of nowhere to participate in tug of war. You would think, hey, they got a lot of big men, a lot of linemen. I expect them to put on an absolute show. They got demolished.
They got killed.
Raw Miami, Nashawn Montgomery, 175-pound wide receiver in the crew, took them down. Disappointing performance from the Doughboys last night.
That wasn't really good. That wasn't Doughboys-esque. I don't know what was going on with them. They needed a bunch of young out there, you know. It was horrible.
A nice ball there from Madden De La Cruz. Now, on a serious note, Madden is an 8th grader going into his 9th grade season, learning under Mikey Eugenio. Mo, we've seen him play pretty solid in all the performances he's had.
Oh, Madden's a baller. It seems like this Low Pro program, they just turn out great quarterbacks. And they're all just so dialed into the system. They don't try to do too much. They're accurate. You just saw that pass throw. I mean, that pass ball right there, 10-yard completion, puts it right on his upfield shoulder. I mean, look, when Micah goes on and he's got a few offers, he'll be playing big-time college football. Madden will be the next guy up for Low Pro.
For sure. They'll try the exact same trick play here, and they find my guy, Nalu. Overtime Nalu in the end zone for an easy touchdown, and it feels like the Doughboys were destroyed.
Yeah, that was horrible. So wait, I have a question, guys.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hypothetically, if the Doughboys win this game, I feel like that's a loss on Low Pro. I feel like that's
it's for sure a win for the Doughboys. I don't know if we're gonna count that against Low Pro.
I think that streak is snapped. You know, I don't know. You move to the Doughboys. I think that streak is like, you know.
We got some people in the chat right now. Shout out to Matt. When do the Outlaws play? So the Outlaws are a 15U All-Star team that are going to be facing off against the Doughboys, I believe tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see them at some point as well. Shout out to Chasen Cooper, who says clamps. Jay, who says straps. AJ. J. Steve Beats, Juma, shout out to everyone here. And here's our first time seeing the Doughboys on offense. Joey Gaston at the helm. Bunchy mentioned it before, Ice Spice's little brother. And he finds star receiver, Keyshawn Henderson, a.k.a. Davy Crockett, a.k.a. the best athlete on the planet. You love Keyshawn's game, Bunchy?
Yeah, no doubt. No, he's the best athlete in the country right now. For sure.
Keyshawn already making an impact. Caught it between 4 people, made another 2 guys miss.
Already.
I think he's looking at the lineman who tried to catch that. He's like, hey, man.
Yeah, I got this. I got this, guys.
We're good. So, Bunchy, you played on the Doughboys.
I did.
So are the big guys, like, calling for the ball? Are they mad when you get a reception, a normal back? Like, how does that work?
Not really. But actually, they be holding their own, though. Sometimes Joey be splitting the well. So they be catching more than the skill players sometimes. Like, last time, it was some of the line was catching more than me.
The refs with a terrible call.
Hey, look, come on.
Penalty.
Listen to me. He got you on the line right there.
I want to see Champ.
Slim Jim, come on.
Low Pro has a corner, a 3-point stance at the top of the screen.
That's amazing. Joey goes right back to Keyshawn. This is the right decision.
I think this is the Keyshawn show. I think
that's a good thing. And we're going to take a look at last night. The Doughboys, they surprised everyone. They came out after not being there to face off against Raw Miami in the Tug of War Challenge. And the Doughboys got destroyed. The big boys couldn't hang on. Raw Miami, led by Landon Rank, who is a normal Doughboy. He switched teams to Raw Miami for Tug of War and for some other competitions last night, which was questionable.
No loyalty out here, Tom.
Well, they have an Airbnb as a team. They said that Landon Rank had to sleep outside last night.
Rightly so.
Oh my God, throw that.
So you played with Joey G.
I did.
Baby Ice, as they call him, Ice Spice's little brother. How was it playing with him as a quarterback? He had a really nice touchdown in the back of the end zone, which was really fun to see.
It was good. He gave me a lot of targets. Like I was the main guy. That's what I really appreciate about Joey. He always trusted me.
Yep.
And to make a play. So that's what I really.
So he trusts his receivers.
He does. I don't know about all the receivers, but he definitely trusted me. I don't know about any of them, but he trusted me for sure.
Joey's pretty impressive because he is having the most fun out of everyone here while still having to tell the guys where to run, throw it. He does everything. Like, I love jump ball, but Joey's really in charge back
Yes, sir, we good.
It's very impressive.
Illegal blitz. Yes, sir.
He is going to take off.
Oh, yeah, slide, Joey.
Come on, you know you're not catching it.
Joey runs a 4.5 40.
Is that Micah?
Y'all know better. Y'all know better.
Micah's playing defense.
So I did talk to Micah Eugenio before the game. He said, I'm Micah, the Mike linebacker.
Oh,
he wanted his new name.
I like that. I like that. Maybe it gives you a different perspective, having played the defensive side of the ball, understand where the windows are.
Look how tired he is.
Where's Darth Vader at?
Yeah.
Oh, guys, by the way, the local coach is Darth Vader. Darth Vader, that's his name.
That's why you call him that?
Yeah, Darth Vader.
Because he's buttoned up?
Yeah.
All the way to the top?
Darth Vader.
Amazing call by Bunchy. Here we got Joey Gaston, who plays at the Iona Prep High School, which is a school right by my hometown. He grew up in Bronx, New York. Ice Spice's little brother. You got a favorite Ice Spice song, Bunchy?
What's the 100 Bands of Chanel?
Okay.
Yeah, that song.
That one?
Yeah, I can't say the bad word, unlike you.
Okay, all right. Everyone in the chat, we got Action Fam who's rooting for Doughboys. Chris Vick is in here as well. Volts, Jay, shout out Davey Crockett. Speaking of Davey Crockett, Keyshawn Henderson, I would like to see our guy Joey Gaston get him the rock. Another person who you'll see in the huddle for the Doughboys is number 2, Niles Nelson, class of 2034. One of the best basketball players at his age, also a 7-on-7 player, and by far the youngest player to participate in OT7 this season.
Yeah, Niles is the X factor. We saw him not too long ago against Toa get a really nice reception against the 5-star Alabama commit linebacker. Ooh, and look at Joey's speed right there on the perimeter.
And I apologize, Niles is class of 2030.
Oh,
12 years old, not
okay.
2034. I am incorrect. My math is off, and I apologize for that. Currently holds offers for weightlifting from every Power 5 school in the country.
Every single one.
Every single one.
Hey, listen.
That made me feel a little old. 2034?
He's 2030, actually.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I was like...
You're 26? So you're 4 or 5 years older than Niles.
Yeah. I'm 18 this year.
Niles is just turned 12.
Oh, wow. Yeah. A lot of people tell me I'm old, Tom. I don't think I'm that old.
Let's go.
You're very young.
Yeah. You're very young. A lot of people call me old.
A lot of fun ahead of you. And here we got Joey Gaston with the rock third and
goal. He's open. Oh, my God. You got to hit him.
You had Keyshawn in the back.
Had to hit him.
This has been the longest drive of all time, about 5 or 6 minutes. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, Mo, as a quarterback here, you got Keyshawn Henderson, you got Landon Rink, you got Niles Newman. A lot of options. Who are you looking for here on 4th and goal?
We got the big body Landon Rink. Because watch, they're going to double or triple team Keyshawn. He's the #1 athlete in the country. He's got a raccoon on his head. There's a target on his back. Everyone knows he's going to Keyshawn, so what do? You zig. Well, everyone else zags, Tom. That's what makes me such a great play caller. We're going to Landon Rink.
Stay right there.
I like it. We got the ball at the 10-yard line here. 4th and goal. Doughboys need a touchdown desperately, and they go to Keyshawn. And just like he always does.
That was the same play I scored on last time. That's the same exact play.
What was the play?
Let's check out the Doughboys Selly here. Stop, drop, and roll. Got the Oakley shades on.
What's crazy is everyone knew it was going to Keyshawn, and he still scored. Also a great ball there by Joey. Puts
really
it only, only where Keyshawn can get it. Outstretched back shoulder on the wheel route.
Hey, Joey!
Route that Bunchy scored.
Joey! Good job, buddy.
Imagine if me and Keyshawn were playing right now. That would
it would be disgusting. I think you guys would have a squad.
That'd be a dynamic.
I would love to see that out here. Tie ball game, under 10 minutes left. Doughboys are tied up with the #1 team in the country, Low Pro. A tremendous performance as they go David versus Goliath. We got Niles out here at safety. Madden De La Cruz, the 8th grader, will stay in at quarterback for Low Pro.
Oh, they got it.
And Low Pro,
the new official youngest player in OT7 is Shazen, a.k.a. Mini Bus Lopez, class of 2031. He is 4'8", 105 pounds. The prodigy making his name already.
That's a great frame already for the mini bus, huh?
Yeah.
That mini bus. I like that.
How do you get a nickname like that? I love that, man.
It's a really, really good nickname. I can't believe I missed him on the roster all day. This is... If you look at the trips to the right side here.
How do you get a nickname like the quarterback guru?
We got Mini Bus and our 2 female receivers out here, Kilo Westerland and Sheza Parado. That is a triple-sided monster, if I could see any.
Oh,
my God.
And another one to the mini bus.
To the mini, and I kid you not, he had a WWE belt on his shoulder before this game. I went up to him jokingly asking if he was going to play this week. He said, yeah, actually, I am playing against the Doughboys. I said, okay, cool. What's your favorite route to run? And I promise you, he said the 5-yard out, which he just caught right now, coincidentally. He said the post and the 5-yard out. This guy's a prodigy, man.
No doubt.
This guy's a prodigy.
Low Pro, one of the best programs in the country. They have a girls team. They also have younger youth boys team. So they're putting it all together for this one. And what you'll see here, also we have Ryzen, 2 Hype Villanueva, also class of 2031. What a catch by the mini bus, who points for the first down and is disrespecting the Doughboys.
That's 3 straight catches by the mini bus. This one just outside his frame, dives for it.
I want to see mini busting now as one-on-one. That's what I want to see.
That's kind of what happened, I think.
Oh, Lord, no.
Mini bus showing the hands that every low pro receiver has. What a grab, and low pro is driving right now. 7 minutes left, tie ball game.
Mini bus.
This just shows you the low pro system. You just plug and play, guys.
Micah Eugenio at wide receiver. Anything can happen today for the star QB.
Oh, yeah. This is very entertaining.
Mo, how awesome is it when you're a quarterback at all times for coach to let you go have some fun, show off the hands?
Oh, it's the best. Well, that's the thing about quarterbacks. Every quarterback thinks they're the best receiver, and every receiver thinks they could play quarterback.
Yeah.
But usually it only works one way. Quarterbacks can play receiver, but not vice versa.
Punchy, do you agree?
Oh, I definitely agree.
Oh, you don't think you can
like, look at Tim Tebow.
No, that's not a good example.
that is a great
Punchy, could you play quarterback?
Terrible example.
I cannot. I cannot play quarterback at all. But you know,
you said,
you gotta let her catch that. Come on, bro.
Wow. Man, Terry Foster with the straps. Kilo Westerland went up to try to go and get it, but great defense from the Doughboys there.
Doughboys defense is elite, man.
Oh, she got up there, though, Keith. But,
she thinks she's up there.
I feel like...
I can't believe you said Tim Tebow.
Yeah, no, Tim Tebow. He tried to play tight end. He made it to the NFL.
He didn't make the team. But
he still got a tryout, and he played in a preseason game.
Because his former head coach was in Jacksonville.
Okay, but he still... I'm just saying, Tim Tebow, that was a great... And he did pretty good. He did okay.
You can say Ryan.
Micah Eugenio standing next to the ref, filming the game on his phone.
DTR. No, high school you played too.
That's true.
And another touchdown for Nalu from Madden De La Cruz. That is Nalu's second touchdown of the game. Low Pro takes a 14-7 lead. We saw everything that drive, from 11-year-olds catching balls to Micah Eugenio playing wide receiver and filmer, but ultimately ends up with an overtime Nalu tutty.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch.
We got Low Pro joining us.
Oh, what's up, guys? What's up?
What up?
Hey, throw it on.
What up, Jet?
We got the Low Pro boys up here as well.
Yeah, throw the headsets on.
How's it feel to be in a tight battle with the Doughboys right now?
You know, we got our backups in right now. Well, we're not doing that bad.
Okay.
I feel like we're doing a good job.
And now you got some 11 and 12-year-olds out here playing mini bus. What can you tell me about his game?
Yo, sticky hands. He's catching everything. He's not dropping nothing.
And now we see Micah Eugenio also got some reps at wide receiver. He's obviously your quarterback. Do you think he could play receiver, or is he kind of trash there?
Kind of both.
Okay.
He's definitely not winning on the double move, but he could get open.
And how do you guys stop Keyshawn, man? #1 athlete in the country. He scored already a touchdown. He's caught a bunch of balls already. Looks like defense is lacking. What's going on?
I mean...
Oh, no, you got to get on the...
Here.
Right.
Other ear.
Good, you good.
You know, man, we gonna let him eat during this game, you know what I'm saying? You know what happened in Texas, you feel me? I don't gotta say.
What happened in Texas?
Oh, what happened in Texas? Hold on, AJ, what happened in Texas? You know what happened in Texas. Took the dub, yeah, man. You know how we get, man.
Jet, grab it real quick for us.
They're sleeping on the field. What's up with this?
Yeah, what is going on?
Your Low Pro team is out here sleeping out in the on the field. What can you tell me about this strategy?
Feel me? You know we gonna get the dub in the end. Feel me? We locked in now. Look, we still gonna get the stop here though.
No, you're not.
An interesting job, an interesting play call.
What do you guys think about the Doughboys?
I don't know. I mean, they got a couple good players over there, but they ain't nothing crazy. They ain't nothing crazy for me.
And now you guys actually, on a serious note, you just took down SFE, who beat you guys several weeks ago. How great is it to get a nice win over the team that took you down?
Ooh, yeah, it feels real good because they a good team.
Were you there when they lost?
No, I wasn't there.
Right, that's what I thought.
I wasn't there. But yeah, they a good team, and we probably going to see them later on Sunday.
Yeah, who's the team who you think you'll see in the championship?
Probably SFE or Trilly.
SFE or Trilly, fair enough. And I see the belt over there. What do we got going on? What do we have here?
You know, we got this belt custom made. Oh my gosh. No way.
What happened?
Oh my.
Oh no!
Oh my God. No way. Who was that? That was not my brother Teo. No.
Teo.
That was not my brother Teo. No. Wait, hold on.
Wait, what happened?
Low Pro, get back out there. That was embarrassing for your family members and everyone involved.
Wait, can we get a replay, please?
We need a replay on this.
Oh no.
What happened?
Throw it up for grabs. Teo goes to jump.
Oh my Lord. Oh.
The disrespect.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Up top.
The winner hat on.
Fell out of bounds.
And he throws it right at him. Oh my goodness.
I believe that's Makai Stewart. No?
That is.
Yes.
That is.
And they go with the best celebration.
But what would you do if someone threw a ball at you after scoring?
You gotta fight.
Yeah, lucky. No, but overtime wouldn't let that happen, you know. Actually, that's not Makai Stewart.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
A great catch there by Sheza Parado. And hey, don't look now. The Doughboys are winning 17-14 with 1.5 minutes left. This would be the upset of eternity.
The century.
In the history of the United States of America.
Of America.
No doubt.
And other countries as well. Yeah, the other one.
Internationally.
Guatemala.
Okay.
And a few others.
For sure.
Our man is coming over here after scoring a touchdown.
My boy
Very
Champ,
exhausted. Madden De La Cruz finds
get out of
his
bounds.
weapon, Sheza Parado again.
Everything is on the line here. We're about to have a 1 minute warning.
Oh, Mike is our quarterback. No, he's not.
They need to throw Mike in right now. They need a touchdown. The Low Pro reputation is on the line.
Micah doesn't even have a jersey on anymore.
Wait, this is that last game, right?
I think after seeing his his best friend. Oh, here we go. Big time.
Oh, with the slides on.
Our man has put on Micah Eugenio's jersey, number 4. He has slides on, and he is coming in to play center, but gets a round of applause.
Wow. We have a new center in the game.
Big adjustment by Coach John and the Low Pro staff.
I see a false start right there.
Oh! Arms away.
Oh! No.
This is upset. Upset.
Locke Kennedy picks up Madden De La Cruz as he gives us a punt, and John Quall is going nuts.
Down goes Low Pro.
Overtime, Day drops Mama's milk. And the Doughboys are heading to the real cost phone pit.
I never thought I would see the day. Low Pro goes down to the Doughboys.
A case needs to be made that Doughboys needs to be back into the tournament playing against all the other teams.
An argument can be made for that right now. If you knock out the #1 team in the country, who's to say you're not #1?
Well, the corrupt commissioner who you guys talked to earlier, Hunter, I tried everything I could to get the Doughboys in. I tried everything I could to get Hellstar here as well, but I wasn't able to make anything happen.
There's a lot of politics involved.
A lot of politics,
Yeah,
a lot of money being distributed.
Hunter's corrupt. Hunter's corrupt.
Yep.
I think he's gambling on the games too.
The corrupt commissioner said, oh, and we have a great backflip here from Keyshawn Henderson. You have to think Keyshawn Henderson is looking like he's going to be 1-0 as a Doughboys player. Is he the difference maker that turns this into a dynasty?
I mean, you got to start thinking, is Keyshawn Henderson the best high school football player of all time?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
The Doughboys were the 1,000th ranked 7-on-7 team.
Yeah.
The only change they make is adding Keyshawn.
Right.
And now they beat the #1 team.
It's truly incredible. Overtime Day and Kieran are here.
They would.
Oh yeah, no doubt. That's like, why would y'all even think that's a question?
So there's been a debate at overtime.
That's not a debate.
Who would win the Doughboys against the overtime?
If I was playing, me and Keyshawn is crazy. That's a dynamic.
No, you're on our team.
You think
no?
Losing?
I'm not on your team. Yeah, no.
So if we had Doughboys going off against Mo Hassan at quarterback, who's in the booth with me right now, Bunchy Young at receiver, myself at receiver.
No, I'm not a receiver.
We would have Adam Brenneman, AB, the
We're making a run.
5-star playing tight end.
Actually, yeah, we are looking making a run.
Could we take down Keyshawn Henderson, Joey Gaston, Niles Newman, and the Doughboys team? The case could be made for yes. Maybe we'll find out on Championship Sunday.
As well, you're at quarterback, right?
Of course.
Mo's at quarterback, yes.
I'll play whatever you need. I'll play corner too.
I don't think we should. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Are the producers, do they count? KJ and Sterling?
We don't want them.
We don't want them.
No, but I was going to say no, great. never mind. Never mind. But I think we want them, though, guys.
45 seconds left. The Doughboys lead 17-14. Low Pro desperately needs to force a turnover as we have number 4, Mikey Eugenio Jr. heading out onto the field at DB in flip-flops.
Guys, everything is on the line on this
Everything.
drive. The reputation of Low Pro.
I like that. Yes, sir.
We have some things in the chat right now. Reckless.3 says they're snapping the Low Pro streak, which is amazing. AJ says anything is possible with Davy Crockett, a.k.a. Keyshawn Henderson.
Oh, what in the world?
And Joey Gaston finds a shirtless receiver in the end zone. I have no idea who that is, what team he's on, or why his shirt is off, but he just scored
I think that's
a big touchdown. I believe that's going to come back, though.
That's kind of Watson.
Okay, let's remove him from the premises. Security.
Illegal substitution.
Illegal substitution.
I need Keyshawn back in the game.
Bunchy, it seems like the chemistry has improved with your absence.
It has. I don't know what's going on. It's making me feel unwanted.
They say you were locker room cancer.
I think I was.
And
man.
guys, we have a new person in the chat. Joey Gaston has just commented on the YouTube stream saying, put us back in the bracket. So the quarterback is also commenting on the YouTube stream. Very impressive, the ability to do both things at once. As Niles Newman gets some action.
Oh, right now.
And Niles Newman always runs to the end zone no matter what and celebrates a touchdown even if he's downed.
Free the Doughboys, man. Can we get that trending? Free the Doughboys.
Hashtag free the Doughboys. Let's see it in the chat.
Some hats made. Let's make a whole campaign out of this. Free the Doughboys.
Check out the replay here. The Low Pro defense trying a new strategy, seeing if they can figure some things out. So far, not able to do so as Niles Newman makes the catch. Great run after the catch.
Oh, look at number 4 is happy. This is the sandals on.
This is the last play of the game.
Lord. Oh! Wait, did he come on the phone?
And the Doughboys pull off the biggest upset in OT7 history.
Yeah!
0-8 squad defeats the dominant Low Pro as they run to the real cross foam pit. And it looks like a bunch of Low Pro will be going into the foam pit as well. A very impressive game from Joey Gaston and Keyshawn Henderson. The game of the day, but don't go anywhere. We have football all afternoon. Doughboys and Low Pro with the game of the day, but a lot more coming from Overtime Tom, Bunchy Young, Mo Hassan. We will see you all in a little bit. Peace.
We think I can run down there?